Beef-wise, this is up. Sharp is up with that one.
Yeah.
Well done. I think so.
Which is probably why.
Beef-wise, he up with this one,
got more
nigga.
respect.
When has Adam ever done good at apologizing?
Right.
Ever. He's actually,
He
Adam is...
only means it when it's not true. First of all, this episode was 57 minutes and 49 seconds of politics.
Last week, we just asked how long you going to keep the same energy.
Yep, and it didn't take long.
What are you talking about? You're about to completely fold in the next 2 weeks.
I'm not about to
The
fold.
fold is coming.
Lauren.
The fold is coming.
AJ, we taking parlays. Do you think Lauren could fit in most standard bathtubs?
That's
like
not
he
the
could
question.
sit in the
That was not
bathroom.
the question.
Yeah, don't word it
Don't
like
listen.
that.
That's not.
Yeah, nah, Tone is better than me. Last week, the nigga said he goes around to open doors consistently.
That is not what I said.
That's what they said.
I am, because I don't
Pacific
know what that
Islander
A with the line is supposed to sound
Maori.
like.
It makes it.
It's a Macron.
There is no way a bottle girl was making $30,000 a night on a slow night.
Still waiting on Noblez to give me my flowers.
That's the first, but you give me a lot to think about, Mike.
She's rethinking. Stop it. You don't know the song. You don't know the song.
You're right.
You just giving your okay.
I just don't like it.
I just don't like that you don't like it. That's
It rubs me
what
the
it
wrong
is.
way.
Want to connect it with
Noblez,
black
you know the world does not watch anime. You know that, right?
AJ.
More
you
of
know the world watches anime,
Okay, now
right?
you're starting to sound a little bit.
That's
crazy.
like
This set actually has nothing to do with improper improv.
Preach, nigga.
you know millions of years ago when all continents was connected.
Bum beating people. Welcome back to another installment of the Homeroom University podcast. You see, this is the podcast about your favorite podcast. I'm your classmate, Tone Groove.
Noblez.
AJ the Menace.
White man behind the boards.
Yeah.
Hey, Mac in the building.
That's me.
Yes, we are back. And make sure y'all do what y'all do best. Like the video, share it, comment down below your hashtag office hours part near the end. We answer your questions about us, other podcasts, things of that nature. Really appreciate all the support. Hey,
You see that?
It's gonna happen.
Over here.
It's like, yeah, there go that cadence.
Yeah,
But,
literally.
and another thing, make sure you check out the Patreon. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to
Hype it up too much?
Hype it up.
Yeah.
But I felt like we all should.
That joint was like 2 hours today, right?
Nigga, it was straight.
Yeah, what did we end at?
It was
2:15?
it was
2:15.
It was 2
something like
hours of pure entertainment. We gave them comedy.
Yep.
We gave them discourse.
Yeah.
We gave them bars.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We finished off on a high note.
And big ups to A Brown. If y'all need any beats, if y'all have YouTube channels, y'all need
And
some Sizzle.
Javon J. Campbell.
Y'all need some Sizzle Intro music. Y'all need some new music for your album. A Brown and who? Javon
Campbell.
Javon Campbell.
Why are we?
Shout out to y'all too.
Produced by Von Campbell.
Von Campbell, man. Hey,
Produced
shout
by
out.
you said nothing about him.
Von Bell, sorry.
You said nothing about him with confidence.
I know. I'm reading it because I'm reading it.
Just read it wrong, but like do it
Right,
with
right.
like
Produced by
Conviction.
Von Bell.
Von
there you
Bell.
go.
For the beat. Let me follow him back.
Everybody rapped, even F Mac. F Mac kind of. It
went
was like
in.
slam poetry. He gave his feelings out.
He confesses. It was all about you, nigga.
Oh,
You
God.
know the only shit that rhymed. The whole verse was about you.
And then he stopped. He was like, "That's it. That's all I had to do." But appreciate all the support. Make sure you check it out. $5 Patreon. $5 for now.
Yeah, hit the like button, all that good shit. I have no idea where we're going to start.
Be honest with them this week.
No.
Be honest with them this week.
Fuck honesty.
You don't think I'm honest every week?
I mean, Lauren's the only one that's honest with his homies, but you got to be honest with him this week. What happened?
I don't watch any podcast this week.
That's not even what I was talking about, but fuck it. I was like, damn, nigga, he really told.
I don't watch no podcast this week, so I will be flying. I'm going to all extremes today. Because I have nothing else to go off of.
That is why you wore the Timberlands, because they elevate your height by at least 2.5 inches.
Exactly.
I'm
You know
just
what I
on
mean?
I'm on bullshit.
I
Fuck
elevated
it, nigga.
reach.
You know
You're
what
like
I'm saying?
6'4" on these right now.
Yeah, so it's whatever today. I just don't give a fuck, and I'm, feeling good. The
fortunate-
Patreon was great though.
Yeah, the Patreon was good.
White man's
Fortunately,
back.
it's a lot of malarkey. So it's nothing too, serious. It's just a lot of
Let's start with Sharp and Adam.
serrated.
Yeah. I get it now.
What?
You get it?
I get it.
What?
I was like, who put serrated?
That's me. I'm the name nigga. So
I like that. Yeah.
Adam and serrated because niggas was like blunt, but I was like, nah, this nigga ain't just blunt.
Serrated.
He's sharper than sharp.
Yeah,
He'll
yeah.
like really get up inside you and like, but
So in the notes, Adam versus Sharp beef reignited essentially because I mean it's been ongoing for what 2-3 weeks now, I guess.
I would say something like that, but you know, Sharp said what he had to say. And it kind of died down
on the live streams.
On the live stream,
yeah, he burnt the live streams out for about a good week and a half, 2 weeks, honestly.
But then it was bars, it was ciphers.
But yeah, that's right. That's on Adam's side.
It was little shots that went back from that side of the camp.
Yep, and then Sharp dropped his diss record. So what are we rating the diss record? Did we all listen to it?
I haven't heard.
Oh, the Sharp track.
Yeah,
the Sharp track.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean,
we can play it because White Man hasn't heard it.
I haven't heard it.
And I only heard it one time through. So we'll just take it out the show. But let's play it.
Okay.
Run it.
You want to run it right now?
Yeah, go ahead, run it. I'm gonna pause the time.
All right.
Nigga, the bullet don't go back in the gun.
Like something
now,
just happened to me.
Lauren, as being, you know, the best freestyling on the Patreon, $5, check it out. What would you say about it?
Hold on.
Best song.
I feel like we got to settle that first.
They should have used that 22 bar a couple more times. I like that bar.
The Spliffy Luciano.
Yeah,
that went crazy.
Yeah,
that went hard.
They should have used that just a little more.
I'm disappointed in the mixing because Sharps would have sounded harder.
If it was a little mixed better.
If it was mixed better.
Yeah, because Sharps wasn't bad at all.
It wasn't bad. It was just the mixing really. The mixing really hurt.
They could have done more with that.
His
delivery.
He could have focused on the punchlines.
And it didn't sound like a real song until Spliffy went.
Well, it did, but it took. It was like a start. What do you call it? Like a push start almost. Like it took a rolling start.
Rolling start.
The mixing would have because he had bars for Lush. He was like, Lush, you shit talk. You need douche for your mouth.
Some of the bars trick me like Tyga bars. Like, you know how like Tyga will have a cold setup, but the punchline, you'd be like, whoa.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like
we all knew where you should have went, and you just went somewhere else that didn't go nearly as hard.
And that's an interesting side because
that happened a couple times.
MF has that ability, but it's always hard.
It's always hard. Because you can't. He goes left, but you're like, oh my god, that works too.
Yeah. Like old Drake. Like what's that let's be honest line? He was like, "Are you and your girlfriend's gay? Let's be honest."
No, that sucked actually.
Yeah.
But were you saying that was good?
I mean, it was just corny.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest.
Well, you just changed
but it was a good response. I like the
that shit was lame as fuck. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
the actual video. Like, I think the actual video was really good.
And I also think that the production was well chosen.
Yeah, for sure.
I thought that was a good beat for that type of shit. Like
it felt like a good diss record.
Yeah,
and the performances in the video.
Sharp should have had a ghostwriter though.
Yeah, and it's one of them beats that's like it's built for dissing, but it's almost like a hype song almost too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can talk your shit on this.
And it doesn't have to be a diss.
And what he didn't have in bars, he had in the performance.
The performance was 10 out of 10.
He was pissing on shit, spitting on the cameras.
The performance was fire.
Yeah.
They're in terms of beef, they're at No Jumper when it looks like it's closed.
They're outside.
Shooting in the parking lot.
Burning the flag.
Burning the flag in front of the store. They're in the studio at Burbank and they're at your storefront.
It's two different film locations.
I'm here. Where you at?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Beef-wise, this is up. Sharp is up with that one.
Yeah.
Well done. I think so.
Which is probably why.
Beef-wise, he up with this one,
I got more
nigga.
respect.
Yeah.
He's up. Well, yeah, he's definitely up because
in this round, especially if we're putting it against what Adam did, which was do the fake No Jumper. I mean, fake Sharp. That shit was. There's a clear winner in this round.
Yeah.
That
shouldn't have lasted that long. It should have been like a 10-minute, like maybe 5-minute sketch or something.
It lasted like the first couple of like maybe 10 minutes.
It was like
the first 30 minutes, right?
And then I think it turned into a big church interview, right?
It did, and we don't give a fuck about Big Church. I didn't know that was Big Church until I saw Point and Shoot's video, and he said it was Big Church, and I'm like, that kind of sucks because Big Church did get dog walked by Sharp.
Yes.
Like when he was there, it'd be different if 𝐵𝚂𝚃 was there, or like somebody. You got to get somebody that dog walked Sharp on No Jumper platform.
Yeah.
Sharp walked him down. You know what I'm saying? And then that was when he had the white bitch up there too.
Yeah.
It was bad all around. You know what I'm saying?
We might can find it. Sharp versus Big Church.
That was one of the early big episodes.
That was like one of the because Sharp has exposed a couple pimps. What was 𝚘𝚃?
𝚘𝚃, yep. Church.
Big Church.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
their friends.
Damn, why didn't he stay in that lane? exposing
There's
fake
not
pimps.
a lot of these.
I guess there's not a lot. There's not enough, and you'd be given the ones that you do know clout that you
know
don't
what I
want to
mean?
give them. I
And
guess.
it's funny. It's kind of it's crazy how the world works. Like Big Church probably never ever thought that he was going to be in the position that he was, going to be playing sharp.
yeah.
Yeah,
Point and
He
shoot
never
had a-
ever thought that he.
Part and shoot- well, no, yeah. Let's before we go back in history, go to the interview that Adam shit.
The point and shoot one.
Yeah, we can do this. This shit was bad, man.
Or you
This
wanna go
was
to the
bad.
actual
The
thing?
whole maybe we can go to the actual thing.
Have we explained what it really happened?
No, we haven't. We're just
So-
like we're talking about it like they know, which they do know, but go
But
ahead.
they don't really know. So Adam22, in an effort to
Clap back.
get a one up in this battle, he thought it was a good idea to get somebody to come in and impersonate Sharp, and like this was funny. What was the nickname you gave him? Serrated.
serrated.
Serrated is
yeah.
the perfect nickname for him because he had a Sharp impression, but this whole shit was just corny and lame.
Yeah,
His Sharp impression was so bad.
Is that the original Shark Tank
that was the
logo?
biggest-
it's not.
It is,
It was
yeah.
actually. I mean,
The Sharp
wasn't-
impression
was
was
just
bad.
blindly listening.
It wasn't terrible.
It wasn't terrible, but it was just the fact that all right, like, look, it's just a corny thing to do
I felt like it was pretty
on
terrible.
both sides because Big Church has to sit in this.
Oh yeah, but you volunteered to do it, so you already look lame.
He volunteered
You
to do it.
signed up for lame by like
He got red Sharpie
yeah,
rolling
like
his face.
volunteering to look dressed like your op.
Yeah.
To impersonate them on the fake podcast, like you're taking the L already by saying, "Oh yeah, I'll do it." Like you're already down.
But an enemy of my enemy is my friend. And I also think Adam kind of got duped into interviewing Big Church.
he
a little
definitely
bit.
did.
This was
for
probably,
sure.
It was his idea. He was like, "Yo, I'll be sharp, nigga. Yeah, I'll come in there and play the part." And then he started taking the clothes off, and I was like, "Oh shit, you're not gonna be sharp the whole time?"
He actually didn't he go and change?
Yeah, he
clothes?
went and changed
did.
and
Yeah.
became
Changed.
Big Church again.
Adam was like, but yeah,
This was a sloppy round,
it was kind of sloppy.
and their
I don't even
beef.
know where to play it from.
I don't know who really won the first version of the beef. We can start
can
right
really run it from the beginning.
start where you're at. Yeah.
Run it from the beginning.
Oh yeah, from the very beginning.
From the
Actually.
very beginning.
Yeah, because it starts off like
Yeah, like
there's a
this.
couple seconds of them trying to figure some shit out, I think, but
All right.
maybe just hit the 10.
Yeah, it looks like they are trying to fix it.
We live?
Don't know
People
that.
out there, think we're live?
I don't know why he decided to do
Ladies
this
and
live
gentlemen.
either.
I think we're live.
Impulse decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, today, I am bringing you the conversation that you've all been longing for. And in addition to that, the conversation that I've been longing for, because there are a lot of questions that need to be answered. There's a lot of innuendo, rumors, etc. And ultimately, I don't want to just let one of the most important characters in the history of this podcast just fade into oblivion. I want to have the conversations that y'all want me to have. So today, we're doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, Sharp,
Long time no see, Adam.
sharpest, coolest.
Sharpest, coolest podcast on the internet. We here at the Sharp Tank.
Let me ask you this. Most importantly, I just want to ask this.
What do you want to ask me, Adam? Get it off your chest.
Where are we at? Like,
Where are we at, Adam? You tell me. We've been going back and forth and back and forth. You always got something to say, Adam. You always got something to say. So get it off your chest.
I guess
Let's get to the meat and potatoes.
the thing that I'm pissed off about.
What are you pissed off about?
It's not bad.
That's not bad.
No pun intended. What
It gets worse.
What was that supposed to mean?
It's not bad.
do you got there?
Oh, it's my secret concoction.
Coction? Was that a?
There you go with them white boy
There's a
jokes,
lot of
Adam.
innuendo going on here. Okay,
I'm drinking the freshest of piss. The freshest.
I appreciate that you're keeping it real about that because
Sometimes you just gotta let your truth be known. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it real.
And like,
not bad.
pause,
There's too-
but the energy
He's
is off.
going the right
Like,
direction, but it's not the best.
Something about
but
it.
the
It's
best
just,
The
performance.
energy died early.
died early.
Like
Yeah.
Adam knew. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Like a minute in, he was like, "Oh well, this wasn't the best idea.
Yeah.
I got to talk to this dude for an hour." Granted, it was only an hour, which isn't long in terms of podcasting, but it's still it was just shameless.
Too many impulsive moves in this movie.
It was a very impulsive decision.
The cup is hoard out too. Like I'm good on the cup.
They're carrying it around like they got like Captain America's shield.
Yeah,
like we whooped this nigga's ass, and this is our trademark.
It's actually making Sharp bigger.
Yeah.
He's probably about it.
But Adam has to be careful responding now because he has to win every round now.
Yeah,
because this is a big L.
Let's give Adam some consulting. Let's get creative. What is the proper way to go? If you want to do something like, I don't want to say comical, but a little.
If you want a good clapback,
if you want, but something gimmicky like this, that's actually good. Like, what if this nigga? What if he had a hotline and he had all of Sharp's enemies call up, every OnlyFans bitch that he's barked at? They just call up and they just air out some quick grievances.
It's like a town hall.
It's like a town hall. Damn homie would be like, interview her.
That's too easy.
That's easy.
You gotta
that's
go.
Easy.
You gotta go. Respected pimp, somebody who's respected but talks too much too. That doesn't like Sharp.
Yeah,
and have a serious interview with him. Like actually do a good interview, and then have a good segment or a little segment in there where like, you know what I mean?
Or go to Skid Row. And just have a picture of Sharp and be like, would you choose?
No,
up?
you gotta attack the. You gotta attack the pimping. I think you gotta. If he was to retaliate correctly, he's gotta attack. The Pimp of the Year awards. Like find the person who actually hosted the awards that gave him the award, right? And then like if he gets on camera, he's like, I'm pimping whatever. 19 whatever 2005 I did this party at this location this time. I had him pay me $37,000 and I gave him this fucking $10 trophy.
He won this trophy in a raffle.
Yeah, some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The year that like he blew up for Soft White Underbelly, he did win Pimp of the Year. And if I remember, it was a lot of pimps that was mad. So it wouldn't be hard.
Yeah.
But it's definitely that. Like you would have to
go that lane of retaliation.
What Adam did, we was even like kind of talking about this. This seems like something Adam would be mad at if Sharp was to do this.
Oh, true.
You get what I mean? Like this wasn't for Sharp. Like this is like some weird.
This is what would get on your nerves.
This is what would get on your nerves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's crazy how it kind of.
So he's not thinking of his opponent for real.
He's not really thinking of his opponent. He's not being in the moment.
He's defeating himself, and he's been doing that for a couple of years now.
Which is good because I mean it's like at least you're doing something, but it's not what would hurt your opponent.
At least he's channeling his trauma.
I don't want to see the cup anymore.
No.
It's been hoarded out too many times.
That should probably got.
It's gone on tour. I've seen too many people drink out of it. It's been in like
gross.
It's been in like 2 music videos now. Like it's
a toilet seat now.
It's now just the sanitary aspect of it where I'm like I've seen too many people touch this cup.
I know y'all niggas ain't washing this.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Adam literally couldn't help himself. There hasn't been a single person that has left gracefully that he hasn't talked shit about, that he hasn't made a couple videos responding. Like, but in terms like it's always been a war. It's just back and forth. T-Rail left, it was a war.
I think Cam Girl's the only one. If y'all might not even know who she is, I think Cam Girl might have been the only one that left quietly. But
the Asian girl,
but years later, she had moments where
she talked some shit,
where she kicks and talks some shit. But like initially, it was like Cam Girl's moving on to other things. Her career's transition. It was one of those just like regular shit.
And the best thing for Sharp to do, I mean, I said Sharp. The best thing for Adam to do would have just be a gracious winner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just kind of let Sharp have it. But he's not even accustomed to that. He's never done that. Adam doesn't know what patience
stoop too low, like too often. Like he does need to sometimes take the approach of fuck these niggas.
Or not even that, just like he's above.
Yeah, like I'm above these.
Oh,
niggas.
He's above it.
I'm above it.
Yeah.
Sometimes he need to be above it a little bit.
Can't bite at everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. He might just have too
But
much.
his bites work though, because I will say, like in this segment, he took an L to Sharp. No questions asked in this round. But like the Joe Budden one, we could probably give him he's up kind of, because Joe kind of went in on him off of some fake shit. Do y'all remember that? All right, let's just.
Oh, recently?
Yeah. All right. Is there anything else that we want to add to this?
No.
Okay. So Joe Budden, sorry, I take that back. Run it back. Sharp.
Players fuck up too.
Adam22 post the BRICC Baby and Gucci Man, he got good pussy joke.
Yeah.
Did the typical thing that we've seen him do 1,017 times, which is, BRICC Baby's fired. And in that, Joe Budden used that as a moment to be like really dance on his grave because that's his, the best time to kick a nigga is when they're down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, it was all if Joe knew Adam more and his tactics, he would know there's no way he fired BRICC Baby.
Yeah.
So the fact that he jumped and bit that hard at some light shit that people who follow a little bit, no, you didn't fire BRICK
He just
Baby.
wasn't paying attention for real.
Yeah,
wasn't paying close enough attention.
Yeah, it's that sucks to see, man. But Joe he jumped all the way out the window.
What did he even say? I
go
didn't even see this.
to Chiggs. Go to Chiggs. Page.
And it was probably
yeah, it's on there.
Yeah, nah.
Shout out True Journalism.
Go to his actual page because there's a video before that.
Okay.
Yeah, so he pretty much was just like, I love seeing you white niggas, that one, right? Succumb to, when a respected person in hip hop hits that line, all of a sudden you backpedaling and apologizing and shit. Like he took that approach. Like,
man.
Shut up, white boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't try to make it seem like you're taking the higher road. Play the bitch. What you are. Like, he really committed.
And doesn't him and Flip have like a situation where Flip might be taking a couple?
We're gonna do that. Yeah, we're gonna do that in the next segment. Yeah, we'll
I ain't
move
talking
over
shit
there.
about Adam.
Just in case anybody out there was still wondering, yes, there's still smoke between Joe Budden and Adam22. Ever since Joe Budden had Adam22 on his podcast a couple years ago, their relationship has been kind of rocky. It's been disses back and forth. Joe Budden has been very vocal about him wanting Adam22's downfall to be imminent. And of course, if you guys keep up with the channel, you guys know Adam22 recently dissed Joe Budden on a song he made. Yes, that's correct. Adam22 and his No Jumper guys did a song, and Adam actually dissed Joe Budden. Adam told Joe Budden, hey brother, if we actually ran into each other in that strip club Starlet in New York that you frequent often, it definitely would have been smoke. A couple days ago, Adam22 released a video where he apologized to Gucci Mane after his employee BRICK Baby dissed him.
This message is for Gucci Mane, one of my all-time favorite rappers. I just wanted to sincerely apologize to you for BRICK Baby's remarks, the bussy thing and whatnot. I feel like this is partially my fault because by bringing him onto the podcast, I feel like I kind of opened the door for this sort of white boy humor to be leaving his mouth. And I just don't want to be part of the problem. So as a result, I will be forcing BRICK Baby to take a leave of absence. I'm going to be sending him to a rehab facility in which they'll be doing some sort of electroshock, anti-gay therapy on him. I just don't want to risk another episode that offends Big Goo-Wop. So yeah, that's going to be happening. You probably won't see BRICK Baby on the channel for a while, but from 2-Wop to Goo-Wop, just know I'm on it. I got this handled. 1017 forever.
Now, with the quickness that Adam22 put out this apology.
He read the headline. He saw 13 seconds. Just 13 seconds of the clip. Because if you cut it off at a certain point, it's like, Adam is doing a good job.
You can hear the sarcasm.
Right.
He's like, where did
when
this
has
come from?
Adam ever done good at apologizing?
Right.
Yeah.
Ever. He's actually,
He only means it when it's not true.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, dog. For real, though, like, every time it's like, he probably should apologize. The shit he says, you be like, you know what? You could have just kept
He's
that,
better
bro.
off holding it.
You could have just kept that shit, dog. That was way too good
way too
to be
put
to be
together.
She was like a politician.
Yeah, to
Makes
be
it even more
genuine.
fucked up because you know he's capable.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, where was
That's a
this
good
shit
point,
when
though.
he was
No,
really
that's,
wrong?
that's some real shit, though. All right, so yeah, let's keep playing so that we can hear Joe's response.
Video after the BRICK Baby clip started going viral, a lot of people felt like Gucci Mane or somebody in his camp definitely pressed Adam22, and that right there was enough satisfaction for Joe Budden to clown Adam22. Here's what Joe said about Adam getting pressed.
Shout out to AD, that's my man. That's my man. I love AD. Adam22, I ain't gonna talk about it, but I know you got that Gucci Mane phone call. Hey.
That's all that video said.
Oh, I love seeing your white ass double back and crawl back when black authority hits your line. And don't be all that shit you came up here and talked, boy. Your man that you employ went out there and said something that was bogus. I know you got to go. Hey, boy, he doubled back. Quick, fast. Apologized, suspended the nigga, fired the nigga.
Yo,
said
he won't be here.
You won't see him on the broadcast anymore. Yo, you know I'm 1017 for life. You know I rep that 1017 shit. Yo, just say a nigga called and said, I'm killing you next time I see you. I don't know why y'all get on the internet and say everything but, yo, a nigga that I think will kill me said, when I see you, I'm going to kill you. So I got to make it right.
And I hope this made it right.
Yeah. And they still, you know what bothers me though? They try to make it right. Cool. He tried to still look like he was a man. No, nigga, be a bitch. Be a bitch. Anytime that niggas call my phone aggressively to piece some shit up, I pieced it up after rebelliousness.
I ain't understand that.
After some rebellion, I gotta let him know. I gotta put up a fight first. Adam, boy, you folded like Martha in the laundry room. That nigga folded.
I didn't even get his man's doing that.
I don't know enough about him.
Yeah,
This actually goes back to your earlier statement, what you were saying about this is what Adam wouldn't want done to him because it happened and he know how he would feel. Joe Budden is reading into a situation that hasn't happened to Adam, but it's happened to Joe.
And I was really about to say that. And another thing, exactly.
Yeah.
And this is a reason why J1 needs to be there. They need a young nigga that knows the internet and
J1 might be too
irony?
real to be fucking with to keeping up with No Jumper though. You have to be a specific type of person to keep up with No Jumper. New York niggas do not value that shit at all.
Yeah, it's completely
They
different.
do not value what's happening on the West Coast podcast.
They're the furthest apart from it culturally.
No
it's
questions
niggas
asked.
in India watching No Jumper more than in Harlem.
That's a whole fact. Yeah, that's a whole fact. So I don't even know who the correspondent is. Would be.
Yeah.
But I don't think J1 is. That's just not his lane. I don't think it's really not a lot of people's lanes.
Yeah.
But it hurts to see Joe. Joe jumped out there and
jumped out the window.
Just jumped out the window.
Jumped the gun. And
but he had extra confidence because he said, "Shout out to AD."
But it's crazy because that's what hate does.
But AD might have got fed. AD might have got fed false information. They ain't talked to Joe because Joe had that confidence because he said, "Shout out to my man AD."
Nah, Joe Budden saw the same thing everybody else saw.
I would have confidence jumping off the porch if y'all called me and was like, "Yo, this shit happened." I'm gonna believe you immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So I'd fully.
But that's because
commit.
we're trusted journalists.
Yeah.
Nobody called you.
No, we're not.
No,
we have to
You
say,
said,
hell yeah.
You said yeah with such a question mark behind
Right.
it.
So I was like, oh, hold up now.
I was like, when he started
I don't
thinking
wanna
about
get-
it, I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. I don't want that title, goddamn.
Nah,
It's a little too high.
Joe Budden.
I still want to be able to do bullshit.
You want to fuck around
Yeah, I still
with
wanna
no
be-
responsibility. man.
Exactly. I don't want all the responsibility.
The credentials come with responsibility.
With great power.
Yeah.
With great power.
Comes great credentials.
Nah, Joe got to chill, man. He got to get that hate out of his heart. He has to really forgive Adam for besting him.
And then,
if that's what he truly, I think that's what he truly believes. Like, I don't like how much of a fight this white man put up against me.
Yeah, right. I don't like that.
It's
There's
usually easier.
the fact
And
that
that he's
the fact that
thriving.
it's a split choice on who won is the issue.
And the
Because
fact that
I don't think it was I don't think everybody thinks Adam washed him, but it is a split right down the middle. I
And
would
Joe-
say.
There's enough
Until
reasonable
the double
doubt.
back.
It's enough reasonable doubt for sure.
Yeah, until the double back when it was on the fucking radio platform. Then he cooked him.
Oh, what was that? It was Amazon.
Amp.
It was kind of like
Amp.
a amp. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Whew, God,
he
he
cooked
cooked
him on
that.
that.
But
nigga on
even that situation was like,
It was
you
get
know,
back still from the first
Adam
win.
was.
walked
It was.
into a Trojan horse.
It came out. He came out.
Yeah, he did.
Of what?
The Trojan horse
With what?
Like with his life still.
with his lifestyle.
Yeah, like yeah.
y'all niggas
know
just
why-
expounded his point that wasn't supposed to.
That's what I'm saying.
But like, that's not how Trojan horses work.
No.
You don't
said
go inside.
No, but
No,
you
you're-
also said he ran into it, which is confusing.
Yeah,
Trojan horse.
Yeah,
But we know what you meant. We know, yeah, we know.
Walking down the street. Oh, she's a Trojan horse. That's very possible. But you don't think inside.
Hell nah, nigga.
I was trying to flush that. I was
Yeah, you
like,
tryna-
I like it. But I'm trying to explain it so it because I'm like, you just go in.
Let's make it
situation.
palatable.
No,
Right,
no.
right.
You're like, oh shit, it's a Trojan horse, and that shit opened up, and it's Joe Budden with his tank
Yeah,
top
but
on.
we say he
Nah.
survived
He throws a
that.
cigarette
And
at
Joe
you.
He
Budden,
survived that, though.
He
every
survived that, that's what I'm
time
saying.
he talks about specific white people, he shows his age because it gets real. Like
I love
like
when old
these-
niggas are racist. Though.
Like
I love
these
old
white
black
boys,
racist people though.
and I also don't think he likes the fact that Adam, in itself as an entity, can rival him. A white man in the culture using us, abusing us. Joe feel, and I think that Joe is smart enough to use that angle.
I don't know about Rival. Rival is kind of crazy.
Rival? What do you mean? How's that kind of crazy?
Rival implies that there's competition.
Yeah.
In terms of what they do, and which is commentating on hip hop.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're competing for the same.
No,
they're not even competing for the same demographic for real.
No, they're not.
No,
they're not.
But there's some overlap.
It's overlap, and it's still hip hop.
For sure.
You get what I mean? Because yes, the other shows with BRICC, they're not discussing hip hop, but when it's really Adam and Wack, like they'll get into some hip hop conversations.
They will,
but it just doesn't get the views and the clips.
Nobody's stopping Joe Budden on hip hop commentary except Ag, honestly. I mean, these are the only two that we go to for.
Yes,
and two T's. Aleida Wilson.
Yeah.
Can't forget about him.
You called him. Yeah, damn.
Can't forget about
Double
him.
T.
Two T's.
Two T's.
Forgot he was tweeting that. That is hilarious.
Yeah.
2 T's.
T squared, nigga.
Yeah.
Shit
I like
cute.
that.
Yeah, T squared, nigga. He just apologized to SZA.
Yeah.
As he should.
I saw it on Twitter and I was like,
2 times.
what an awkward apology.
What did he do to her?
He shitted on.
He didn't like her movie?
Nah, he shitted on. You remember the interview her and Kendrick did in the magazine?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
he was shitting on that, which
Is
a
he
lot of
gonna
people
hate every time he wants to interview somebody.
Yes, for sure.
And they go somewhere else. Is it that obvious?
But he just can't help it.
I'll fuck around with him. I'll go interview with 𝙿𝙾𝚃 just to piss him off.
But that's the old school journalism.
Yeah, but to be fair, the whole article shit, we all did agree. Like that shit was some foo-foo shit. Like what was that? Like a written art. Like
SZA seems like she's trying to dabble in different shit.
Yeah,
so I think that was more so a look from like my little sister. Like, let me give you a.
Yeah, it wasn't that it was weird. It was the fact that Kendrick, of all people, no interviews forever, and you choose to do this
post beef
because there's nothing wrong with this style of interview.
No, it's not.
It's actually pretty normal.
Yeah,
a lot of people do it.
Yeah,
it's just the everything
timing
around it.
Yeah.
Like Kendrick, you talking all this black shit. Go to Big Boy.
Right. Somewhere, nigga.
What's that one nigga? DJ Academics would be DJ Head.
Nah, I don't go there.
No, DJ Head and Elliot are on. Sorry, DJ Head and 2 T's are on the same podcast.
No, they're not.
The Bigger Picture
yeah,
podcast.
Yeah. But it's
that's the same pod.
That's the same pod. Yeah.
No, I thought it was Jeremy Hecht and DJ Head, and I think he just.
Well, I thought DJ Head was the one that does the morning show with Gina.
That's a separate podcast.
Yeah, and that comes in on a different channel in LA.
It does, yeah. Niggas are doing a lot of things out there in LA.
Yo, shout out to DA, man. Shout out to Elliot Wilson, man. Nigga working. But yeah, nah, Joe need to slow down on Adam.
Hey man,
get the head out your heart, nigga.
Yeah, pretty much.
It happens. You know, you find I'm pretty sure you have experience with this. There's a few guys you don't fuck
Are
with.
we gonna? Yeah, I don't want to talk about DJ Head apologizing to SZA. It's. I didn't even make it through the apology. This shit was disgusted. It was.
We would have to apologize to our viewers for talking about it.
Yeah, man. You know, I got the call. You know.
You got the. Oh man,
I was like, oh god, I can't do this. It can't be a whole segment.
It was one of those we got to stick together calls, but he heard the click of the gun through the.
He's crazy. I would not be talking crazy about SZA on the West Coast, and you live out there though. That is crazy.
But Wilson,
it depends.
It's a dangerous lifestyle, but you know,
living out in LA, there's certain rules that are happening. Maybe everybody's not abiding by them, but there's like there's a level of fake enforcement and real enforcement happening on 2 levels.
Yeah,
and from a distance, they both look the same. So
exactly,
you don't fuck with neither.
It's also
I ain't got time for that. I like you know. I like stress-free living.
Yeah. I like rollbacks.
Right.
I mean?
Also part of the reason why LA just feels so fake.
Mm.
It's a bunch of niggas just trying to follow like other people's expectations, adhering to other people's ideologies.
Stand on these LA niggas.
Oh my God, you're out the matrix, man. You did it.
Oh man, but yeah, in this one, you know, Adam's up in this round though.
1 second.
Oh yeah, against Joe.
Against Joe.
But
he caught an L. He caught a W.
Adam, if you're watching this and you really want to get as sharp, I don't know. The best thing he still has that sharp sign. I don't know the laws of doing bonfires in LA, but maybe like
pretty tight, probably.
Maybe like
I don't know. I'm pretty sure you can get away with
bums
some shit.
do the craziest shit.
Well, they don't have rules. So
Nigga, I saw a homeless tent with a chimney.
No, yeah, it was some crazy shit. We saw some crazy shit out there.
Yeah,
the homeless
they
thing
was doing
is
something in that motherfucker.
I didn't even know. I just didn't even know.
Me
that
and
kid.
Tone was smoking. We saw a nigga throw up, brush his teeth, and walk off.
Yeah, like that was his spot.
Oh shit!
That's why I put
Mouthwash and
my throw up, and then I brush my teeth right over here.
And like a real.
It's crazy down there. It's crazy in LA with the homelessness.
Shout out to LA.
But yeah, let's go over to Brain Idiots. Schulz makes good points about Charlamagne's political career.
Yes.
I didn't watch this. I'm waiting. Somebody got to take it away.
I'm trying to remember. And we might have to fix a few of the timestamps. I put them in there loosely. I meant to revise them.
Is that a clip or that's the full episode? Oh no, you did put that.
Click it and we're gonna see.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
But yeah, so they was talking about his political career so far this year, and he kind of made a good point in saying that like the Republicans were able to use Charlamagne the Guy's messaging in a way that Kamala Harris couldn't, even though he was in her favor.
The Republicans were able to use.
It's contrived.
That makes sense.
But
I mean, okay, real quick.
The one that go ahead.
How long are they going to be talking about this?
Politics?
Mind you, first of all, this episode was 57 minutes and 49 seconds of politics.
Damn.
And that's why I was asking because
what's the full runtime?
The president,
I think it was an hour and 31.
The president,
31 minutes of just topics, and that means like 15 of asking idiot.
Right. Oh yeah, true.
So really, 15 minutes of topics.
A 15-minute podcast,
and it's been 2 weeks. Of course, it's still a big deal.
It's so fresh,
but like literally everything I've seen about Schulz when he's talking, it's just straight politics. And of course, he's been riding for the right side. His side won. So
was it the right side?
I mean, he's been riding for his rights.
The side that won.
I'm asking
his right.
The side that won.
It depends on your ideology. It depends on what you need in America.
What's your ideology?
Well, don't separate from it.
I'm not trying to separate from it. I'm just saying it's
I thought
like
you were separating from it.
I'm not gonna. I'm also not gonna act.
I'm
not gonna act like that's not the bubble I filled in. But it's still, everybody has their reasons and ideologies. Hey, at least I chose it. It was my reason.
He's stepping away from it already.
I'm not stepping away.
Last week we just asked how long you gonna keep the same energy.
Yep, and it didn't take long.
What are you talking about?
That was record time, brother.
Damn. He's already disassociated himself with these niggas.
Nigga waited an episode.
That's crazy.
You chose that one. You chose him.
I chose Cornel West. I stuck to bullshit.
Oh my God.
I stuck to bullshit because that's all it was anyway.
They should have pissed on
the
your
worst
ballot.
type of voters.
I'm the worst.
Oh my God.
Yes. Okay, you got to work on timestamps. What were you saying?
Nah, but literally, I was just like, man, they are gonna be milking this. I don't even want to say milking because it's a real thing for them, but I feel like it's just gonna get convoluted. Like,
you got to milk it when it's hot, though.
You have to.
The udder is squirting M's right now.
What? She's just started lactating. Is that what you're saying?
What did you just say?
Yes.
Yeah.
The titties just started lactating, and you have to get it all out.
Leche.
The udders are swollen.
$5 Patreon.
The udders are swollen. Yeah. $5 Patreon.
The nipples are hard.
Yeah.
The nipples are very hard.
It's a little bit of this
and it's cold in the room.
The areolas are very.
I'm getting every drop
some
out.
Pluck action, some pluck action, right? Yeah.
With the twist in the pool. But for real though.
Go to 17 minutes, Lauren. I think this might
I'm not mad at it though, so I feel it.
And I don't want to say milking because that makes it seem like it's coming from a place of just entertainment. Like it's not a real thing they're living.
That's why I'm okay.
Because that's why
it.
I think they're talking
because
about
if it wasn't milking it, I think you would still have the reaction like Chris Monroe has, emotional.
Chris Monroe took this like every black woman in America.
But if you weren't really connected to the cause like that, and I was really here for a check, I'm gonna have a good time milking this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. It probably goes both ways for Andrew too.
Titty milk. But I screenshotted this. This might be something.
Okay.
That's 17.
That's all I have.
All right, I did it right before that video played.
Hit it, white man.
You didn't really know where it was going to go.
That shit was popping, bro.
Trump has been running these ads with myself and Envy in them, these anti-trans ads without our permission.
It's not on the screen.
Okay. Once this goes away, you can
put it back on Brilliant. That's why I kept it down for a minute.
Yeah.
We combat that.
Can we?
Well, yes. I mean, look, truth is always going to prevail over the misinformation and the lies, but it takes work, right? And so having this conversation right now, so all your listeners know, but there is a lot of misinformation and disinformation because they don't actually want to talk about the truth because their truth is a failing truth. And so, we got to keep reminding folks of the reality, which is I am blessed and honored to have your support and the support of so many communities and individuals who are, their names are known, and some names, your listeners may not know, but they are leaders in their community.
The first time I saw the commercial is how I ended up in the commercial. And we've had this discussion here on Brilliant Natives because I saw the commercial and I said, that's an effective ad.
Bro, you were the most effective political commentator for both sides of this election. That's history. That is history. Never before have one political commentator been equally helpful for both candidates. That is impressive, my boy.
You know how I would have combated that anti-trans ad?
What would you have said?
I would have ran the same exact ad, just replaced Donald Trump.
What is that?
I would have replaced Kamala with Donald Trump. It would have started off and said, Donald Trump wants to use your taxpaying dollars for gender reassignment surgery, because it was a piece of legislation under Trump as well.
Oh, wow.
I would have ran the same commercial saying the same thing.
Wow.
You could have used me again, because I said that as well, right? And put it exactly where Donald Trump put it. Because it wasn't just a commercial.
Yeah, so he's giving his pussy up to both sides.
I was about to say, oh my God.
Who wants it?
Yeah, the 𝙾𝚂𝚃𝚃. And does this mean that he's a true moderate?
Yeah. Well,
no.
Well, yeah.
If you think about it,
if you're able to be used in both ways, you're a true moderate. That's something that we've argued about on this podcast a lot.
I felt Charlamagne pansexual
but
when it
when I
comes to
say it, I'm biased, but you're squinting your eyes. Why? What do you see? Or what are you trying not to see?
I'm saying because of Schulz's statement, and I get where Schulz coming from, if both sides have used you for their bidding, that kind of means what Charlamagne was saying of him being a moderate is kind of true.
Charlamagne didn't mean anything. Hell no. Charlamagne didn't call him and say,
that's accidental,
use me as a
coincidental nigga.
But
but the fact that your points could be interpreted for the red or for the blue, that means there's a little bit of fluidity.
There's an underlying.
There's enough fluidity. There's nothing that we could put together that will make him seem like a liberal. It's impossible.
Yes, there is.
No.
There's nothing.
No.
Yes, there is.
No. There's nothing you could put. Okay, that was a bad example. Maybe there's nothing you could put together that would make me hate black women.
About it. That's about it.
He's got a couple other ones.
But we couldn't really do it for real. He's gone too far that other side. The MAGA shit is way more flaming hot to put in a little sizzle reel.
Hey, fuck it.
Okay.
All he did was have an objective take.
Disagree.
Okay.
But do it with a point.
No, I'm listening. I'm just
I just feel that.
How do we get to this grand conclusion off of somebody's creative editing?
Yeah.
Well,
you acted like this,
because the
you know
thought,
what I'm saying?
the idea,
everything he's done. Okay, everything he's done has been really for one side. The other side just used his words to twist it against him. It's not some genius thing he did to work both sides of the fence.
Okay.
Nobody's saying that.
What about this?
I never said it was like a genius. I'm gonna try to get both of the political sides.
Should we rehash our memories on what the ad sounded and looked like?
I remember.
What was it?
It was they were in the studio and they were like, "Yo, Kamala Harris is supposed to be doing." Actually, we might want to play it.
Okay,
just
in case, because that means everything and nothing. But it's still
Is it easily accessible? Is it an old note? The other note?
It isn't going to be in a past note, but I don't know which
that might
one.
Be difficult to find.
It's gonna be, go ahead, just say what you were saying.
I was about to say, if you can't find it off the first YouTube search, it's probably pointless.
That's true. That's a good point.
I don't know, man. It's just because Charlamagne has claimed he's a moderate, and there has been instances.
Episode 80.
I got you.
There has been instances where he's said something that has come on, Kamala. It wasn't really for one side fully.
Yeah.
But
when I say it, I'm biased. That's why I'm going to let you preach right now, nigga. What's this one?
Pay funded sex changes for prisoners.
Surgery.
For prisoners.
For prisoners. Every transgender inmate in the prison system would have access.
Hell no, I don't want my taxpayer dollars going to that.
Kamala supports transgender sex changes in jail with our money.
Kamala even supports letting biological men compete against our girls in their sports. Kamala is for they, them. President Trump is for you.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve
You saw
this
the
message.
Latinos?
Kamala support.
That was perfect. Too.
That was a perfect
a crying
touch.
Latino woman.
These
And that's what I'm
commercials
saying.
are so crazy.
They're insane.
Yeah.
They're just so crazy.
Yeah,
Satirical.
Yeah, that shit is hilarious. They all look like sketches, but they be dead ass serious.
It's like,
But Kamala had better commercials.
bad.
She had the pop the balloon one. Oh, you don't vote?
That was disgusting.
Hell no.
That was
nasty.
disgusting.
That was
nasty.
That was
nigga,
disgusting.
That was crazy.
It was creative.
That was good.
That was nasty.
It was
never like that,
creative.
bro.
That was nasty.
It was because they got me. I was watching. I was like, damn. That was
nasty.
one you taking home.
That was nasty.
Then it was a Kamala ad. I was like,
That was like, well, this is where I get nigga votes at.
You want to burst my bubble? Fill in mine.
Yeah,
Like,
that
okay,
shit was
bitch.
weird. I did not like that shit.
Nah, I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was creative. But not like even hearing that, it's like he just flat out said what he thought. I don't want, prisoners being worried about ever having to have a sex transfer shit.
Yeah, you had 3602 was another time.
He's moderate.
Yeah, 36.
I'm with y'all.
And actually,
104.
don't be rhetorical. And go a little bit before that because it's kind of starts. Chris Monroe, he hasn't had a real good argument with Andrew Schulz in a while, nigga.
Because they're tiring. He gave up last week. He said, let me not get into it.
But just back in the day, there was, oh shit, is that
legendary?
You see the window? Was in the window frame?
Yeah.
Kamala.
I'm just peeping that. And Trump.
That's some moderate energy right
That's
here.
moderate energy right there,
Very
nigga.
moderate, nigga.
Moderation. But yeah, Chris and Schulz got into a little argument about the state of the country moving forward. Because like I said earlier, Chris Monroe took this news of Trump being president like a black woman.
Yeah.
He was very hurt.
Because he really understands these
Very
politics.
hurt.
Yeah.
And he was even saying that, like, I'm the only person in my family that pretty much didn't vote for the nigga. So me having this argument, this is my everyday life.
Okay.
I leave home, I'm talking about this shit. I come here, this hothead is over here bragging about being right, kind of like what we deal with. But I'm running F Mac or Lauren, whoever's got the button.
I went back 20 seconds. That's cool.
Yeah, that's probably cool.
You see how it wasn't nearly as smooth as when I did it last week?
Do what?
I see what you just tried to do just now.
What I do?
I heard that you try to do a little bit of the same shit we do. Wait, go ahead, run it. Go ahead, run it, white man. But he didn't hit play immediately. like last week. Like last week.
Yeah, you see,
I was like, I threw a shot, hit that F man.
And you tried to hide.
Play.
Yeah.
It didn't work perfectly. It just did. I saw what you trying to do. It didn't work. Though.
Well, I mean,
it didn't
shit,
work.
man.
It was a good attempt though.
I wasn't talking about you either. I'm talking about this nigga.
Oh, okay.
You fool.
I wasn't sure. I said, hey, fuck it. It didn't work.
Say,
either
nigga,
way.
you voted for Cornell West, you ain't win.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Come on, man.
It definitely wasted
Voted
my
for a
vote.
freedom fighter, nigga.
I made sure Mark Robinson was boxed out.
Okay, yeah.
That's all I thought about.
What you're telling me, this is the messaging I get, right?
Right.
I'm telling you, this is a deal to me. And what you're telling me is that I'm weird.
Pause. We're kind of in the middle of it, but this is a good spot. So they're arguing about if the trans women reading books to the kids in school is really a big issue. Like the
I did
is
listen to
gay
this segment.
really on the ballot in America? Do we really care about the gender reaffirming surgeries for the kids and all
Yeah.
that? So they're talking. So Chris's point is that most people don't genuinely care. So why vote in that direction when it doesn't affect your everyday life? And Schulz is coming from the standpoint to where it's like, nigga, they obviously care if they're voting against it, but you can run it.
This is the pretentiousness that is so baked into democratic politics that drives people crazy. I'm telling you, hey, I don't understand this and it makes me feel a little uncomfortable. And you're going, no one really cares about this. This is not a big deal.
Right.
What does you care about
It's
this?
like shut up and dribble. It's
Shut your mouth and dribble.
What you mean?
And
Because I'm asking questions?
And the second you do that to the majority of the country, which is what you're doing, they start going, man, fuck these guys. Let's Trump fix this whole shit. These motherfuckers went too far. I can't even ask a question. When I do, they act like I'm stupid.
I don't think Schulz is wrong, Chris. I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong either.
First of all, I'm having a conversation. I'm not using that fucking voice when I have it.
He's not talking about you, Chris.
No, I'm not. I'm saying that what you're saying
Chris
is
fragile.
I
Right
know.
now. Chris is fragile. Chris is going to be okay.
Yeah. See, it's annoying. It's annoying when people act pretentious, huh?
Chris, you can't do this for 4 years. You're not gonna make it, bro.
I'm telling you, get on board.
Stress yourself out, man.
Get on board.
No,
Get
we're
on
not
board.
getting on board.
Wait, what?
Listen, it's just we're all Americans. We want what's best for America. Now, I like these conversations because guess what? There is a midterm in 2 years. Then there's another presidential election in 4 years. Maybe if he does the right thing.
Can I just can I throw a real quick? Let me throw a real quick idea. Real quick idea. Wait, Chris. Real quick. If we get rid of term limits, bring Barack in for the third term.
No.
Now we talking. Now we talking.
No, I want the Constitution to keep doing what it's been doing. I want people to respect the Constitution.
Respect the Constitution. There's no third term. I 100% agree.
They didn't bite. Fuck it.
Oh, I think Chris is about to come back one more and really be emotional.
Okay.
Miles, look at me. Get me on. There you go.
But Chris, you said something earlier, and I just was saying. It may not impact people. I agree with you. I don't think that issue impacts people's life like that, right?
I'm saying,
but it impacts an election. And
I'm speaking to the people who let that impact them, and I'm saying focus on something else.
No, you should say that to the politicians.
How pretentious is that? How unbearably pretentious is that?
Listen.
Somebody's knocking on your ceiling, right? You live on the third floor. The fourth floor person is tap dancing on your ceiling, and then you go, "Hey, man, that's a little bit bothersome." And they go, "It's not a big deal to most people. Just get over it." Most people don't really care.
But you know what's so crazy, Schulz?
They care.
I think we're forgetting what wins elections, Chris. It's always these one or two things. Like, remember when they said they tried to say George Bush had a DUI from the 70s one year?
And we'll fix the timestamps next episode. But
get the
gist.
It's Chris, what the fuck does he know that we don't?
Right.
What the fuck? Like, seriously,
got you worried.
I feel like he really knows something. Because I just
got that nigga worried.
Keep that same energy.
I briefly been hearing his points because him and Schulz have been arguing for the last 2 weeks.
You've been blocking out all other
He doesn't listen to anybody else that says anything in that manner. But the Jewish guy. Listen to the Jewish guy.
So you respect his word. Okay, it just...
Well, if I listen to Tone, it's his mother's word. If I listen to you, it's fucking the Frederick Douglass nephew, nigga. Lawrence a Jamaican, he can't vote. But
come on, tell us. You're worried.
I'm just saying, when Chris gets so passionate like this, he'll just say, State of the Union scare tactics. Man, America in the next few years, I think we're doomed. That's how Chris would talk. And I'm just either he knows something or...
Yeah. He knows what I've been telling you on LOY for
or
4
he
weeks,
watches
nigga.
the news. What have you been telling me?
I've been telling you
want
on
to take
LOY
that vote back, don't you?
for 4 weeks.
Who?
He sounds like
He's not. Hold on. Give him an episode. Give him one episode.
It's like he got what he having, but now he's like, how was it know it was going to happen?
Lauren, get the right first.
I'm a
Get the
little
right first, buddy.
terrified too.
What'd you say?
Said Chris Monroe scared you a little terrified too, huh?
No.
Because this is a guy whose knowledge, his opinion, his intellect, you respect.
We all respect Chris Monroe's intellect.
We all respect Chris Monroe's intellect. But sometimes the way he talks in a very scared manner.
It's passion.
And so when a nigga is talking frantically,
Yeah.
thank you, like that, it just, I don't want to say it invalidates what you're saying, but when you're just saying scare tactics with that tone of voice, it just makes it seem like, dog, what do you think is gonna happen?
That's always his demeanor on the podcast.
And even I've never gotten the pretentious vibe. Chris is pretentious. Is he a pretentious motherfucker?
I've gotten that from most of the Democrats. Democrats, Kendrick Lamar fans, pretty pretentious.
And Chris is it fair to call him a rich liberal?
Dude, Kendrick Lamar fans.
Sure. Yeah, that was personal. That was what? He just looped Kendrick Lamar fans in there. But you're right.
But does the shoe fit?
They are pretentious. It's that morally virtuous shit.
It's that morally virtuous shit with nigga. This doesn't feel real.
Yeah, if I have supreme beliefs in you, you're just anything you think to me is nothing.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It's so many different things that go into it. I don't know, man.
You're coming back, bro.
I'm not coming back.
It's like you didn't think it really was gonna happen.
Because I'm not going where you at.
That's true, but I'm just saying
going to
you're definitely coming back center.
The peanut factory, nigga.
You're definitely coming back center.
He's afraid of what might happen.
Yeah.
He didn't know it was gonna really be a thing.
Oh my God, Lauren, tell me what I'm afraid of that you didn't get to vote for.
It's like you voted, but you weren't. You did it
hear
like a
people's
gimmicky,
fear,
like
and
you
you're
didn't know. Yeah.
Did I make the wrong decision?
He got in the car and realized I'm gonna have to do some gangster shit.
Yeah. He's like, wait, where this car going again? We going to the block?
Stop.
Block.
Let me
block.
out here.
Yeah.
I didn't say I could go to O
Gooding
block.
Jr., nigga.
We haven't even started yet.
Yeah.
Bro.
No.
We're just the niggas just dropping snippets on Truth and Twitter.
The nigga ain't been sworn in.
He's just
Oh
warming
my
shit up
God.
right now.
He's still loading the
No,
gun,
that's
nigga.
not true.
Loading
just,
the magazines.
He just warming shit up right now.
Joe
At
Biden's
least it
still
was my decision to get in the car. Well, I didn't have FOMO because friends or mothers or parents wanted to choose another decision. Look, I think I made the right choice.
Okay.
For the most part.
But,
For the most part.
Chris,
You've never said that before.
But
For the most part. Oh, yeah.
I made the
Week
right
2, he's
choice.
added for the most part.
For the most part.
Okay.
Right? The world isn't like gone.
You're about to
yet.
completely fold in the next 2 weeks.
I'm not about to
The
fold.
fold is coming.
Lauren.
The fold is coming.
Always
I said
folds.
Lauren.
Look at his
Lauren,
necklace.
but I was looking at you.
I'm not
Look
gonna
at
lie
his
to you.
necklace and listen to LOY a year ago.
You sound like you just came out the dryer,
That's a good
nigga.
point.
Sound like you just came out the dryer. Real foldable.
That was a little crazy.
Wow. That's a bar.
That was a little
That's
real fold.
I think you got a crease in you. You're creasing.
Oh shit! Got it. It's a knee slap.
Oh my God. $5 Patreon for more bars
shit.
like that.
Lauren, you got old in Jamaica.
God, that is
That shit was
hilarious.
good though. I'll take it.
Nah, man. Chris needed chill, but I do like the back and forth. That cup is on the edge, kind of.
Chris, stop. Nigga, you scaring Justin, man.
Not, man, for real, because
Finally, he should be terrified. Nigga.
feel like Chris knows some
Oh,
new
man.
tax codes that are gonna fuck everybody. But I don't know.
All right, let's see.
How long can this last? Them just
Let's transition over to this real quick. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul did fight. We all saw it. We're gonna cover. We're gonna talk about the fight, but we're also bringing it up because Cameron did the did the face off, like the battle rap face offs. He did the face offs or whatever for this. But let's just talk about the fight. Let's talk about the fight.
I thought we talked about it on LOY.
Most disappointing fight on the card, undercard, phenomenal.
It really was.
The fight was sad.
Yeah.
I was right.
Yeah.
I regretted not betting money because I knew what was going to happen.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
I was.
you was a Mike Tyson is gonna
Yeah.
win.
He was a Masonite.
As I was watching, something about that didn't seem right. Because when did he fight that other nigga a couple years ago?
Roy Jones.
Or 2020.
He looked. He did not look like that.
Because
It's
He
like
was
it
fighting
looked-
another old man.
But it looked like he no.
What you talking about, physically?
Like just the biting the glove. The nigga looked like he advanced 10 years.
before this fight,
In 3 years.
he had like 8 health complications.
Yeah.
His knee
That
got blown
too.
out.
Yeah.
His hamstring just
He looked
walked
crazy
away.
up there. Yeah,
Blood clot, all
but
that
those
shit.
3 years ago when he did that exhibition,
I thought the
He was
fight
good.
for what is because I knew what it was going in. The nigga's 27 and he's fighting a 55-year-old.
man.
This fight is strictly for novelty. This is for like the inner warrior of Mike Tyson. This is
but then there's also like this is what I'm tired of as well too. I am tired of seeing a Paul brother fight and feeling scammed at the end. I'm sick of it. I'm
It
tired.
happens every time.
I thought this was one of the better
single
ones.
time.
What?
This is one of the better ones
The
because
undercard
of the
was crazy.
undercard.
Yeah, I'm
The
about to say,
undercard was
in
insane.
entirety, this is for sure probably the best
Undercard.
boxing
Yeah.
entirety match that we've seen from the Ball brothers. But I still felt scammed after that main event.
and look, I don't know what people expected. I genuinely don't know.
Every time I watch
it was surprising
yeah,
how I thought people thought this was gonna be a real like toe-to-toe battle. Like, nah, that's not what it was ever gonna be.
It shows you the power of the human mind.
Mike
and what
Tyson,
nostalgia does.
this was all
No, I'm fresh off of 3-year memories. When was it? Whatever that fight was. I keep saying 3 years because I don't.
Regardless, he was fighting another old guy.
They were going in though.
They were, but for old guys, like it's a different speed that they were both traveling.
It was in 2020.
It's in 2020, so 4 years
Yeah.
ago. Let's pull highlights up of that. And
It was-
specifically, like, let's just like look at the last 2 round highlights. That nigga was not. He literally looked geriatric. Like he looked like he should have been in a nursing home. The way he was biting the glove.
Yeah.
Like that shit looked crazy.
It looked like he was really getting his bell rung, and that's why I'm like, this shit is a disgrace.
Yeah, that
to
shit.
the sport.
And I was like, the glove biting. It was like, what's up with this nigga?
And it's some shit that he does.
Yeah, bro. He looked like an old man losing his mind.
Allegedly, it's some shit that he does all the time, but it's just,
I ain't never seen that.
In this fight, it looked different.
It looked exactly. It looked crazy.
It looked like a crutch more so than just like a little asphyxiation.
And so this is in 2020. Let's skip down to one of the later rounds.
He does look a lot better.
He was also like 4 years younger, right?
And he's facing somebody.
Yeah.
On
Look,
his level.
and this is round. 8. This is the last round.
There's also no crowd too, right?
I guess there wasn't.
There's no crowd.
Nah, this was
this 2020. This is peak pandemic.
Pre-pandemic. But
we were just all on Triller. This was on Triller. That's right.
Yeah, but it is one thing to be able to do this when your opponent isn't like catching you as you're coming in.
Yeah,
and the reason
they're both moving at similar
same
speed.
When your opponent's catching you coming in, you're gonna look different because you're not gonna come in as often, and like you're gonna lose your legs and all this extra.
He wasn't
shit
biting his glove at all, though.
No, if you're talking about
and
that.
shout out to Jake Paul for keeping it respectful.
He definitely kept it respectful.
Because I even said
I do appreciate that.
He wanted because he had to make Mike reconsider, but without killing him. You get what I'm saying? Like just pop him a few times, have Mike think like, oh shit, like I'm old as fuck.
Okay, if this was rigged, this is how I'm thinking. If this was rigged, he was gonna win, right? It was rigged to win. We need to go all 8 rounds. You'll make the most money, and then even if Mike's oldness was breaking down, and he could have really taken advantage of him, because that was like, say that was part of the rigged deal. Like, let me kind of hit some shots off. He didn't abuse it though. He didn't abuse it.
Deal. You see, I've seen so many older people go through like the 5 conspiracy theories of grief. Of like, all right, this is what happened. This is why he won. Like he took the fall for the fight. He wanted to get the 20
if it was rigged, you didn't think it was rigged at all.
No,
so when you watched that, you were like, this is exactly how this match was supposed to go.
Yeah,
yes,
for the most part, yeah.
And I guess when you say it like that, it sounds like it's rigged, but it's not.
Yeah, I always feel scammed at the end. At the end of a Paul fight, I always do.
Because you realize what this was.
Yeah, spectacle.
It wasn't a fight.
Showcase.
This wasn't something to like honor the sport, nigga. It's just a big show.
And what this shows you is that real boxing is the perfect mix between like actual dedication and entertainment. Jake Paul is really just an entertainment type of thing. It's not, you're not gonna get like
but that wasn't real
itch.
Boxing. The fights before were real boxing. That was entertaining.
That was real boxing.
That was
but that was the first time that it's ever been like that. When I was watching Undercard, I was like, yo, the pink and red niggas
are going crazy. Yes, bro.
If anything,
even the very
both fights ended with somebody getting a whole eyebrow bust wide open.
Yeah.
Both fights.
That bitch was leading with
It don't get
face.
no better than that. Like these niggas left bloody.
The Mexican standoff was a phenomenal.
That shit was crazy.
They really putting on a show.
Even at the end, like when you like them niggas at the end was like, was that harder than you thought? They said, hey, look, man, we did what we came to do. Like niggas couldn't even shit on each other because we just did that.
Everybody's bleeding.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that was respect for sure.
But now Mike Tyson is he's a warrior, man. There's only one way for warriors to go out. He has to go out where he found hope. He has to die in the ring.
Something about that glove bite don't sit right.
Yeah, nah. And nobody wants to see Mike Tyson die in the ring. Even though that might be what he wants.
He would be, but it'd be one thing. First of all, I didn't see him bite his glove at all in this. Let's just go to another random section of that. Yeah, just go to a random section. He bit that glove so fucking much. Even if it was only half a second, he was putting it in his mouth when he should have been like he was getting punched with the glove in his mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like it was protecting his teeth.
Yeah, it was like weird shit going on. I was like, what is that?
Because he's beating up an old man. And you got to understand, when you've been getting punched in the face for a lot of your life, each year that goes by, you're aging differently than normal people.
Yeah.
You're slowly losing more faculty.
All that movement. All right, now let's watch this, the new one. He's not biting the glove one time.
Yeah. And I mean,
the glove bite made it look, that's what made it look so rigged.
The glove bite in the 97 punches. Or however many was thrown.
Like if he wasn't biting his glove, I would be happier saying This is an old man that just got his ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? But the glove biting made it.
I think it's a stamina thing, AJ.
Yeah, it is.
Because when you're looking at the earlier rounds, it's not too much of that shit.
And the first round, I mean, Mike
first round looked like he was looking all right.
It's like,
yeah,
man,
the first round looked the most normal, but as it
boom, that one. It was that one.
That woke him up. See, look.
And that's what I mean by reconsider. That's all Jake wanted to do. Make him reconsider. Like, yeah, old ass nigga. And he did exactly that. But
he'd have a better time fighting somebody with like the same type of reaches that he does.
Yeah.
Who, Jake or Tyson?
Mike Tyson.
Mike has always always had a short reach though.
Yeah, but I'm saying at this age because he just doesn't have the speed anymore.
But and the same type of knees, like.
Yeah, it's his legs though. His legs are
like, look at him.
Fast.
He literally can't move his left leg. It's,
it's like
his hip is in place.
He moving like narrow,
but he still got it.
See, this is when it started looking real sad. When that leg wobbled like that, and then he went straight for the bite.
Like that
shit was. I was like, I think that was the moment where I was like, I think I'm participating in evil watching this shit.
Nah, man. Look, it's
I can't tell if the bite was a signal. All right, hit me.
Mike come from a different culture, man. He needed this. It's a different echelon of man.
Who was that? The niggas that was up there announcing that had beat him before. They was talking crazy about that nigga. They was like, what was it like getting in the room with Mike? He should ask what it was like getting in the room with Mike.
Oh yeah, the ego that it takes to fight was still there.
Was through the roof.
He was like, nigga, he was like, how hard does Mike Tyson punch? Nigga, I don't fucking know. He ain't never hit me.
Right.
I was on a swivel in that motherfucker.
Yeah, man, that shit was good, man. The whole event was good. Like,
yeah, it was pretty good.
I didn't have the issues that other people were having with Netflix though. Was y'all's fucked up?
My shit didn't buffer until later on, but like even
like nothing was happening when my shit started buffering.
My shit buffered,
I
but
was
it wasn't
good.
It buffered like
but you
6
didn't,
times.
But it wasn't crazy.
It wasn't crazy though.
Yeah.
Mine was crazy.
You didn't see the chinks in the armor in the performance?
Mine was absolutely crazy. Sometimes we couldn't even get back to the live.
Oh, that's insane.
A lot of people had that.
And you had to start over.
A lot of people had that experience. I'm glad I didn't.
I had it.
I had a couple buffering, but that's to be expected with the game. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's on this shit right now.
Right.
Yeah,
but some niggas couldn't get in. I did not experience that.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Couldn't relate to it, but
Mike Tyson will be fighting again. He said he feels he still has that itch.
I don't think he will though, because after that tweet, he said like it was great doing it my last time. Like he wrote that down.
Yeah, I think he's actually done.
I think he's done.
He definitely should be done.
I think he's done.
He should be fucking done. What did he get, like 20?
20 mil, yeah.
20 mil?
Yeah, roughly 20.
He could buy
20 for
tigers.
Mega, yeah.
He could buy tigers, and he's old enough to not have to feed them for very long.
But now this
He's not gonna have to. He's not gonna be long, nigga.
It does cost a lot to feed them niggas. We all watch Tiger King.
Get you
Tiger
spoiled.
King was not about feeding tigers. That was a gay
nigga, get you old hot dogs from Walmart from the trash can.
Them niggas would be perfect.
That was the craziest.
That was insane, nigga.
Like those are the two moments in that show that stick out to me the most. It was when he said, "I'll never financially recover from this." After his employee's arm got ripped off by a tiger.
Yeah.
And then it was the fucking 18-wheeler backing up with all the spoiled meat, hot dogs, lunch meat, and them niggas throwing that shit over the fence to feed the lions. I was like, what the fuck, bro?
Because wasn't he like drugging one of the dudes there, and that was like his lover?
Yeah.
It was some wild shit.
Oh yeah, he pretty much got him
He
on
was drugging
drugs.
the lion tamer nigga.
Yeah, because they were boyfriend and boyfriend or whatever. But
you better fuck his pronouns.
boyfriend and boyfriend.
It was bro friend.
Please cancel, nigga.
But yeah, he got that nigga on drugs, so he was pretty much nigga, that shit is crazy, bro.
Nigga, you know you can say
on that shit.
Yeah, he got him on that shit.
Started fucking him.
That show really was.
Man.
And the dude seemed cool with it. He was like, man, as long as I get the drugs, I'll just be all right.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
I don't feel nothing.
That shit crazy.
Nah.
That's good.
That was sick, man. But the face off with Cameron.
Can we, you know what's even funnier? We might have to do the Jazzy World shit. Or it's the same thing. We can go.
Okay.
We go Cameron.
We'll go to, yeah.
You got a spot you want me to go somewhere?
There's a couple peak areas it look like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A little bit before it. All right.
5 comments are, if Jake wins this fight, it's completely rigged. And that used to bother me.
Right.
That used to bother me because I was like, no, I'm working so hard. Can't you fucking people see? But now I take it as a compliment because the human peon brain of the 99% can't even comprehend
can't even get it.
how good I've gotten and what I'm accomplishing in this world.
They telling me you're talking too long. There's not no Trump shit. They trying to give me the...
That's what I'm saying. I knew this was going to happen.
See, don't...
Hey, we got all the time in the world. We can make edits. What's your name? Joe. Shut the fuck up, Joe. Thank you.
Control, do your thing. He over there. Don't harass me no more, Joe, nigga. That wasn't on me. All right, now look, one thing that people cannot deny is your activity.
This is crazy. The camera.
This is your third fight this year. You had 3 fights last year, 6 fights in the last 2 years. Where boxers are fighting once every 2 or 3 years. Does that make you better as a boxer, the activity?
Yeah, 100%. And I have to stay active. I have to stay working towards my goal of becoming a world champion. So there needs to be 3 fights a year for me at least. And that's how I get better, is under the bright lights and performing when there's adrenaline and nerves.
Gotcha.
I've always been in the gym training. I'm a boxing professional fighters. I'm just, activity is great. I had 15 fights in 1 year when I was younger. And I think activity is great, but I'm prepared. I'm just ready to go.
Now,
I feel like they breaking the ice at a job interview.
To Jake Paul damage your legacy?
I don't look at my life as a legacy. Legacy to me means ego. Who the fuck cares about my legacy? I'm gonna be dead soon one day, but he's not gonna win.
What do you say about your legacy if you end up beating Mike Tyson, not just beating Mike Tyson, knocking Mike Tyson out?
Obviously, it would be the biggest moment in all of boxing history.
Okay.
On Friday night when I put this man to sleep. So that is...
Pause right here. This is what I'm saying, that like this was stupid.
Yeah.
This was stupid because no, that wouldn't be the biggest moment in all of boxing history, nigga. Did you not hear of the Rumble in the Jungle?
Yeah, come on, bro.
Yo, like, what are we talking about? And like, that's like some real shit, like some real
Tommy Hearns and Marvin Hagler.
Yeah, that's kind of.
You know what I mean? Like
Jack Johnson.
Have you heard of Rocky,
Not
nigga?
for real. White
Muhammad Ali, nigga.
Jack
Come
Johnson
on,
had them
man.
white bitches.
Rocky and the Russian nigga. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, man, that shit was shit. The fucking the sparring session between Rocky and Apollo.
And Apollo.
The end credit scene. We don't even know what happened.
Yeah.
Biggest moment in boxing history, nigga.
But nigga, Michael B. Jordan. Who did he box?
I feel like Michael B. Jordan. He fought. Who did he fight? He fought Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors.
That fucking nigga.
Michael B. Jordan. Did y'all even like that movie?
Yeah.
I was young when it came out, so it was,
The first one, I fucked with the first one
was
heavy.
cool.
Heavy.
Creed was good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Creed
because
2, Creed
he was still
1
broke
was
in the first
good.
one.
Creed 2 was good. It wasn't as good as the first one, but it was good though.
It's not touching Rocky. Though.
Is there a Creed 3?
Yeah,
There is. That was the one with Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Creed 3 is Jonathan
Damn, I
Majors.
I like that one too,
Yeah.
though. I ain't gonna hold you. The edits were
I'm
cool.
not gonna lie.
I thought that was the second one.
That's not a bad little
That was
trilogy.
that was the third one. Because the first one he stayed in L.A.
He was fighting some Hispanic
wait.
dude.
This is the third one. You're
The
right.
first one he fought a Hispanic dude.
That's right. In Mexico, right?
Or that's where his career started out.
That's
like,
what it
he
was.
was
Yeah,
in the
that's
little
what it-
minor leagues.
in the
and-
Mexican
This is why it's
circuit.
not better than Rocky.
No,
Rocky
we just watched Rocky more. We like because we've had more time.
It's-
And
it's
there's
still
like
not better.
and there's
in
like 7
well,
of them.
it does not better, but in terms of a spinoff, it doesn't like it's
solid
not
spinoff.
it's not a complete
Great.
fall from
Yeah, great
grace.
spinoff.
Like it
Not
kind
at
of
all,
it
yeah.
supports the main story
For sure. Absolutely.
in a way that they can both.
It definitely
exist.
reinvigorated that whole storyline.
Yeah, it's cool, especially because they brought the nigga back.
Yeah, especially because Sylvester Stallone, everything was original in that shit. So.
Yeah.
They
He just
kept
wasn't. He just wasn't in the third.
Yeah,
one,
they cut him
right?
out in the third one.
Yes,
He had a new trainer and shit.
Yeah, they cut him out the third one, or he had the movie with the Expendables coming out, so he couldn't do it.
And so they wrote him to have like a health
I think
disease.
they wrote him out of it.
in the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think they.
Wait, did he die?
Michael Jordan? Nah, Michael.
He's still alive. He's
Nah,
still alive.
no, in the movie. Didn't Rocky Balboa die in Creed?
He may have.
I think
but
he
they
saw the
wrote
fight
him
and
out of
died
it.
after.
I think he died.
And
right?
that was the best movie out of the
Yeah.
series because he actually had to work. Like you saw like classic Rocky, like the nigga was training and shit. It just felt more like a lot more natural.
I always think about that drill with 1 foot in the tire. You can't take
Can't
1 foot
move.
out the tire.
Yeah.
Niggas
Oh,
just
yeah.
be just pounding on each other. That shit be crazy.
Oh, yeah.
That
They,
shit-
you're supposed to stay in close.
Yeah, that shit is intense.
Ain't it?
intense.
Bitch, you right. Hey, that's all that Jake Paul was doing. Probably.
This is funny though. He was like,
And what
some
is
nigga said, Joe, shut the fuck up. And or John,
Whoever.
Joe, shut the fuck up. He was like, hey, Cameron was like, hey, look, man, that was your boss talking to you like that. I ain't do nothing to you.
Probably
nigga."
his
wasn't on
best
me.
friend. Like, Cam just trying to make sure he gets a job
Right.
next season. But
Cameron needs to watch every sport so he can have something to say on it. I'll just listen to it.
You just enjoy watching that.
Like if Cameron like was really watching tennis, I'll listen to him.
That's like Snoop. Same
Just
shit.
like Snoop.
yeah, Snoop was, baking, rolling the joint, mowing the lawn. Like he's probably
Yeah.
gonna be entertaining during it. But Lauren, go to the link of Jazzy's World. We've covered her a little bit before, right?
We've only covered
Like,
her
we've
in terms
talked
of
about
the. We've only covered her in terms of the list.
as much as we should because she's a fucking child.
Yeah.
But
pretty much, yeah.
if you don't know, Jazzy's World is a
God damn,
platform.
she getting older now.
She is getting old. That's a creepy thing to say.
No, I'm just saying in
Fucking
general.
nigga.
I remember her being like 2, nigga. When she
Yeah, I remember seeing it being
Yeah,
like
nah,
a child
I'm-
outside
yeah.
with the Jay-Z shit.
Yeah.
Hey, she has the same taste in shades as you. It's pretty, you know,
Nah, don't do that.
a little aviator action. But yeah, Jazzy's World. She has a platform, and she was asking Mike Tyson questions. I wonder if this is the biggest interview she's had.
No, she got Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Jay-Z. Well, I
Sure.
mean, I put them on the same level of icon.
Actually, no. Mike Tyson
Shaq.
might be
But
bigger.
yeah.
Might be
than
bigger.
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
And,
Mike Tyson.
yeah.
nigga.
I can concur that, but you know, this might be one of her biggest shits. And Mike Tyson just kept it honest with her. Play this, running from the top.
What's going on, guys? It's Jazzy, and today I'm here with one of the greatest heavyweight champions of all time and fellow Brooklynite, Mr. Mike Tyson. How are you today?
Doing good, Jazzy. How you doing?
I'm great. It's really great to see you again. Last time I saw you, it was at Fanatics Fest, and that was a really great interview that I did with you.
Let's try another one.
Yep, let's go. Well, as a child, you faced many difficulties at home and in school, but found tranquility with your pigeons. So how does spending time with pigeons help you mentally in regards to coping with all the problems that you were facing at that time?
It's hard to even explain it. That's just my life. It's just, I can't even explain why I have them. They've been in my life so long. It's just, that's what I do. That's my life. That's my outlet in life.
And I'm really glad that you found something positive and you found a positive way to cope with that as well. Me being a kid, especially being from Brooklyn, I understand all the adversities that some of the younger kids also go through. I also see what they go through in our neighborhoods. I have some family that live in Brownsville as well. So I am very well aware of what happens around there. So,
But listen, adversity is beautiful. I'm so happy I endured it. Nothing more better than adversity.
Does it have a peak?
You know, adversity makes the strong stronger and the weak weaker. Without adversity, we're nobody. You have to be tested in life. Without test, there's no testimony.
yes, and I hope everyone else is listening to that because that's a very special message. Well, you are now 58 years old and you are technically Unc status, so congratulations on that, Uncle
Grant
Mike.
status.
Yeah.
So at your age
he's
and
old
now
as shit.
where you are in life, what is your definition of happiness?
Just living life, family, friends, you know. Everybody has a different definition of happiness. It's not always family or friends. Maybe it's individual love. It's happiness has, it's just so many different definitions of happiness.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that. And yes, you have to value everything in life.
Yeah, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson has gone
That's a
through.
beautiful little girl, though.
It's literally like
Can't do no more.
what can you say?
That's it. That's it.
Jazzy, she like how to do an interview. She's read the book.
For sure.
Yeah.
She's read the book multiple times.
Yeah.
101.
Lauren, go
little
to
girls.
I just put a link at the bottom of this shit to where it's like the exact like moment that niggas was trying to get to. I forgot this was a full video, but
You put it in this.
go all the way down, all
okay.
the way down, way up, like right above the office hours.
Oh, okay.
It's not gonna show up. You might have to.
Right here?
It's right there. Yeah.
Oh, is it? How come I didn't
Show up, nigga. You don't know how to do it.
Okay.
For kids my age to see the legend Mike Tyson in the ring for the first time. So after such a successful career, what type of legacy would you like to leave behind when it's all said and done?
Well, I don't know. I don't believe in the word legacy. I just think that's another word for ego. Legacy doesn't mean nothing. That's just some word everybody grabbed onto. Someone said that word and everyone grabbed on the word, so now it's used every 5 seconds. It means absolutely nothing to me. I'm just passing through. I'm going to die, and it's going to be over. Who cares about legacy after that? What a big ego. I'm going to die. I want people to think that I'm this, I'm great. No, we're nothing. We're just dead. We're dust. We're absolutely nothing. Our legacy is nothing.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that. That is something that I have not heard before someone say that as an answer. So thank you so much for sharing that kind of ideas.
Can you really imagine somebody saying, I want my legacy to be this way when you're dead? Why do you want somebody to think? You think somebody really wants to think about you? What's the audacity? I think, I want people to think about me when I'm gone. Who the fuck cares about me when I'm gone? Well, my kids, maybe, or grandkids.
And again, thank you so much for sharing that. And I also have a gift. I have a gift. A monument.
She was like, let me stir this back in
She
more
killed that, though.
I'm silver lining, but
Thank
that
you for
shit,
sharing that.
She said, no, she said, Thank you. I've never heard that answer.
That's the first, but you give me a lot to think about, Mike.
She's rethinking why she even does what she does.
Yeah, bro. She said, oh, shit. That was the last thing I thought I would hear.
Fuck about
She put Jazzy in a midlife
This
crisis.
shit got heavy.
Damn.
Shout out to the nigga on the edits too.
And have y'all noticed that every time Mike Tyson gets asked about legacy, he doesn't give a fuck about it?
Yeah, he does.
He doesn't give a fuck. Do you think that's why? Like,
he's had
a part of that is why he took the fight.
He's had an existential crisis.
to kill his legacy a little bit.
But not to kill his legacy. He doesn't give a fuck about how he's remembered. So him going out not on top doesn't matter to him.
Well, he's done what he's wanted to at this point. You know what I'm saying? He's like at that point where it's like, nigga, I'm just gonna live how I fucking
so has LeBron. But he has stated that, like, I don't want to.
LeBron's not as old as him though.
Well, can I finish the fucking point? Even he has said that, like, I don't want to retire humbled. Or not humbled, like hobbled. Fucked up, and it's like, this is the fall from grace. This is King James, but you know, he's not kingly anymore. He doesn't have his empire.
But Mike Tyson been retired. This is just a comeback out, moment.
And that's what I'm saying, that like he doesn't give a fuck about his legacy.
Yeah,
he doesn't
I'm
give
saying
a fuck about how
LeBron
he's
might be
remembered.
that.
So he's willing to have a bunch of kids watch him fight for the first time and see him look crazy because he doesn't give a fuck about how he's remembered.
LeBron might play 1v1 with a nigga when he's 60. Like, who knows? That's all I'm saying.
LeBron
He's not
is
going to play
joining the Big
1v1
Three.
with a nigga for $20 million live on Netflix.
I don't know.
What are you talking
King of the
about,
court?
nigga?
Why not?
I don't even think you're understanding what I'm saying.
I
though.
do. I'm just giving you pushback.
Mike.
It's not good remorse.
All right.
It's not good. It's not good rigmarole, nigga.
Okay.
Mike needs to fight. This nigga, he's just a ticking time bomb if he's not getting punched or doing the punching.
Which is like, that's crazy, right?
He's one of those dudes.
That's like being a junkie.
Mike has to keep his mind occupied on other things, or he'll just be like, he'll just think of like why he's even here, which is really not a reason.
That shit'll freak him out.
Yeah. It's starting to freak him out.
You're a history. This is garbage. I can say, hey, I bled for garbage.
I know the song, but why is it
You
being
don't
played?
know. Stop it. You don't know the song. You don't know the song.
You're right.
Exactly. I was like, you know this? No.
In my head, I was thinking, I know Rick Ross. Fuck it.
You don't know the song, which is okay.
It's
Most
fine.
people
I'm
don't.
glad
This
you
shit
was
was a
honest.
moment.
Yeah,
But it sound like
It
Rose.
was fire. That
This
was
is
that
Rick
shit.
Ross' best mixtape.
Yeah, that shit was different.
Which one was that?
High
Rich
definition.
Forever.
Rich Forever? Okay.
High definition was
Nah, I'm going to definitely...
This is that shit, nigga.
I was listening to
It
some
just
old
made me
Rich
think, 'cause
Homie.
they got a couple. It might be 2 Mike Tyson sketches on this album.
And that's the thing, right? Like, once you
You
go
don't know that
your
song,
whole life... I didn't say I did. Once you go your whole life thinking of a certain way, like Mike, like, you're reading war books on, like famous generals.
Oh, yeah.
Like, literally everything that has to do with ego.
He wanted to study how to conquer.
Just to get to a point in your life where you figure out that means nothing.
This is nothing.
It's like, why even be here?
Yeah, this is nothing.
That's why he has to go
So
in the
then
ring.
why fight?
Because that's what's keeping him here.
Because that's what fueled him.
That's
That's just part of his past now.
I don't know. I feel like he's not really logically consistent in his spirituality.
He don't have to be.
Like I've heard
He's
some
old.
I've heard some interview clips of him like talking about fighting like it was a stupid thing to do, kind of.
He feels like that sometimes.
Yeah, but you know.
No, he was saying that. I seen him say that in terms for his son. He was like, I wouldn't want my son fighting because there's actual people that need it to survive, and he's not built for it. Like my son doesn't come from the dirt.
Boxing for him was literally like
It was a way of living.
Yeah, true.
But nah, man, it's shout out to Mike Tyson, man. It's beautiful.
Shout out Jazzy.
And he wants to die by the sword he used to live by.
He definitely does. He definitely wants to die in the ring.
Has to.
He had no beard dye.
Yeah, this was kind of stubble rig.
I can tell you what year this was. I think.
Like 2015, 16?
Yeah, somewhere in that range.
2015?
That wasn't that old then.
Yeah,
well, I
this
mean,
is-
no, it's old.
It's
but-
kind of well, not real. Decade, nigga.
Maybe 14. I don't know.
I was thinking like 07.
Rich Forever, yeah.
I should have done Rich Forever. Yeah, the actual
Rich Forever mixtape.
Nah, if this was 07, he would sound very future.
It wasn't 07. This is definitely after Port of Miami.
Oh yeah.
After his
12.
first
When the
album.
fuck was that?
12.
12, yep.
Yeah, I said 15.
I've never met like real Rick
Oh
Ross
shit! On
fans.
January 6th too. All right, I know. I'm
'Cause
playing on.
they all sell dog food.
That's my birthday.
That's
Buy
Insurrection Day.
CDs.
That's just also my birthday.
Oh yeah, shit, nigga. I'm dropping this shit on Insurrection Day. High definition until I'm paid in full.
I think that might have been the first time a niggas ever just like played Rick Ross.
Rick Ross is hard.
No, Rick Ross is hard. I'm not saying it was bad, but I think that was the first time this happened to me.
Because it's usually like you gotta go to Rocky Mount.
Greensboro was crazy.
You gotta go to Fed.
Yeah,
Like it's the real hustlers.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. I remember in 2008, I went to visit my sister at A&T. Nigga, everybody in Greensboro was playing Plies. I was like,
nigga,
y'all love that nigga like that?
I love him.
I never met a nigga that loved him but every car was playing that nigga. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Niggas love Plies.
And that was in Greensboro. Imagine if you would have went like Louisiana or some shit.
Yeah, it'd have been
They
different.
probably love Plies down there.
Yeah.
Real different down there.
They'll die for Plies.
All right. I don't know where to go next.
Where we just talked about Jake.
Don't be scared of them office hours.
What's up with
I say we go to
Improper?
office hours, honestly.
What time is it?
Oh, wait.
Hour
Improper.
30. Improper. Let's
Improper,
just
improv.
we should probably just at least get that out the way.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Never mind. Let's do improper improv, yes. Because then we also got to go to Flip is up out of here soon.
Yes. Because we mentioned that earlier.
We did,
and then we'll be out of here.
Yeah. All right.
So
Improper Improv season 2, episode 2.
I thought so when he dropped the first one, right? It came out. It was a bunch of different opinions on it. Most were very this is bad. This is immature. Flip, you too old for this.
And when Joe said he didn't like it, I feel like that galvanized a lot of other people to be like, yeah, that shit is trash because he said it's trash.
Exactly. Which is another weird thing. I don't know why Joe does that. I don't know if he takes the angle of this is the publicity that Flip needs, or this is what Flip is used to, so fuck it. Like he's not used to like, good shit. But
you don't know how to get treated nice.
It was just bad reviews. I didn't like this second episode for what I watched. I thought it was very like he's trying to be too polished. It just felt. It felt very tame
for sure. But you also got to sympathize with the fact that like his first episode didn't get the reaction that he wanted. So it's like for him to do that again, he either had to be a genius or crazy.
You want to know why I feel for Flip's problem is for him to be like 45. How old is Flip?
45. I already knew what you was about to go.
Nah, he's 36.
36. Yeah.
This nigga.
But
I'm pretty sure he's like 36 or something.
That beard is 45.
Yeah, he's definitely aging fast. Joe, whatever Joe's doing to him is aging him.
In 3 years, AJ's beard is not going to look like that.
Yeah.
I promise you. AJ's beard in 3 years is not going to look like that.
2 more decades.
Yeah, for sure.
Nah. It's just the top hair.
37.
And can you go to that young Flip picture again and just leave it? Just have it.
Yeah.
Just for more rap.
The commercial Flip.
Yeah, when he was selling texturizers.
For him to be, this is perfect. Please leave this somewhere.
Please leave it. Just zoom
Selling
in and leave
texturizer Flip is fucking hilarious.
For him to be 36.
You see the spikes in his hair.
That nigga look like
his hair texture is kind of similar to yours, Groove. What's up with that?
He might be Cambodian as well. Yeah.
He might be other. But I just thought it was, for him to be this old, right? I don't even want to say old, but for him to be 36, the nigga doesn't seem like he knows what he wants. Like he can never really sit on what he wants in terms of
especially in terms of this show.
It seems like with anything.
Does it seem like Flip trusts his own guidance?
Flip trusts other people's opinions too much,
and I think
as an entertainer, or whatever he calls himself, you can't do. It's a fine line. Yeah, it's a fine line between listening to the comment section,
I agree with that.
And actually respecting what they have to say
and creating from that pocket that you're actually in.
Because just because, look, nobody knows what they want. Nobody, like in terms of like in life. As a viewer,
Gandhi knew what he wanted.
Well,
hey,
no, Gandhi tempted himself.
Yeah, Gandhi tempted.
Gandhi was scared of what he wanted.
Yeah,
he was scared. He was afraid of his desires.
So he slept in the bed with it.
I need 13. Gandhi was a freak.
Yeah,
but yeah, like you're saying, I think Flip trusts other people's judgment of his work more than he trusts his own, and to where it's like now you're performing for us.
You're right.
Which doesn't bring us any value because as the viewer, we don't know what we want. We just know we want to be entertained. Yes. And there's a difference.
It's supposed to be an illusion that you're performing for the viewer.
And with Flip's show, it's literally supposed to be comedy. Like, it's supposed to feel like you didn't rehearse these jokes again and again and again.
Right.
Are you getting that impression?
No. Well, that's the thing.
That's why you say it, nigga.
Well, what was your question?
Are you getting the impression that like
they rehearse these?
You
these
can
supposed
tell
to be on the fly jokes.
You can tell that Flip right before he was like, Shammy, I'm gonna have an ISO at 7:02 on the dot. Don't say nothing. I'm gonna just do my thing. And is that orchestrated?
So put it like this, right? Like, if anybody listening has heard of Frank Zappa, he's a composer, right? And his ideology with like music is every time he performs, he doesn't know what he's gonna do. He knows the notes, he knows when he has to end, but like in between then he's just kind of playing. And that's that's the angle he takes every show. And that's what I feel like.
He's freestyling.
It's not a freestyle.
It's not freestyling.
Well,
it's trusting what you have. Because even on that note, Louis C.K., like, he would write a real good joke. It would work. And then he would fuck himself up. Like, he would put his best joke at the beginning of the set. So his last joke, he has to squeeze out extra funny on the spot just so he can feel like he can follow it. Or like he'll fuck around and like put the punchline in a different part of the shit. It's all to just like challenge that illusion.
When you know like where you're going, it doesn't matter which route you take. But I feel like sometimes these last few episodes, last two, he doesn't know his destination. So it's hard to improv. Like improv is like whimsical and like random, but you need a focus.
I don't know if the show should have a destination.
Where are you going with
yeah,
this?
I don't know where.
Well, I don't mind the direction.
I'm just trying to figure out where we're going with it.
We're trying to figure it out. We're getting to the bottom of this because
we're literally just giving opinions on the artistic expression of what Flip is trying to do, which is why the viewers aren't really connecting to it. Because I haven't heard any good or bad thing as far as this episode 2, which is worse than the full bad.
I've heard bad,
in my opinion.
And it feels like the theme of episode 2 is don't be episode 1.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is you're getting in the way of the process when that's your approach.
That's true.
Don't be episode. Well, okay, what do we do now?
Everything.
Yeah, that was. It felt like Fast and the Furious 3.
You want to know? So like
trash
or 4 when they were trying to make up for the mistakes of 3.
Trasher.
Yeah.
It's almost like Flip doesn't have the confidence in himself to really do this.
And
that's what it feels like. That's what it feels. He doesn't have the confidence.
If you want to go like conspiracy theory angle, I think Joe Budden might be whispering in his ear off camera, like, "Hey, you sure you got it?
Yeah,
you think you got what it takes to really make this shit happen?" He's like, "Yeah, Joe, yeah." And then like he goes in his room, he's like,
"Because I don't know if the back and forths between them, which we're gonna get into about." Hey, well, Flip, you say you want to be a bird, be a falcon. Right. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's hard to be grounded when you're a falcon. Shout out to Rock Marciano, that's a bar. But it's almost like Joe is ushering to just let Flip go.
I don't like the set.
I think the set is inconsequential to what the fuck is going on.
It doesn't even matter.
I don't think the set even matters.
The set,
I don't like the set.
It doesn't matter though.
I think the set is perfect.
I hate the set actually.
Yeah, I don't think it should matter.
Look, the set
it matters to me. It really does. I don't like looking at it.
Let's go to the set again.
I don't like looking at it.
What is so wrong with
Why?
it?
I don't like looking at it.
I feel like the fact that you don't even know the reference to make you enjoy it more.
You don't know the reference and you don't know.
That's why I'm having a hard time enjoying it.
One Piece is one of the most
trash animes ever.
I mean, I would agree, but it still has over 1,000 episodes.
It does.
A lot of people love it. And it's not the worst.
Yeah.
It's just a little overrated.
I just heard there's a lot of filler, but
I don't like the set.
When you think about like what the idea of improv is, this is the perfect set because it's like, why the fuck are they here?
I think it's a One Piece set though.
No, the thing do you know what One Piece is about?
I don't care what it's about. You are in a cartoon. This is crazy to me.
Nigga, we're in a college dorm right now.
Yeah, it fits the theme.
We don't teach niggas nothing.
This improv doesn't start when we talk about anime for 2 hours.
You have not watched One Piece to know like the underlying synopsis of the story.
As a casual non-anime nigga, it bothers me.
What One Piece represents is a man who's finding his story in the sea. He's looking out and just wandering. He's a wanderer. And it kind of represents what improv is.
Sounds about right.
Just a little bit.
I don't like it. I just don't like it.
AJ,
Nigga.
That's all. I'm just.
You're not cool.
What would be better?
I'm not gonna lie. Go to the
Fix
very
it.
beginning of this episode.
Yeah.
And there's a timestamp in there whenever we get to it, but
The disclaimer message. The disclaimer room. I like this room. It looked like the front of. It looked like that Pusha T album cover.
And this is another
Whitney
thing,
Houston
right?
bathroom.
So it's been done.
There's certain parts.
I like it. I like it.
I like this opening too, and I wish he would have played with it more.
Right, me too. I wish it was
And
more
that's the
scripted.
thing, like,
yeah, I wish this was more
Queenzflip.
I only watched 20 minutes of
What
this
he
episode.
wants to do, he's not. I don't think he's capable of doing because you have to write. Like Flip needs to start writing.
He's trying to freestyle too much on Joe Budden Network. You're wasting my money.
And you
out
can
here,
freestyle when you're really that good.
I think it just needs.
So he's not that good then.
Yeah,
It's not
He's not
about
good
being.
enough
It's
to
about
be
the
able to do
confidence.
that.
Because Flip has moments where it's like, oh shit. Okay, I mean, this Flip is just doing Flip shit.
I think it's part of the audience thing too, though. The audience, like, we were seeing it for the first time last time, and we didn't really even know what we were looking at. You know what I'm saying? So, like, now that we've seen what we were looking at, it's hard to recreate that kind of lightning in a bottle first time.
And
experience.
Flip, my fault, dog. But Flip hasn't tried to like. I feel like he's never tried to like grab an audience. He's just tried to get what he can, but he's never tried to really like force feed his audience the way he needs it to like,
manipulate
I
them.
forgot what video
No,
I was
I get what
watching.
you're saying. I get
I
what
think
you're
Point and
saying,
Shoot was talking about somebody and
Probably
in
the
regards
No Jumper
to
World.
somebody engineering their comments, like how we do. Comment down below your office hours, like how we can do that and people will actually do it. Flip hasn't tried to, grow an audience, grow a community. So it's hard to find his people.
And I think the title is fucking it up. I think calling it improv is giving him the wrong idea to the approach because they're not doing improv.
Yeah.
They're really riffing, which is a completely like, it's tomato, but like they're riffing for real, which is completely different. That's just like we're talking and we're gonna figure it out.
That's literally
we're about to find it, just literally off the strength of our verbal skills.
That's the whole LOI pre-show. If we just wanted to do that live.
That's what the pre-show is.
It's just us talking.
Improv is when you kind of like, it's like
I think
the
it is
next
improv.
person is taking it up a notch. You know what I mean?
But they come in with a scenario or what they're doing, and they're like improvising.
And you
want to
also know he has like improv. It's so much that goes in improv because what Flip is trying to do is comedic like theater, and you need people around you that can. Shamey is cool. How do y'all feel about Shame?
Nobody would have watched that shit
I
every week.
think that nigga is funny, but
He's
there's a
funny in
but.
doses. Like when I come to Thanksgiving, this is my crazy uncle, but I don't have to see this nigga all year.
He doesn't always
Like,
have
I don't
want
want to check in every week with you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like he's a necessary person on the team.
They definitely shouldn't leave him off of Bad and Bougie.
I like this room.
Let's just play.
I'll play from here. I got you.
Can't put it on the screen, unfortunately.
We can't.
No button shit.
Fuck ass.
I'm gonna do a screenshot of a screen.
We can listen to it, right?
Yeah.
Let the people come in a little bit.
I wish he would have just started though.
Like a chaos room.
Not good.
This is kind of cool.
Yeah, I know you're gonna tell me. We got to do it our way. It's important.
We got to do it our way.
Hey, yo, producer, Big E, the people are coming in?
They coming in.
All right. Welcome to Improper Improv. What is Improper Improv? It's a show where surprises are the norm, chaos is welcome, and freedom of speech reign. Though I have a show on this network, the network is not responsible for my beliefs or my disregards for societal norm. I'm here to stay true to myself, take full responsibility for anything that I do. So don't change the channel, hit the like button. Hit that like button, don't change the channel, and let's take a ride through my mind on Improper Improv Season 2. Let's get it. They gotta follow what I gotta do. They gotta follow me. Yeah, you can show everybody, I don't care. You can show everybody, I don't care.
Break the fourth wall, Flip.
Yeah, but it's not breaking the fourth wall, it's here. We here to do it better and we here to do it right. Welcome.
Can you pause?
Is Parks a double agent?
How?
See, I love the intro
because I like
that intro. I almost wish he would have
He
like
should have stayed
turned
in there
around.
long. like a little
I
bit
wish
longer.
he would have ended it by turning around and swinging on some shit.
But that's a part of improv and acting.
Putting another whole. I think that's a good intro for every show. He almost had it perfect.
I wonder what's their break things budget. Because you can't put a whole.
I wish they were clapping as he was walking in. It was like they didn't know what he was about to do. I didn't like that.
As improv.
It's part of improv. Like, it's so many things that could be fixed if everybody actually maybe took an improv class to know what the fuck improv is. Maybe that's what's missing. Like, they're just using the word
improv
and for random shit. When that's
what would y'all
what
rather
improv
watch
is.
2 hours of him in this room or that other room?
AJ, what is up with you
I'd
hating
rather
on
watch
anime?
2
nigga?
hours of Kill Tony before either of these rooms. So.
I'd kill myself before I do that shit.
No, you wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't.
What with
You're
your dragon breath shells, nigga? That you just got.
Oh yeah.
Fuck out of here.
No, this is not it. I don't like this set.
Why?
What kind of
go back? Go back to the beginning.
Nigga, do you see our blank wall?
Yeah, I don't know if we can be like set snobs right now.
We can't be set snobs.
Lauren, that's perfect.
Where did we
Especially
come from
AJ,
before?
because
Like-
you don't understand the
Ooh,
idea
maybe we'll name the episode that. Set
of One
Set
Piece.
snobs. Or snob, because there's only one of them.
Okay.
We can't. Not until we get like at least 2 signs, because it's wall kind of blank.
Yeah, it is.
It looks good.
It looks good.
But we're not flexing on niggas.
I didn't say we were.
Yeah, okay, just making sure.
You just giving your okay.
I just don't like it.
I just don't like that you don't like it. That's
It rubs me the wrong way, and I love this.
It seems like
I love this.
It seems like it's pissing you off, which
It
is
is a
different than
little
not
bit.
liking it.
I love this room.
And another thing,
I really like this room for him.
I feel like
I even like the fact that it looks like there's a flashlight shining on his face.
Yeah, like the chaos
Why is that
thing.
doing? Why is that?
That's hard.
I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I like that shit.
It makes sense.
I just don't like the other room, man. I don't.
and it's
So
ironic,
you just
right?
watch the intros from now on.
Well, I started this episode and I made it to like 27 minutes, and then I just said I'm not watching the rest of this.
It's ironic because what
That's how it was
Flip
on the
is
first
trying to do, like improv, is really what 𝙗𝔦𝷄 is doing. Like what 𝙗𝔦𝷄 does is
Yes.
real improv.
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
and it's the perfect type because he knows where he's
Drewski
going.
on could have been.
And a little kind of. Well, yeah. But Kai is really doing it.
It's the extreme level because Kai, like, we see that nigga sleep, dog.
No,
like he's waking up, and then we know what, like, it's a whole routine to the
Everything
next
about
day.
that is what improv is, and he's not even trying.
Yeah.
Flip is trying to do improv and just failing.
Yeah.
So it's a certain.
Remember he popped up on Kai's stream and shit?
Yeah, and Kai was like, all right, this thing.
Some old nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, Flip gets respect from me because I like it, but
Flip,
I
can
just.
you do an episode just in this room? I just want to see it one time.
Why?
I think it'd be more views.
You'd be the only one that like it. What
I
is he
still
gonna
might not
do
like
in
the
it?
show. I
That
just
shit
like
might not
the-
be safe, AJ. Is that mold in the
I
ceiling?
like the fact that it doesn't look clean, safe. I like all that.
And Flip is a control freak. He was talking about how I think he didn't like how Ian had a lot of control or
Over the
something of
first-
that
That
nature.
first episode.
But I felt like Ian having whatever control or just loose things to say,
Loose supervision.
EPing.
is perfect. You know what I mean?
I
Because
want
there's
them to-
certain
I
things that
want them
Flip
to-
being the captain, he shouldn't have to worry about. He shouldn't have to worry about the sales dropping when he needs them to. Like somebody has to do the behind the scenes work so that he can actually just focus on being
Yeah, but that's
the
nothing
improv.
to do with the show, though.
That has everything to do with the show.
No.
How?
Ian's taking care of the background, so all he has to do is make this show good. Ian's not contributing to the show, making it good.
You gotta understand, if Ian is focusing on like, all right, at this point in time, this bitch is gonna walk in with a pole, and then at this point in time, Flip doesn't have to worry about that. So it gives him the freedom in his head to kind of like just, whew, all I have to worry about is being in the moment.
He
But
needs to challenge himself more.
I'm
That's
not
what it
doubling
is.
back. Next week, I'm not doubling back to this episode. I'm not going to watch this.
Because
I'm not watching.
I don't like the room, and they need.
You mean
to
you're not gonna
change
watch the
room.
next episode they have? You saying?
I'm not going to watch episode 2.
Oh,
I tried
yeah,
20
yeah.
minutes. I didn't like it. Whatever formula they had, people, environment, all that, I want the same energy from season 1 on season 2. That's what I want.
It was brand new
Which
energy,
goes,
man. It's
they-
hard to
it
capture.
gets the exact
We went
idea
last
of
week.
what
Last week we watched a
he-
random episode. Hilarious.
I don't like your
I didn't like
pretentiousness.
week
I don't
one
like
either.
your
Yeah,
pretentiousness.
it's like it's real like
it's real like white woman like
Yeah.
nigga satisfy me.
Yep.
Give me
Entertain
exactly what
nigga.
you gave me the first time, or else.
Yes, I'm complaining to the manager.
What, you gonna get your husband head of the country club?
So what you're saying
Like
is Flip
scared of
needs
that
Joe.
nigga?
Is that what you're saying? Because Joe was on the last couple,
That's what it sound like.
a couple episodes in the seasons.
Maybe.
He was on most of them.
He might
All
not
of
need
them,
him, but he
almost.
might feel comfortable with him, which breeds the best performance.
Possibly.
How do you feel about everybody saying, Flip, what the fuck? We only care about you when you're talking to Joe. That shit.
I feel like that.
You felt, okay.
I mean,
there we go.
Yeah, like I feel like that.
Okay, well, and
Yeah.
that says everything on why you like the first season.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's part of it for me too, because I didn't like the first episode. I didn't watch the first episode.
Because the first season, it's
Of this
like
one.
it was real chaos. But when you're trying to do chaos, you're gonna fail because chaos is like it just happens.
Jackass 1 has like it's completely different from Jackass 4. Like eventually
did do 4,
they knew when the ball punch was coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And their balls got stronger. So it didn't even hurt as much. And
Yeah.
it's like now they acting, it's like, all right.
It's just different. So you gotta have a certain type of freedom.
He needs to challenge himself. This is what he needs to do. He can have a plan for the stunts, but he can't know when they're gonna happen.
Which is why
somebody
Ian-
else has to be there and programming it to where it's like, all right, we're feeding this nigga challenges.
And in my opinion,
wit your way out of this.
I thought exactly what are
Wit
you
your way out of this.
because you were handed this, then this happened. You get what I'm saying? Like
but
the
you
story.
can't know that it's coming.
Which is why he like the first episode was perfect. He just wasn't prepared. Like Flip just wasn't. He wasn't on ball, which is good. Everybody has a bad game.
It's not a bad idea.
He didn't take
It's
it.
not a bad
He didn't
idea.
take it in stride like a nigga with confidence would. He was like, "Oh my god, I need to change what I will." I thought
like-
the first episode
he
was
let
perfect.
the he let the
He had bad bitches, pigs, light disputes with homies. What more do you need?
It's like he should have laid out all 12 episode ideas. Like,
Yeah.
here's all the things that can happen. Do these whenever you want, but these are all the things that can happen. Episode 1, pick whatever you want, bring it my way.
Literally. And
You know what
another
I'm
thing,
saying?
and that's true. And after that, he needs to get comfortable with the bomb. Because what he's doing is chaos. And that shit is not always
Gonna hit.
like there's some fireworks that you can buy, depending on where you get them from. You light the fuse, you expecting the big ass show, and then that shit just falls to the side and just fizzes out. That's kind of that's par for the course of what we're doing.
And that's why it's just like, are you an entertainer? Are you a comedian? Because regardless of whichever you choose, you have to have the ability, like you said, to just accept the bomb,
Accept
take a
the
sip
bomb.
of thought. You know what I mean? We've all taken a sip, like, that was stupid.
Not one of my finer moments.
You know what I mean? Like,
For
it
sure.
happens.
For sure.
You gotta
the
be
bomb.
comfortable with the bomb.
You
nigga.
gotta know how to take it in stride, which is why, like, Flip is talented, but he's never really been tested in actual battle
On
from
his
what
own.
I've seen. I've never seen a 2006 footage of him in the wild at Comedy Works in New York or something.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about
Somewhere.
actual stand-up doing jokes.
Or just anything.
It's the same amount of pressure though, because it's spontaneous. It has to happen right
He's
now.
been tested.
Did Flip get to this type of spotlight sooner than he should have? Or, like, was he good enough for this spotlight?
Yeah.
Yeah, now the nigga's 37,000 years old. Nigga, like what? He was gonna break in
I'm
his
saying
40s?
like this type of spotlight with his own show that's been like
Yeah, because he did it before he got there.
I mean, he
did it before he got there.
Isn't this bigger now though? Isn't this like a bigger spotlight now?
For sure.
Yeah, so this is a new spotlight, and it's not going the way he wants.
But he's been in this spotlight for a
This
long
is
time, being
season-
on the Joe Budden podcast for the last 2 years or whatever. So
But
it's
this
not-
is
on his
season two
own,
of
knows
this
what I mean.
spotlight.
Like
Oh,
that
yeah.
that brought it, that boosted him up. Now he's got a bigger spotlight from that, and he's doing it on his own again. Did what he was doing on his own before, was that for a smaller group of people, a smaller niche group of people?
Yeah, because it
Can this-
wasn't. Yeah.
Can this be bigger than, can his ideas be big enough?
Yeah, and that's part of the reason, like,
There's a question.
with something like this,
I don't know.
you can't
Possibly.
you can't think
If
too
Kill Tony
much.
can make it, then he can make it too.
Well, I could agree with that.
Yeah. His
Yeah.
ideas are big enough.
What?
If Kill Tony can be one of the biggest YouTube shows in fucking history,
Yeah, I agree.
Improv could be fucking
I
huge.
agree with that.
Good. You think they could travel and sell out Madison Square Garden
If Kill Tony can, hell
from
yeah.
scratch?
Yes, if Kill Tony can do it, anybody can do
That's
it.
not true. When is it gonna be our turn? I'm waiting, nigga.
Me too. I'm dying too. Yeah, it's
but
coming.
It's so easy. Why haven't we done it?
It's our fault. We have to take accountability.
So what are you gonna get better at?
This is not the segment for this convo.
Nah, but this is chaos. This is chaos, and we have to let it unfold. What are you gonna improve on? When are we selling out MSG?
This is improv.
It's easy as fuck to do. Why aren't we there?
I don't think it's easy as fuck to do.
You're a way better host than Tony Hinchcliffe.
I know that.
You are.
I know.
Where are we going with these talents?
And y'all are better Y'all are better comics.
Yeah, true.
Well, hey,
We haven't
it's
applied
only
ourselves
funny
in
when the
the correct
sarcasm is your way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't call me funny, nigga.
You know, we haven't applied ourselves the way we should have.
Flip
You got
is
too many
not
creases in your
going
Timbs.
to sell out Madison Square Garden with this. It's just not gonna happen.
You forgot to say ever.
It's
Kill Tony did.
And what's funny is
That shit sucks.
Flip
nigga.
is gonna try to take a business approach to
It
this.
sucks, don't it?
What?
Kill Tony.
No, we
What's
disagree.
Kill Tony.
We disagree with
No,
that statement.
it doesn't suck. It might not be your taste, but it doesn't suck.
It's trash though.
It's not trash. It's not trash. You have to
Have to think about the essence of comedy, right?
We're not rehashing this shit. Nah, it's not the essence of comedy, nigga. You're a fucking hater. Once something isn't liked, it's just he's gonna find the reason for it to not be liked. And it's I admire your ability. You know what I mean? If only you could use that for shit that you love. But
I did use it for shit. I wish niggas would click on this shit. Man, I really love this show. I love this podcast. I love this person. Niggas ain't clicking on that shit.
On what?
On YouTube.
On Kill Tony?
No, when you say you love something.
No, when you say you love someone with the same level of passion, they don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm. And see, that's your problem. You're just like Flip.
I gotta sandwich it.
You're just
I
no.
gotta,
It's
I
not
gotta
even
tell you who
sandwich.
I hate. Slide in the compliments in the middle, and then end it with some more hate.
Nah, man.
The sandwich method.
Or just tell the truth.
The sandwich method for hate. It is the truth.
Also works. You could just be like, "Hey, this is how I feel."
It is the truth.
Add
It's
extra
just you're
tomatoes.
just saying all the negative truths back to back. It just sounds crazier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's more balanced in your brain, but I'm just gonna say all the bad shit right now.
Yeah.
You fucking hate
And
it.
explain later type shit.
Right, yeah.
I feel like I
So
would
you gotta
feel-
let niggas like, huh? What he say? And then
Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
If I lead with all the bad, I'm gonna forget whatever good was there.
I won't forget.
And then I'm just gonna be like, well, that's even worse, actually.
I typically go back and forth. Good,
Like the
bad,
balance.
good, bad, good.
But shit, I
You're
feel
just
like
a
we
shady
fixed the show.
character.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I
if
think we just fixed this
if
show.
Flip watches this, nigga, you just have to, in my opinion,
Talk right to him.
in my opinion, you have to let Ian do what he do. He has your best interests. I think Ian is a
Oh,
smart.
don't do that.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
No.
don't.
But continue giving him advice. Look right in that
I
camera.
think Ian is a smart guy, and why?
No. This is closing statements.
First, no, you cut me off during my statement, so I get to ask you why.
Okay, sure.
What was the question again?
Exactly.
Why
I
did
said
it- why
I said
did-
Ian has your best interest. Why? You disagreed.
Oh, I mean,
or was
I
that
don't-
just like a?
I don't think.
Okay, I know
that
what
you
you mean.
should just say that because you don't know that. I think Ian's a good guy.
I don't think Ian would try to make the show fail. Therefore, Ian has his best interest. If the show does good, Ian does good. It's
For sure.
all vertically integrated. You see, that's why I said that.
Yeah, but Ian gets paid more when the show does well off of his ideas.
I'm not saying-
which is different.
I'm not
than
saying-
the show just being good.
I'm not saying Ian has like a father's joy towards the shit. It's business, but it's still like Ian wants to see Flip in a good position. And Flip, in my opinion, there was nothing wrong with episode 1, but your unpreparedness, which is ironic because it's improv. You don't have to be prepared, but that's part of the problem. You just gotta, learn how to be in the moment. Play with the objects that you're handed.
Yeah, and to really fix your show, I think that you need to challenge yourself more. You need to test your comedic senses. You need to set traps for yourself. Have other people, I don't know if you wanted to be in, have somebody that knows what's going to happen. You should be the most clueless person in the room. And then build with that. And don't be scared to bomb.
It shouldn't be anybody on camera. I think it should be somebody off camera that is controlling and having the puppeteer. It shouldn't be Parks or
It
anybody
might-
on camera.
Fuck, shit, let Joe do it. Let Joe just be behind the scenes planning traps.
Joe don't want to come until he gets it right.
Yeah.
No, but I'm not talking about him being on air. I'm talking about Joe's just
playing the chaos.
his cunning way of scheming to be like, let me see how I can. What answer could I do to get this nigga off
I see
his
what
game
you're saying. Do creative direction behind it. Direction behind it.
and challenge yourself?
Well, my advice is
in structure, man.
Get a new room because I
Like-
don't like the paint in the other one.
All improvs.
I would have said it better. My instructions or my advice is include an anime segment into every episode at least once, we're getting rid of that fucking set. I hate that. I hate it. I don't like it.
That's gonna fix
you don't watch anime. You don't. It's not.
A lot of us don't watch anime.
A lot of people
it's
watch
not
anime.
doing a good.
Nigga. A lot of people watch anime,
And there's a lot of niggas that don't.
AJ,
Duh.
that statement isn't true. Every nigga I know has watched anime.
Don't argue with him. He just said, "Duh." You lost, nigga.
Nigga, that statement is
AJ,
true
how
for
many
everybody.
niggas you know that don't watch anime?
Me, a couple people.
What kind of question is that? It is a little.
Yeah, that's weird.
How many
Bro.
niggas you know that don't watch anime?
Nigga, that
Think about
statement works for everything. A lot of people watch wrestling. A lot of people don't.
No,
a lot
it
of people
doesn't.
listen to country music. A lot of people don't.
I think
that statement works for everything.
Anime is such like a culturally. I don't even want to connect
Jay
it with
Nobles,
black.
you know the world does not watch anime. You know that, right?
AJ,
More
you
of
know the world
watches
watches anime,
Okay, now
right?
you're starting to sound a little bit.
That's
crazy.
like you have no idea. One Piece has over 1,000.
I think that's more of what you're saying.
Do
to a
you
nigga who
realize
does not watch anime right now.
anime is an import from foreign countries?
Do you realize you're talking to a nigga that doesn't watch anime right now?
You have watched anime though.
I don't watch anime.
You have watched it.
Because I thought the anime that I did watch was the Avatar. Come to find out, that's American made. It's not even anime.
It's not even anime.
That's what I'm saying. I don't watch anime.
You have though, but you don't.
Technically anime.
Yeah.
I don't watch anime.
Look,
well, we get that,
but
you're saying everybody watches anime. They
I
don't.
think what he's trying to say is that more people.
That doesn't
do
help the
than-
casual person.
Yeah,
the new fan base you think he's not good at obtaining. We're turned off by the set, nigga. We don't know what it means.
Don't speak for them.
Don't
You're
speak for
turned
them.
off by the set.
I was thinking,
You're the casual.
Why does it look like Bikini Bottom and you're not talking about SpongeBob?
I think, well, because first of all,
nigga,
your
it's-
imagination sucks. That looks nothing like SpongeBob.
Yeah,
If anything, I would have guessed like Blackbeard.
Your imagination sucks.
It's like, nigga, SpongeBob. How many pirate ships were in SpongeBob?
Take some mushrooms, nigga.
2. The one in the intro in the bottle.
Those look like Krusty Krab chairs. Skip over.
I mean, maybe saloon chairs, but it's not.
Krusty Krab.
How long we been talking about Flip?
Too long. 30 minutes. 32 minutes.
Yeah, let's
It's
get out of
necessary.
here. I will say it would have been cool if they made that ship like accessible to get in to where
Like, oh yeah.
to where Flip could just be talking and then
From the
somebody
ship or
could come
something?
up and it could be some antics. Like,
It'd be cool if we talked about One Piece at least during the podcast.
I don't.
why?
Why the fuck dedicate a whole set to it?
It doesn't matter. They're in a tropical.
He also does have he has a
least you-
fan base
AJ,
of his
at
own,
least you
and they
call
know
it
that he
One
likes
Piece.
that. Though,
AJ,
so
the
it's like
only
a
thing that's bothering you is the pirate ship. Because
Yeah.
if they was just in a beachy place, you
I
wouldn't
still
say
wouldn't
shit.
get. I still wouldn't get it.
But this is you're not
Yes,
his
you
core
would.
fan base either.
What
though.
don't you get about the
If
beach?
he started the show like shirt off, swim trunks,
Then that would make more
we in
sense.
paradise, y'all.
It'd be hilarious. I would
And
like
that's
that.
what he just needs to do. What
Why
he
does this set not reflect the show on any level?
because he's not like prepared for improv.
The
Like
set has nothing to do with the show, actually. That's the craziest part to me. This set actually has nothing to do with improper improv. Absolutely nothing.
No, I think I can make a case for it.
Let me hear it.
Improv is the art of sailing.
yeah,
Oh, wow. Okay, let's go.
You're going with the wind. You're riding the current.
That's right.
You don't know the destination. Christopher Columbus thought he was in India.
That was one nigga.
actually,
The nigga that discovered America, well, to white people.
Right.
The
So you're
one
saying
nigga.
every
You're
captain.
one nigga. You're the only nigga I've heard that doesn't like the set, so you don't matter either.
So you're saying every nigga that jumped, every captain that jumped behind a boat was like, nigga, I don't know where we're going, but we're gonna improv this
well,
shit.
of
on
course,
the-
niggas had destinations, but I'm talking about just the art of sailing. That's what improv is. That's what the riff is.
and the funny thing is, like, it's literally like we said before. Flip has to be okay with the risk associated with what he's doing, because just like before, but
preach, nigga.
Millions of years ago, when all continents was connected, they had no fucking idea where they were walking to. It was just the stars and hope and faith.
It was a
But
call to adventure.
A lot of people perished, but the ones that made it fucking made it. You know what I'm saying?
And they got the booty.
The good part about this is that you can't die with this. You could just get embarrassed, which is okay. There's only one benefit, and that's making it eventually, inevitably.
See, the thing is, this is a personality thing. You're not associated with risk.
What?
You don't know what it's like to just go in and just see what happens, see if the magic occurs or not. You've always had you always had lyrics to fall back on, nigga. You go up on stage, you know what you're gonna say. You know what part of the beat you're gonna say it on.
You don't know if
this is surfing.
the mic will go out or the equipment will fuck up.
I knew you was gonna say
That
like
happens.
And then once the
More
mic goes out, everybody clap your hands, make the beat, and then you acapella. You're a professional.
Yes.
So what the fuck are you talking about? Why are you saying it like it's the end of the world?
You're saying that doesn't happen. That's what you said first.
How many times has your mic went out on you on stage?
Ask Lauren how many times.
nigga.
The white man.
I asked you.
For me, a handful of times. White man.
Yeah.
40% of the time.
Yeah, man.
That shit is.
That shit's crazy.
That shit is. That nigga got
insane.
terrible luck with that
Yeah.
shit.
Yo,
that shit
I think
was
I've
insane.
seen Lauren have a mic issue.
That wasn't a problem. It was our show. Shout out to Lauren.
But he be having. It's always him that it gets fucked up
Yeah.
on. Though.
Yeah.
Like
But
that
didn't it
shit
happen at
is.
the show?
Nah, Lauren is just a
Something
good
did happen.
performer.
I feel like
Lauren-
nigga, that should be happening to
Should be
him while he
happening.
be on
Should be
stage.
happening.
Lauren
But
is a great
you're-
performer. Lauren would be great at improv. Because Lauren can think fast on his feet.
He's been forced to.
He's been forced
Too many
to.
times.
You know what I'm saying?
It's close to the ground. Nigga.
Too many fucking times, nigga.
But nah, man.
That wasn't a bad case for the ship though, because I mean, you never know what's gonna happen in the show.
Lauren
was a
and
good case.
Lauren, AJ is a
That was
hater.
off the top of my head.
No, but
I didn't like it.
there's
Nigga, I said
both
that
of y'all
in the
making
beginning.
good points though. Both of y'all are making good points. Both sides, I would say.
Nigga got a set that don't even talk about anime. This
He
shit
can incorporate
crazy.
it a little different better, but he does have a fan base that likes
Nothing
that
about
shit.
this shit is anime, but we got a whole set dedicated to it. That shit's crazy.
All right, but we have to move on.
Okay, and I don't know if he shot at the swamp, but if you go to the timestamp, it was 39 something in the notes. It sounded fishy.
Just swampy.
3925.
Yeah.
I was just like, what the fuck is this? Like, is he saying something? Because he had responded to something the swamp had said. Because he had dropped a video saying how bad episode 1 was. So just play it.
Who?
I seen them hating on you. What you gonna
Pause.
do better?
Go back 30 seconds.
30.
Yeah.
They're too comfortable for this to be improv.
What's your name? Where you from?
That's crazy. What's good, Flip? This show from San Antonio.
What's up, baby? How you?
Go Spurs. Yo, I just wanted to say shout out to Sammy, bro. Sammy, I've been watching you since the Howard Stern days, King of All Black.
Oh, I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate
You got a question?
What's up, bro? Hey.
Wait till
Yo, so what you think you're gonna do better from the first episode? I see hating on you.
Who?
Nigga, you said I think.
I seen them hating on you. What you gonna do better?
Marcus.
What do you mean hating? I don't understand.
On your first episode.
Oh,
Daniel
okay.
hating on you.
I mean, but listen. I would have to be a fool to sit here and answer and say what I'm gonna do better. You just gotta pay attention and see, homie. How you feel about the migrants?
Oh, nah, they need to get up out of here, yo.
All right, thank you. Salute.
And pause. So he said that.
That was a beautiful response.
He said that 3 times before I got it. It was like, what do you think about the migrants? I was like, he's just like,
That was a great response, honestly. Not feed in, transition out.
how do you feel about the migrants?
Yeah, that was clean.
He's kind of
You would be a fool to respond.
I'm not about to entertain this shit.
Yeah, this goofy ass nigga.
But I think it might have been one other moment like this, but this was probably the better one.
Yeah, fuck that swamp nigga. Let's move over to the next segment. Office hours.
Yes.
Oh no, I lied.
Oh.
Joe Budden about to get rid of Flip. Let's go to Reddit. Our Reddit is kind of moving recently. Y'all got to get up in that bitch.
You lying, nigga. They ain't moving.
It is. There's been like 4 posts in the last week.
You lying. Say the name, nigga.
It's a lot.
You got a burner?
No, that's not me. No.
Okay.
I'm not no fucking loser.
Just making sure, nigga.
I'm gonna make you prove we popping, nigga.
No, hell no. It's not popping, but it's definitely more active than it has been.
Homeroom University pod?
Homeroom University on, I think it's just Homeroom University. Just go to Reddit.
Oh, it's far.
Yeah. But yeah, Joe Budden was like, look, at January 1st, we ain't gonna be really seeing this nigga flip like that no more. Right there on the left side of the screen.
Yeah, he did say that.
Right there. Put it in there thing. This is on the Paxson and Pippen featuring Cash Doll, the Cash Doll episode.
Shout out to Cash.
She's not running.
This nigga, yo.
You got some shit going on up here, boy.
Man, I'll play
Till January. It's just till January. No, how come niggas can play and I can't play? Tell them. Stop trying to keep the cat in the bag. Tell them. Blow it up right now. Yo, January 1, Flip will be here a lot less. All of this wrestling heel shit. We out here. Me and Flip spoke. He expressed how he was feeling about some things. I love him, so I'm going to try my best to accommodate. But starting January, Flip will be here a lot less.
Damn, that's whack.
Why you had to put a lot? You don't.
That's what the fuck you told me.
No, I didn't say a
you
lot.
You said verbatim. I want to be there a lot less.
Joe,
I don't want to sit there in that seat all day.
That's what I said. That part I said.
And go.
That's what I said, but I didn't say a lot less. You asked me today. You said
I'm blowing it up. All that wrestling shit, all that Twitter suspense. I'm blowing it up now. That's it.
Why you stuck on my shit?
January 1, shit changing.
This nigga's foul. Why would you step on my shit like that?
I'm blowing it up. I'm blowing up.
You can be wrestling.
He took your move.
Hey. No.
See how it feels.
It feels crazy. How you gonna blow me up like that?
I'm blowing up. Don't call me privately to talk about nothing. And how's value going up on the phone? Don't call me privately. Don't call me privately about nothing.
Y'all are on bullshit.
It's not about crying. You actually,
I don't care.
Actually, if it's 2 days or like you actually.
Mel be the one in your PTO. It don't even be me. I don't give a fuck. If Ish want to give you his day off, go ahead, nigga.
Joe was definitely telling the full truth. You could tell.
He's frustrated with all this shit.
Yeah,
he's just tired of
tired of this nigga.
He's
tired of this nigga, man.
Like, because at this point, Flip does complain for nothing.
I gotta get you away from me before we lose our friendship because you're getting on my fucking nerves.
Joe Budden and Adam22 need to compare notes.
No, they would never do that.
No, but they need to, and that's why they would never do it, because that would fix everything for both of them.
So we've all been in situations where we've had a bitch around us that thought she would be better off alone, away from you.
Let the
so
bitch
as
go.
soon as you start to, like, usher in that idea, she rejects. And this might be the same thing happened to Flip when he was like, come on, I didn't mean it like that.
Right.
When that's probably what he said. I want to be there a lot less. No,
that's exactly what he said.
I feel like
I can stand on my own. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, if you can stay on your own.
You hold me
You
back.
want to see how cold these streets are outside?
Pull yourself up by your own bootstrap.
Joe, you're the worst thing that's ever happened in my life.
Oh my God.
You're responsible for all the pain.
Make sure y'all get up in this Reddit. This scroll up so they can see it. Homeroom University Reddit.
God damn it.
How many upvotes this shit got?
I don't know.
Make sure you get, man, you might have to
Okay,
drop.
upvote that shit.
Scroll down.
And we might have to drop a little
There's another
30-second
one.
snippet.
Somebody put a scroll down.
Oh, we was talking about cocaine. I saw that shit. That was for LOI.
This is a recess segment. They put 2 recess segments in here. Niggas is doing your job, nigga.
Oh shit.
They got a Kwame Brown recess segment, and then they also got a
That don't count.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, nah, that don't count.
Said it's not bar guys.
What platform did we cover with Kwame Brown? nigga?
I'm assuming it has to do with
Gil's Arena?
Charlamagne.
Gil's Arena, probably.
That's what I'm assuming.
Maybe. But shit.
This is Matt Barnes.
All right. I have a recess for every episode now because it was kind of something I forgot about, low-key. But
Damn. Introduce a new good segment.
Well, hey, I didn't know the work was that good. You guys wasn't fiending hard
shut up.
enough.
Accountability.
Fuck out of here.
Nah. So, what the fuck did we just react to?
Flip being there a lot less.
So
Joe about to fire
here's
that
the thing.
nigga.
And I think
when I fire, it's just that your time has come.
there's
See you once a
a
month.
better way of teaching Flip a lesson that won't that I feel like you shouldn't have to just let him go completely.
He's not. We're just gonna see him a lot less. I think.
And that's what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think this is Joe, kind
He
of.
definitely warming that nigga up.
He's
to get the fuck out.
There is no phase out.
You think Joe wants this? Because based off his mannerisms on the couch, he's like, the nigga's gonna be here a lot less. It's like
And
there's nothing I can do about this shit.
The fact that Flip is hurt by that. The fact that Joe said it like that, Flip in his head is gonna internalize it as like, oh my God, like what the he's trying to get me out of here.
Well, as Flip is the one who's trying to get his own way, and then Joe didn't like the way he was trying to get it and was like, all right, nigga, well, I'm cool with it. And Flip was like, well, nah, I don't mean it like that. I mean like just a little bit. And now he's like, nah, that's cool. You can get here a lot less.
Exactly.
Like, that's what happened.
That is exactly it.
Yeah.
You can't let him go completely. I just put too much money in this fucking set.
Because how many...
This beautiful ass set.
Yeah, this terrible set. And you better get my money back on that goddamn set.
Mm-hmm.
For
Or
sure.
you gonna get a one piece, nigga.
And he's probably...
Bars. I like that.
He likes the set now. That's all it takes.
Fuck these niggas.
Just give him a little positive association.
Yeah,
I know the set's still trash, but continue.
It's not
For
symbolism.
that show. We don't care about the symbolism, but continue.
Symbolism.
Joe is about to put him on. He's about to just let him see how cold it is outside for the next couple months, I think. And then I think Flip's time there will increase again. I think it'll definitely slow down to maybe once a month or bi-weekly.
So if Flip is gone, is J1 gonna come back from retirement?
What happened to J1?
I don't know.
Seen that nigga.
I ain't seen him in a minute. That was short-lived.
That nigga collecting Social Security right now.
Allegedly, there was homecoming at a school, I read that somewhere, but nigga, homecoming.
He's just on vacation.
Don't last that fucking long.
Yeah,
I think it's a game.
week, yeah.
Especially like, bro,
I didn't go to college, so I don't know.
It doesn't last.
You
that
didn't
long.
go to real college. You
Real
went to
college.
college.
I went to community college. That's very true. Thank you. I did go to college.
Keep your head up, honey.
G-Ho lasts a week.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a week.
There's no other college that
It
should
is a
last
week.
longer than G-Ho.
Yeah, because that's the greatest
It's-
homecoming on
You're
earth.
not doing it better.
It's not. You're not doing
So
it.
you're wasting your time.
Shout out to Aggie Pride. But nah, man, I think Joe, I feel him.
Sick of this.
But I'm also, I feel for Flip too, because he's just trying to find his way without,
He wants to do his own thing. He wants to do his own thing.
You think Flip needs to hear negative reaction to do better?
Try it and let's see what happens.
No.
I hope you fall straight on your face, nigga, at the top of the year. When he stops showing up, I hope your views go down, and then you apply yourself and make better content to make Improper Improv as good as season 1.
Better than season 1.
You're the worst.
Maybe it works. I don't know. I don't know what motivates that nigga. I don't know. I'll try it all.
That shit still sounded nice. Maybe you should just give it the good old college try, and if you don't do it, it's okay.
Yeah, fall flat on your face. nigga.
Flip seems like he's one of those, he's the type of person that just needs to, look, you can always do better. Don't be sorry for yourself. It's like some real pep
Flip
talk.
strikes me as the person that always needs something, and that's annoying. That's annoying.
What's it called? Clingy? Or a worrisome ass nigga.
Worrisome. Yeah, that worrisome is a good one.
Yeah.
Just a worrisome ass nigga where it's like you worrisome and you ain't getting right. The fuck is going on?
You
know what I'm saying?
have to be.
You gotta pick one. Both of them are annoying, but you gotta pick one.
Yeah.
You can't be worrisome and not getting right. Goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta keep you over there a little bit because it's too much annoying.
Because, I mean, is it safe to say Flip forgot his place? Flip,
possibly.
He kind of forgot his place in this whole ecosystem.
I'm getting tired. I'm about to start talking crazy about these niggas. Who else do we need to dunk on before we get up out of here?
Yeah, who's on the couch? Just pick somebody. Lauren, put your cursor on a random nigga. We'll just go.
What's up with 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃? No episode drop?
No. She dropped
There you go.
she
Let's go here then.
dropped a 30
that didn't
minute.
feel very random, Lauren. That
She
felt
dropped a
like-
30-minute preview and then never came back.
Because it's been like 2 weeks, right?
No, I think she dropped again, didn't she?
Did she?
They said they would.
Let's look.
Let's see.
I'll go to the Apple Play podcast.
Big ups to Mel, man. I'm really fucking with 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃.
Damn, you ain't shit.
Yeah, new 5 days ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
5
good.
days ago.
Yeah.
5 days.
So that means they about to drop again.
What's the title called?
Breaking the
Breaking the
Silence on
Silence.
Menopause.
Oh my God!
With
Wasn't
Dr.
that the
Somi-
first title?
This was an
Dr.
hour and
Somi
12
Javid.
minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is a full podcast. Oh, I gotta watch this one.
Does she have a guest?
Yeah, a doctor.
Yeah, doctor.
Her vagina.
Dr. Somi Javid.
Javaid.
Oh God!
What the fuck?
He doesn't believe in educated women.
Right.
I low key want to try my luck with the random times now.
I don't.
We need to be in office hours.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yes, office hours. Y'all made it. We made it. We are here. # office hours in the comment section below to get your questions answered, to get anything you need off your chest regarding us, what we could do better. Because, we come up here and critique. How could we do better? Let us know. # office hours. And you can also send the audio version if you want your voice to be heard, like how we're about to hear PD, A Brown, I think Carl too.
They actually all have videos. Carl's the only audio one.
Carl's the only audio one,
Yeah, but
which is
everybody else
perfect.
got videos.
And where can they send the audios again?
Lower thirds.
Yeah, lower third, Homeroom University Pod, MenaceMaterialEnt, both of those on Instagram. Or just send it to me directly, because some people send it to me directly.
And before we really get into this $5 Patreon, it's not gonna be 5 for long, especially because of the bars we dropped, nigga.
Oh yeah.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. That was
We all dropped.
y'all,
Everybody rapped.
Who was more surprised? They can't.
FMAC.
They can't. FMAC was more surprising to you?
Nah, FMAC, because my thing
came
is
in,
just
it was
like,
nice, though.
Yeah, you're right. FMAC, we didn't even hear, like, he just came in and it just went crazy.
like, because you get FMAC, he was quiet for 20 minutes, just trying to think of the words and lines and how he was going to convey his feelings about me in a way that's, you know, palatable for ears and
No,
shit.
all the rest of the beats were just too fast for me.
You know your tempo. That's self-awareness.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Wait, too fast? You're Puerto Rican.
No, I mean, to freestyle, it's like, I can't do that shit. That
Freestyle
quick.
is
like
hard.
to make up words on the spot fast.
Fast freestyling is hard.
Not everybody's this talented.
I'm locked in at a certain cadence. I can't go
Yeah,
on
you was
fire.
rapping like a scholar.
Yeah, exactly right.
I don't know how to describe it.
You remember those? You remember those
pronouncing every word?
Those rap battles from back in the day where it'd be like Abraham Lincoln versus.
I think Consequence used to do them.
John Wilkes. Booth.
John Wilkes Booth.
Yeah.
Or Hitler versus Stalin.
Yeah, that's how you rap. School rap.
Yeah. Some cool motion.
Why you say it like that? School rap.
This is how you pass a bill.
I'm not feeling
House rock
Justin
shit.
talking about me. I was about to continue, but y'all
No
that's
more
all y'all
balls
get.
until you
That's
fat
all y'all
ass
get.
patriotic.
You want to read them first? Or?
Yeah, I started playing Toy Blast. Sorry. I'm bugging.
You're playing a game right now.
I started playing a cell phone
Nigga,
game. That
get
was
on
sick.
your shit.
Which one
That
you
was
playing?
sick.
Was it one of those? Was it one of those phantom? Like you open your phone
Lauren,
and you
just click on
did
one.
it?
We gonna read it.
Yeah, it's just because I'm just like, I go there.
You need to download Weed Farm. Shout out to Sam Brown 8878. Hashtag Office Hours. Have y'all paid any attention to Pun's Let Me Cook with Dijon Paul versus Apollo? I saw that.
No.
Nope.
I
No
can't.
attention.
I saw it. I refuse to buy into it.
All I know is that somebody made a joke about Dijon's gayness, and Dijon didn't like it.
He tried to weaponize it.
He was trying to
He tried to
weaponize his
call him
homosexuality.
homophobic?
He tried to weaponize the Badussi, yeah.
No, the Badussi is the smell.
He uses
That's
Badissi
right.
as a weapon.
He uses his bussy as a weapon.
Bussy.
Chemical warfare.
Yes.
Badussi is chemical warfare.
That's gross.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah, nah, man. We ain't.
I just can't do
Nah,
it.
we ain't paying no
I just
attention
can't
to
watch these niggas cook each other for 5 years straight. I just can't do it. It's crazy.
Yeah, nah.
It's I don't know how they're not tired yet.
Shout out to Apollo, though.
Send us some highlights though if it was really crazy.
Yeah, highlights only.
Hashtag Office Hours Noblez. I hope your ankles are okay from the amount of leaps of logic you made this episode. Did your knees feel okay on these landings?
Very sturdy.
Very sturdy knees?
I don't know.
Very
I
sturdy.
don't know if you got to
Gross.
see the last episode. Justin was struggling.
It was like that.
It was crazy. It was actually.
I started watching it. I haven't finished it though.
It was really crazy.
I just watched
I
clips.
don't remember it being
I just watched
bad.
clips.
Or maybe I'm used to it.
I do. It was bad. It was bad.
Maybe that's just
It was bad.
Bad
man.
points.
It was bad. Hey, you remember the Nori thing? He said Nori cut back drinking.
Oh yeah.
That was not gonna lie.
That wasn't even. Y'all niggas was just wrong. Like, what are you talking about?
You were right,
Y'all
but
were
you
trying
didn't
to-
prove it for
No,
at least
we-
for 45
y'all-
minutes.
It took like 30 minutes, and then we all actively
Y'all,
searched
in
for
fact,
it.
we was
together.
here.
Proved it
They
for
got
him.
mad
Right.
when they found out they was wrong.
They did, but also you did stumble into being right.
Yes.
Which he
There
does a
was
lot.
no
Which he
stumbling.
does a
Bro,
lot.
look.
stumbled
This is
into-
the most iconic part of the argument when I knew all hell was breaking loose. He was like, Nori cut back on drinking. I said, did you see a video where he said that? He refused to answer.
Yeah.
Then he said,
Yeah.
Then he says, F-Mac, search Nori quit drinking. I said, have you seen this video?
Yeah.
Have you seen this video before we searched?
He was like,
he
hold on.
refused to answer. He was just staring at the TV like this.
Like looking for F-Mac to save him and shit.
Like it's a slot machine. Like, come on.
And then
Seven,
the video,
seven,
and
seven.
then look, the video popped up. He didn't even know it was gonna be juicy like that.
Yeah.
So we didn't click on it until like 20 minutes in another direction. Then we came back and he was like, "All right, well, this is cheating. We're clicking this. Why did we click this to begin with?"
Because I remembered an older video where he was like, I'm getting healthy, guys. I'm getting my hairline back. I'm becoming a new man. But I'm glad you made it to the end where I was right. Yes. Like I said,
Yeah, to help him.
he was getting healthy.
That was just the end of the episode. Then remember in the beginning, I said, "Are you gonna keep the same energy with the politics?"
Yeah, and he danced around that.
He was going crazy last episode.
What you mean?
It was at J Noble's finest.
I believe.
Hey,
it.
man.
I got to.
His ankles are sprained. You just can't see. That's why he got pants on.
Sprained.
You should have worn your lucky socks.
You can't see the
Yeah.
low brace he got on right now.
Yeah, he got a brace on both ankles.
There's
you
only
can't
two
see that
niggas
shit.
He
in
got
here.
Steph
It looked
Curry
like
ankles.
socks from where you.
There's
where
only
you
two
sit
niggas in
that
here
brace.
that are prescribed ankle braces,
Nope,
and they're talking.
that didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work at all.
You're talking
Yeah.
when you said it.
Yeah. What do you mean?
And it's just me and you now.
But you see that leap in the logic?
Yeah, that wasn't a good landing either, nigga.
All right,
I need
let's
a team up to win. I like it.
I didn't even read these.
Nobody
But
teams
damn,
up
I didn't know
with
they was on
one
your head like this.
Just Keon, hashtag Office Hours Nobles. Can you really explain your choice? Can you speak on tariffs, getting rid of the FDA, police immunity, Project 2025? Don't say it's not him. Look at his new cabinet, All Heritage Foundation. I'm just trying to understand.
He's not even being combative.
He really
This is like a real
He just
genuine,
asked me to explain what makes you comfortable about all these things. That Trump
Getting rid of the FBI. I mean, what about
rereading it doesn't.
Okay, can you explain your choice? Can you speak to on the tariffs that Trump said?
Lead with the tariffs.
Yeah, we'll just start with tariffs.
No, not at this point in time.
Okay,
I like that.
Getting rid of the FDA.
What is the FDA?
Okay. Okay. All right. There we go.
Let's keep it police. No, don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Police immunity.
What about it?
How do you feel about him giving police immunity?
What immunity?
The
That's what he's
immunity to
asking.
where
The immunity.
they can't be charged for,
yeah.
for things that happen during duty.
You can't go after them on the clock.
I thought they already had that.
No. You voted, nigga.
That's
you don't
why.
know nothing.
That's why that was big. That
They already had that to a certain extent. There's already a certain level of police immunity.
Yeah, because police can shoot somebody.
Everything
Right,
that
right, right,
he's
right.
saying is
But-
Project 2025,
But you can-
which
there's-
Trump has come out and said that is not my
Hold on,
word.
we're not there yet. We're not there
no,
yet.
skip ahead.
We're not
Don't skip
there
ahead.
yet.
No,
We're
first
not
of
there
all,
yet.
what are you
skip
talking
ahead.
about?
We
Nobody's
gotta go
skipping
one by
ahead.
one.
Nobody's skipping ahead.
Police immunity.
Yeah.
Are you comfortable with a cop being able to shoot you in the face for no reason and have no consequences?
Is that? No, I'm not okay with that.
Okay.
So what? So is that it?
What do you mean? Is that it?
Is there something else you want to build upon with that? Like, what
no.
does that lead to?
You answered the question. I agree with that. I don't want that either.
But what's your final point?
Our question. The question is, can you explain your choice with police?
You
immunity?
literally, you said, "Are you
It's on
okay?" You
though.
literally just said, you looked me in the eye and said, "Are you okay with being shot by the police?" No. What is that? What is your point to that?
We're talking.
what is
You
that
said, what is police immunity? I
I'm-
tried to give you a clear-cut example of how this could affect your life. That's all that was.
You believe that? You think
That's
that
what
police
immunity is.
police already have a certain level of immunity,
and they want
that they
they're about
possess.
to get more.
Okay,
They're
wait,
about to
wait,
get more.
They're
So wait.
about to get more.
Did you hear that from your mother or
They're
you?
about to get more.
No, I heard that from Trump.
I know.
You
I'm pointing
gotta
to him.
you gotta
I heard him
stop
say
doing
that.
brother.
We all
You
heard
gotta
him
stop
say
doing
Literally
that.
came out and said Project 2025. That is
We're not
crazy.
talking
We're not
about
there
that.
yet.
We're
Nigga,
talking
that has to do with police immunity. What the fuck are you talking about? No ass niggas. Fuck. Fuck y'all niggas. Fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? That's literally a part of Project 2025.
They're two separate things.
But we're not talking
Project
about
2025
But we're
has to
not-
do. Police immunity is in the bucket of Project 2025.
Yeah, but
we're only
Like, what
talking
are you
about
talking about?
Look
One topic.
at the
But we're
comments.
only
Oh
talking
my
about-
God!
There's
So
a
what's
comments
next?
for
So
a
what's next? So
reason.
we can talk about it.
Now we're talking about Project 2025.
Well,
Oh my
we
God, we
still
made
weren't.
it. So what about it?
Everything
that he said, everything that he said
he's
before?
asking you a question. You trying to get us to tell us. He's
Nigga.
asking
But
you
hold
a
on,
question.
and more importantly, because the thing what he's trying to get at is that Trump distanced himself from Project 2025, but the Heritage Foundation, the motherfuckers responsible for Project 2025, there's people in it that he's putting in his cabinet. So it kind of looks like you're going to that team and getting these people with these ideas, and you putting them in positions of
There's
power.
gonna be people on both sides of the party with ideologies that are a little bit eccentric, a little bit crazy. But the fact that Trump said verbatim that he has nothing to do with Project 2025, it's like
That's enough for you.
I'm really not. It's like that's his words.
Hey, Noble, I know you feel like you're being attacked. I'm not trying to attack you, but you legitimately just skipped past the police immunity thing. Just because something's in a bucket of what is on a briefing doesn't mean that you can't speak to that one specific topic.
I don't believe he's going to give police.
There you go. Now you're
but
speaking
he-
to
but
it.
he
That's
said
literally what
he-
you had to do earlier.
Yeah,
That's literally
but
what you
he
had to do
also-
earlier.
you had to do, nigga.
But then
I didn't say that.
No, you didn't. And
No.
then
You said that
and then
once.
the
I
fo-
didn't.
I
tried to
literally
break it
asked you if
down.
you
No,
believe,
but
but you
not
didn't want to answer.
But this is not
You're
about me.
Yeah,
this
you're
is
asking
you
us questions.
going
Yeah,
through these
yeah,
different
yeah,
points,
okay.
saying what you feel about it.
Well, you asking me questions. I'm just having a conversation, buddy.
You was
They've asked you
dancing
about
around
7
police
questions.
immunity
I don't
like you
believe.
did.
Okay, well, since I'm not talking to y'all, I'm gonna talk to them. I don't believe police immunity. I'm glad you laughed, Lauren. I don't believe police is gonna give
Get immunity.
is gonna have.
There you go. There you go.
Omnipotent immunity.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got you. There you go.
That's what you believe.
That's what y'all wanted.
And now-
No, hold on. No, I'm still talking to him. I'm not talking to you. I don't believe that Trump, because he's already come out and said it, that he is gonna like do anything towards Project 2025 or like any of the ideals.
Okay. But how do you feel about people from the Heritage Foundation responsible for Project 2025 being in his cabinet? Do you think that's cause for concern, or that it's a little bit alarming?
That it is alarming, and you know, unfortunately, you know,
What about Trump saying verbatim that he would give police immunity, even though I know you don't think he will?
Yeah, even though.
But him saying verbatim, I'm giving police immunity. Is that cause for concern?
No,
because you don't believe it'll happen.
I don't believe it'll happen.
Yeah, he just said
Then
that.
why don't?
So
then
he answered the
why do
question.
you believe him when he says that 2025 has nothing to do with him?
Well, no, don't even go there. Why don't you think it could happen? Like genuinely,
why don't I think?
I'm just genuinely asking.
Whoa, calm down. I'm literally retorting, and you're acting like you're acting scared. Why are you scared, buddy? I scared you.
Last time you started spraying liquid everywhere, I was like, fuck.
Hey, it's not my. Hey, but so why don't I believe?
Yeah, why do you think it's impossible for it to happen?
Oh yeah.
Why do I think it's impossible for the police to have more immunity than Trump himself?
What?
What he's talking about is basically like you're giving the police more immunity and more free range than the president himself. The president wouldn't have some of the free range that he would give the police.
So first of
in
all,
terms of immunity.
Hold on. First of all, comparing the immunity between those two positions doesn't matter to the point.
I'm literally.
Secondly,
you didn't listen. You literally didn't hear what I just said. I'm saying him giving the police that type of immunity is them having more power than the president. Like it would just be a bunch.
No, hold on. Let him go, and then.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, because
I heard it too.
I actually understood it the first time. Can Donald Trump come and arrest somebody? Can he go shoot a drug dealer in the face if he has to?
No.
A cop could do that, right? Legally, under the current immunity laws, right? A cop is allowed to use his firearm in battle when necessary. President Trump can't do that right now.
Wait, you just
President Trump doesn't have the authority to go arrest.
Wait, when necessary or just to go up and shoot a motherfucker? What you're changing your words?
I said when necessary.
Can do both.
So
technically, under this new administration, they might be able to do both.
Oh, might.
Maybe.
Oh.
Well,
Are we talking about maybes? Or are we talking about
Yeah,
certainties?
we are. We're talking about cause and concern. This is a maybe. Yeah.
Every time you ask them to just explain the point, is we get niggas argue, niggas yell, and then finally he says what we've been asking him the whole time.
Like I did just now?
Nobody's challenged you. When I asked you why don't you think police immunity is impossible, you just got mad about it. I'm asking genuinely, why do you think it's impossible for Trump to be like, I'm giving the police immunity?
Why?
What do you think?
Well, he's giving his answer already now, though. So
why would he give that type of power? Like, why? Why would he do that?
To have law enforcement on his side to get voted back in.
You think giving law enforcement more power than what he has in the seat would be the smartest thing to do?
No power is about to surpass the president.
Well, hold on, y'all.
What y'all are talking about,
Hold on. Y'all not being fair to him now.
Anarchy. The police having the ability.
I'm trying to figure out why he keeps comparing
No,
the
but
two
y'all not
levels
being
of
fair to
power,
him
though.
now. Y'all not being fair to him now. He's already given his answer. Y'all supposed to accept it. So y'all not being fair now. Y'all like as a nigga, if I was in his position, I would start getting upset now because I'm like,
But I don't
y'all
understand.
niggas are still asking me after I've given.
God,
I'm
just
saying
jerk him off.
No, I'm just talking. I'm saying no. I'm saying
fuck?
after we fleshed it out. After we fleshed it out, he was fucking up at the beginning. We fleshed it
I
out.
wasn't
He
fucking
gave his answer, and then now we're still talking about it after he gave his answer. We should.
Because he's asking something separate. Though.
Hey, yeah, well,
What am I
but
asking?
fuck it. Lawrence said we're bothering him.
What am
so
I
let's
asking?
go. Lawrence said we're arguing his friend. So to the last one, what do you think about niggas from the Heritage Foundation being in his cabinet?
I don't think nothing of it.
All right.
Just like how Joe Biden has done a bunch of racist shit, has said a bunch of racist remarks before he was president, and it really didn't mean nothing. It's one of those things where you're not gonna avoid certain things in this world. You might have to shake a nigga with dirty hands just to get where you need to be, just to get what you want. That doesn't mean that he's gonna put in a process where police have full immunity. That doesn't mean he's going to accept what Project 2025 is, especially when there's videos of him disclaiming it and just being like, I don't know what the fuck that is. Well, I know what it is, but it's just, That's not me.
When you know that's a lie, like, I don't know what the fuck that is.
I
and
literally
you're putting niggas from your foundation.
But he's also had videos where he said, "I'm giving police immunity."
Let's look it up.
He said that.
He
said
does.
that before. He said that before.
And I've also seen videos. Look, I've seen videos where he said, "Fuck Project 2025. I'm not just going out. I'm not just going out here giving niggas."
Me too. Me too, but you believe that, but you don't believe the immunity thing.
And that doesn't make the video about police immunity a separate piece of content not true.
So why, when I'm giving y'all my answer and y'all are going back and forth, like what Lawrence said?
No, I'm asking something separate. I'm asking, you believe him when he says some things, but you don't believe him when he says other things. Like, you believe him when he says he has nothing and wants nothing to do with Project 2025, but you don't believe him when he says, I want to give police full immunity.
I think what he's saying is that he believes that Trump is not capable of having that happen. Having the police immunity thing. He doesn't think he's going to be able to get away with that within this term.
Is that what you're saying?
I don't. What I said, what I think, Trump giving the police that type of power, like Trump wouldn't even do that for himself. Like, what that would change, that would mean everything. Like, Trump would not be that stupid. It would literally be impossible to give police full immunity. Like, niggas don't even know what the fuck that means. Full immunity. Police already have it.
It means they can't be penalized, like sued personally outside of, like, you can sue the police department, but it relinquishes responsibility of the person. Outside of the badge.
That's fucking insane.
That's insane?
I think it was
that wouldn't happen. I don't think Trump would ever allow that to happen.
That's insane?
I don't think Trump would allow that to happen.
Okay.
Hey.
Is this the video of him saying it?
I think so. I'm trying to put on a caption so I can kind of see.
Oh, yeah, so you can screen it?
Yeah, but we can listen to it, but I think this might have
Now, if this takes longer than a minute, I want you to type in Trump denouncing Project 2025 and see how long that takes.
We've all heard that, though. We've all heard that.
But we're trying to find this.
Nobody was actually denying that.
Somebody was.
Nobody was.
Nobody was denying that.
Right, I'm going to run it. I'm going to run it from the top. All right.
Restore law and order to our communities, and I will direct a completely overhauled DOJ to investigate every radical, out-of-control prosecutor in America for their illegal, racist, and reverse enforcement of the law. I am also going to indemnify all those policemen that were shaking my hand back there. You better be listening. Police officers, law enforcement, please listen. But we're going to indemnify police officers and law enforcement officials throughout the United States from being destroyed by the radical left for taking strong actions on crime. They're going to be indemnified. We're going to pay them for their costs, for their lawyers. You know, policemen have to go, in many cases, hire a lawyer to protect themselves. The state doesn't want to get involved. These people are crazy, what they're doing to our country. Policemen are forced not to do anything when they want to, and under the threat of losing their pension, their house, their family, they lose everything. And they're afraid to move. They have to be. Anybody would be. They lose their house, their family. They lose everything. They lose their pension. And we're going to indemnify them, do the job. They can do the job, and they want to do the job. When they're standing there in front of a department store that's being looted by 400, mostly kids, but other people too, and they want to do something so badly, but they're told not to because there's liability. They're not going to have any more liability. They're going to do their job. They're going to stop it. We're not going to let that happen anymore. In addition,
right there,
we will take over
that was the context that we needed. Like he said, it was 400 people. It was all contextual. It was all situational. I think we all heard what we needed to hear.
He said those 400 people back there and every cop in the country.
It was to counteract what the left is doing and trying to make, in his words, the police look like
that's a slippery slope, though.
This vengeful, it is,
it's a
but
slope.
There's
you have to be really, really careful when you put rhetoric like that out there.
You do, but he brought up a situation,
or even make a change.
He brought
like
up a
that in the
situation in which there's 400 people looting.
But if you make a change like that in the law for that situation, that law change,
it can have a domino effect.
That law change is a domino effect
for everybody.
It automatically
it can have a domino
now.
effect. But what he was talking about comes from a good place. It comes, and it wasn't as extreme as like just boom, full immunity.
Well,
like no, it's specific cases. He has specific cases and situations in his head that he's speaking to, in which the left is using to condemn the police.
I have it right here where like Trump has definitely said he'll give police immunity. There's transcripts and they send you to links on YouTube on this fucking website. But these shits are like hours long. It's really the full rally. And so you have to go and watch the rally to hear this shit. But nigga, this is, they have the dates that he said it. May 1st, July 27, 2024, July 30 in Minnesota. The National Association of Black Journalists said
he went there. Yeah, he did.
You saw that shit?
That's the first video.
I didn't even remember that
was supposed to be there, but she didn't show up.
But apparently he talked about it there and at the 2024 Republican Party platform.
Yeah.
That's good. I would love to hear that.
But yeah, that's a real slippery slope. To tell all cops, hey, look, man, when you want to do something, you can, and you won't be in trouble for it. That's all you said.
We'll help compensate you.
And we'll help compensate you. And we'll fight your fight for you.
And he was
we'll get your lawyer, and we'll do everything for it on our dime, my brother.
Let's be honest. Do you think he was talking about specific moments in which police need to be able to do their job, and without the fear?
No, I think if he was, he should have been more specific. That's way too vague.
Yeah, I think as the president of America,
that wasn't that specific.
He said, and by the way, December 17th, 2023, this is during the time that he was talking about. So whatever, there was 400 people allegedly looting the store. That was the situation he was talking about. Look.
He also said every cop in the country. You didn't hear that?
Yeah, he said a lot.
He said, I'm giving this to every cop in the country. Did you not hear him say that? He said that.
Yeah.
That's, hey, I didn't hear that part.
Well, that's fair. You didn't hear that part.
Okay.
Is that nice?
He said that.
He said that?
Was that good?
He said that really close to the same time he said those 400 cops in the back.
He said that, Lauren?
He did, yeah.
Hey. And look, I'm not, he said that, but it's not a generalized statement.
Gotcha.
It's not like a
put that
police immunity for everybody.
And I don't like that shit. I don't think as the president I should have to like read through what I think you mean.
Yeah, you got to make it more specific.
Maybe the Chris Monroe fear is real.
That's my thing.
You're using this specific speech from December 17th, 2023.
Well, yes, that's the one that you're doing a rally. But, this isn't the only instance where Trump was like, I said this, but that's not really what I meant. And JD Vance is like, nah, man, you niggas take things literal. It's happened several times.
I don't know. A lot of times when I want to find what Trump really said, I just look it up and it comes up. It's not like other people where,
the article just has like 4 or 5 moments when he said it.
Yeah, I would love to hear it.
We heard one just now. But.
Right, we did.
So, I'm not trying to fight
if we really want to like do that, we could. I could send the article into the chat.
Ain't no need for all
we're
that.
on office hours.
Yeah, ain't no need for that. I'm not trying to like change your mind or anything.
Yeah, nigga, you already voted.
It all stemmed from just asking and answering the
next
questions.
Here we go. Hashtag office hours. Yes, I am the viewer with the white wife. No, I did not forget I'm a nigga. Sometimes I forget that white people racist. White people racist, especially while wearing a rainbow flag. And now to my question, have y'all noticed that things have quieted down, especially after the election? Ooh, what's quieted down?
Yeah, what does he mean?
I can't.
Just all the
banter, the ads, the rigmarole.
Oh, of course.
Like, there's no more like. I haven't heard the word Hitler
in the last word,
but only like once, and that was because Charlamagne said it. Like, why aren't people calling him that anymore? But just all that. Yeah, shout out to you and your white wife. I'm glad
we bring that up because he was saying sometimes he forgets. He's sleeping on gay people's racism. That's what it was.
Especially
said, I never forget I'm a nigga, but sometimes I forget that white people racist.
Oh, he's talking about gay racist.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
A gay white racist.
I heard it's pretty common. I don't think I hang around enough gay people to know, but I heard it is pretty common.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you're
Like
already
white,
gay, man. You
racist?
can't be racist.
I heard it's a lot.
Sometimes gay dudes, they think they have the past of a black woman.
Or
so it just ends up
to be able to just like, you know, Asian chick, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like just to really say what you feel.
Yeah, because I'm gay, so you can say whatever you want.
Yeah, nah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Very good.
Okay, I'll think about that. Like Jazzy. Queenzflip, hashtag office hours, Queenzflip needs a straight man. Without Joe, it's too untamed. It's like it's like if I'm at the park with my kids and I see a dog just running around without his owner. I need Joe there to tell Flip when to sit, fetch, play dead, speak, you know, the usual
Need somebody to
commands.
reel him in.
That's nasty.
You need somebody to reel him in sometimes.
Parks is kind of a straight man.
Hell no.
No.
You don't think so?
Parks is gonna let you do your
He's
thing.
gonna let you go. Yeah. He's gonna cook.
He's gonna let you cook, but his response is gonna be the straight man's response. Like, well, maybe we should let women vote. And
But like, if you say
it's-
something crazy, Park says "whoa" doesn't like have you thinking twice before you continue.
But only a whoa could come from a straight man.
But he's gonna
He's
try.
the only person whose senses are going off. Like,
But he's
whoa,
not
that
gonna
was-
double down
that
though. If you
wasn't
double
cool.
down on your shit, he's gonna let you keep going.
Right.
A straight man isn't a combatant. A straight man is actually, it's, you know, sometimes it's this way. Mark Lamont.
But he's talking about a Joe type of
A
nigga.
Chris Morrow type of nigga. That's what a straight man is, a real one.
This is nasty. I need Joe to tell Flip where to sit, fetch, play dead, speak.
Yeah.
You know the usual.
I feel like that shit
commands.
get a little
That shit's fucked up, man.
This is how people view Flip, though.
Yeah, this is
People
nasty.
view Flip as like, you know,
lapdog.
They talk about him like he's retarded. For real.
Damn sure do sometimes.
I mean, when it comes
And Joe
down to
doesn't make it any better when, like, you know, he
Feeds into it.
says what he says. He feeds into it.
That's crazy. Niggas are talking crazy about you in these comments over here on Menace Material.
Yeah, Flip better not read this shit, man. Actually, somebody might just want to send it to him.
Chamami. Chamia. Chamama.
Chamiam. I don't
Some
fucking know.
shit.
Chamiam.
Miami.
All right. Oh, let's listen.
Hell
To,
no.
Let's listen to audio. So I can connect.
Miami.
That's what it was. The one at the end is supposed to be an I.
This is about Flip too. This is about OG Carl. This is OG Carl.
All right, this is Uncle Carl again. I was just saying, I'm gonna talk to Joe Budden right quick. Joe Budden Network, Joe Budden Podcast. I was listening to it in the last episode, the Wednesday episode, and they started talking about their Patreon. They had Bernice, you know, the Bernice Bourgeois, whatever, in Burgos, Bernice Burgos. They had on the Patreon episode.
Bourgeois.
I'm like, why they got it on the Patreon episode? Bruh, she was a bottle girl. There is no way a bottle girl was making $30,000 a night on a slow night and $70,000 on a good night. And she did that for 2 years. Do the math. She's a bottle girl. Check the next message.
Now, nigga.
He's right.
Now, I know it's somebody right now complaining, saying, oh, man, we're in New York. A bottle girl can't make that amount of money. Well, this is what I want to say to y'all, you New Yorkers and New Jerseyans and all that kind of stuff. If a bottle girl can be in a club and make $30,000 a night, y'all some stupid motherfuckers. I can't believe y'all giving out that kind of money to a bottle girl. I don't care how cute she is. She's still a bottle girl. And she making $30,000 a night, that's a freaking lie. And if she is, then you motherfuckers is stupid for giving it to her. And then you got the Joe Budden Podcast sitting there kissing her ass, talking about, I stand up and I talking about, I always clap for legends. What is she a legend of? What is she a legend of? Carrying bottles and taking niggas' money? Joe Budden Podcast is getting real stupid. Real.
Carl
Carl doesn't understand.
Carl is really sick of these bitches right
But
now.
he's absolutely correct. I just crunched the numbers.
It's crazy.
She only worked Fridays. There's 52 Fridays in a year.
Right.
Say she a low day, $30,000 a year. $30,000 a day.
That's a bad night.
It's $1.5 million.
In that 1 year.
In 1 year.
Yeah.
In 1 year.
Yeah. And that was only on the slow
All
night.
bad nights.
And that's
All
one-
bad
once a
Friday
week,
nights. She
yeah.
only worked Fridays.
Allegedly.
But you know she's working Friday and Saturday.
It's impossible.
So just
Allegedly,
times
the
that by
strip
two.
club she was working at,
But y'all gotta
it was
think about that,
heavily
too.
like
She's
just
talking-
crawling with scammers and drug dealers.
But even then,
There's not that
like,
much money
like
going around.
you'd have to be giving her money directly because bottle girls make money on tips. Niggas has got to be doing. You know how much money you got to spend otherwise to be tipping niggas that kind of bread. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they got to be giving her money directly.
There's women selling pussy not getting $1.5 million.
it's gotta be
a year,
pussy.
I
dog.
think
It's that.
Academics pulled up a clip, or the Breakfast Club pulled up a clip of her. Academics, somebody pulled a clip of her talking on the Breakfast Club about how she was making $8K a night.
$8K a night.
So it's like now.
$8K sound reasonable than a motherfucker.
That sounds real as fuck. That sounds real.
That sounds real.
And that sounds.
But
that-
30K?
That sounds like kind of a slow night. I feel like she might have been averaging like
15,
11, like 12 to 15 on good nights, and then
a
like
good night.
7 to 8 on a bad night.
And
$1,000,
$1,000, yeah,
maybe.
That
It's
sounds
like-
more realistic.
I don't know.
Because you got to remember, bro.
The strip club,
That's realistic. That's
Because
realistic.
it's
That's
realistic because
realistic.
the bottle, like the same bottle
Yeah.
at the store that's like $60 is like $700 in the club. Like that bottle shit is really crazy.
It's crazy.
So $700 on the club, I might as well give you $1,000. That's $300. Like, and niggas are buying 20, 30 bottles. It could add up
And
pretty
what
quickly.
year?
But 30
And then if she was talking about weekly, then that would have been more believable.
would've
If she's
been-
working 4 days a week, making 8 bands, like,
But yeah,
or whatever.
you know what I mean, and it adds up. But $30,000 for a night
A
to be
low
a
night.
bottle girl,
A low night,
like you
too.
would have to
Yeah.
be working at a Diddy freak off. You'd have to be the baby old bitch
No, that's a
in the
fact.
corner to be getting $30,000 a night, and 25 is just so you shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah. And maybe because Bernice is about like 46. So what year was she bartending?
The Star Tender years.
Yeah, I don't know when those Star Tender years were.
Whenever A Boogie was hot, whenever
Yeah,
A
that's true.
Boogie was
Word?
really hot.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
it was
I-
around. It was
it's-
around that time.
But Bernice
It's
is
a
a
weird time.
legend.
It was kind
though.
of around the time. It was kind of around the time Cardi was up at Taxstone for the first time, right?
Cardi.
Cardi B.
Okay,
Sorry,
yeah.
Cardi B. Yeah,
I'm about to
yeah,
say, when did that happen?
No, Cardi B.
I
Sorry.
thought Bernice was talking about this like nigga. It was 2007.
No, because she didn't. I don't think it was then. When the bar, I don't think the bartenders were a thing then. It was the strippers then.
Yeah,
Bartenders was a new thing that started like
it was in the double
2010s.
digits of the 2010. Yeah, it was in the
It was in the
2010s.
2010s.
It's obvious that the possibility that she was stretching her throat muscles
That's
are
on-
very there.
Because think about it, if she's making 1.5, no suck, no jerk, no fuck, what would she be doing if she was really out here?
Nobody can make a drink that good.
Nah.
Nobody.
Nobody.
And the thing is,
Joe even
being
said-
a bad bartender, to pay her $30,000 because she's bad is stupid.
It's
because
insane.
there's so many of them that went to the same surgeon. They have the same proportions. It's not even that special.
Did y'all watch the episode?
I didn't watch
With
that
Bernice?
episode.
Yeah,
Bernice
I've
Burgundy?
caught like 15 clips to where I can piece it together.
Yeah.
Even it was one clip where Joe was just like, "Yeah, she made the worst drinks." And I was like, "Nigga, I can imagine."
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just looking at it.
If you just keep paying me, yeah, of course. Umar is coming up to the Joe Budden podcast though.
Wasn't he just there like 12 days ago?
No, they dropped that from last year.
Yeah,
Bugging.
Well,
Yeah,
we
I
was
forgot
up
about
there.
that. Yeah.
that was a Patreon.
So he's actually coming back again. They just dropped it for free now, a year later.
Yeah, and it's still doing numbers.
Still, you can't
Yeah.
like it's brand new.
It's everlasting.
Evergreen, that nigga right there.
We don't believe this bitch.
Yeah.
It's
Respectfully.
impossible.
That's insane.
It's just
Maybe I feel like bitches like this, they just say lies to see if niggas is paying attention to them. Like, do you really care about me
See
and
what
my
they get away with.
personality, or are you just looking
I'm
at my
about, to,
titties?
I'm about to go crazy with this one.
or for all we know, this is false advertising. So it's like, a nigga that's, looking to get her, she has to
Talking
put out
like
a
that?
number that makes it seem like, yeah, if you want to ride this ride, it's
Yeah,
above
right.
what I was getting paid for on my own.
Other niggas
It's
have
a
already
good
paid
qualifier.
that price, so it's
it's
like
a good qualifier. Yeah.
Yes.
Carl got one more audio, and then we can move over to these videos.
All right, last time I promise. I just wanted to ask Mr. Noblez a serious question. Just a question. I know you picked Trump to win the election, but are you a Trump supporter? When I say that, I mean,
that's a real question.
Do you want his vision of America to be America? That's all I want you to do is just answer that, because I want to know in my heart, is Jay Noblez a Trump supporter? And by the way, yeah, I am judging you.
Yo, oh shit.
Wait, what did he say?
He said, by the way, I'm judging you, nigga. And it's crazy because in my head I was like, it feels like you better fight for his love.
Yeah,
yeah. And he wants you to he wants you to think about it before you answer too.
He probably knows the answer.
Carl comes from the Jim Crow era. He,
Hold up. All he said was answer the question. Not take shots.
I'll do what I please.
Okay.
He comes from the Jim Crow era, so I understands.
I understand.
You know, though.
I understand.
I understand where Carl's coming from.
Well, I was sorry.
I mispronouncing my
words. I understand. I was watching Django before I,
Oh my God.
Django the other night. I just sleep into you.
I understand.
But I would say a Trump supporter.
And he was relating being a Trump supporter to believing in his vision of what
there are certain things that Trump has said that I liked over the other contestant, but I wouldn't.
Candidate.
Right.
Yeah.
Not a game.
Nah, that shit was a game.
Yeah, it was. But I wouldn't say that I'm a MAGA. I'm not a part of MAGA.
You're not a MAGA movement
but
person?
there were certain points where I was just like, oh, I like that over what that bitch said. I like that over what that bitch said. So, hey. Hopefully that answers your question, Carl. And, hey, you know what I mean?
So you're
Because you probably wouldn't publicly endorse Trump. You wouldn't be like, yo, y'all go out there and vote for Trump.
I would never do 10 minutes like Tony did.
He pretty much did.
Who? No, he didn't say go vote for Trump. He said this is who I'm voting for.
I see
Those are two different
I
things.
see what you're saying.
Two different things.
Those are two completely different things.
Gotcha. Okay, I get what you're saying. I didn't understand what you meant.
This is what I think.
This is what he was just doing. Yeah.
My way.
But he never said this is what you should think too.
Right.
By the way, brother,
can't do that.
I'm judging you.
Yeah.
But nah,
that was hilarious.
Just know that
That
he
was
judged
good.
you on that answer just now.
Hey, man.
I wonder if Costa loves you.
Nah, he just gave it up.
And what's funny is it's a lot of people that did the exact same thing I did, but lied about who I'm voting for. It seems like half America did
what?
Voted for Trump, but just lied about it.
Oh no, I think that even Charlamagne has said this shit. Like the mainstream media did a good job at pumping Kamala.
Yeah.
Like there was real support in front of her, but it was just news.
Why does he keep separating himself like he wasn't out here pumping it too?
Right.
Well, because he was in a few MAGA ads, so he wasn't pumping her fully.
Crazy.
Crazy! Wow. Hey, he's attacking your father. What you guys say about
He wasn't pumping her
That's
fully.
his father.
That's not my dad. I have a real
Nah,
dad.
that's him. That's him in academics.
Yeah,
they wear that.
Nope.
They're the only stout broadcasters.
I actually don't.
That have his genetics, nigga.
But nah, Carl, and put down. Well, I guess he kind of answered, voted for Kamala. Loser.
Sound like
Well, he might have voted Cornell.
He could have voted. He could have
never
wrote
know.
it. He might have wrote in because there's always the write-in section.
They probably just scored Carl's ballot.
If Carl did that shit,
are these all?
This must be number
for
one.
today.
Is this number one?
Okay, this is from last week. That is number one.
And that's number one of these two. Okay.
yo, shout out to Lee for dating these.
Should I play this?
Yep.
This one?
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right.
Leak, serious question real quick. How often do you get like a shape up or a haircut? Have y'all asked that yet?
Better question. Do you know what chapstick is? Are you familiar with this product?
I just want to know, is he like a once a month type nigga?
I don't think haircuts are worth the time where he's from.
Yeah. White women can't tell the difference.
He's from
where
Alabama,
from.
right?
Somewhere in Nebraska, one of them play. White women don't notice the difference.
Nebraska and Alabama.
The same thing to me. White women.
He said Nebraska.
And black dudes that
he
love
he loves white women.
You think he's pulling Latinas and cocoa butter queens with that?
Oh, okay.
That's true.
Okay. Well,
No, that is true. They do like a well-groomed nigga. At least better groomed than this.
There's no shame on Lee for liking
white
white
bitch will
women.
accept a lot of things. a lot.
Because they don't know what's good or bad nigga.
It's just you're black. This must be the experience.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Like she might be like, honey, his braids look a bit better than yours.
It's pretty funny. You can tell when somebody's with somebody and you're like, oh yeah, you just did it off their skin color. You have no idea what level you actually entered in there on.
Yeah.
Leak, they're saying you're dropping the stock of all niggas around.
No, not until I see him with a fat white bitch. Then it's
fat
like,
white woman. Because I said white women,
especially one that's
ugly.
not pretty in the face. She can at least be fat, and pretty in the face. But I see niggas be walking. Niggas be like holding hands like this in public with some gargoyles. I'd be like, that's disgusting.
Leak, don't do that. Leave that for the Africans.
Yes, that needs citizenship.
Yes,
you are an American.
You are not one of them.
Yeah, you're gonna take somebody's spot. That's a good green card.
Hashtag office hours. I ain't never seen y'all flip an opinion like y'all did this week, nigga. I remember I went to the comments for the homeroom episode, because I listen to Spotify first. Hey, everybody go ahead and check it on the Spotify, and then go ahead and check it on YouTube. I went to the comments, leave a little office hours. I see niggas talking about y'all improper improv opinion. You niggas totally changed y'all's whole tone on how y'all felt about the improper improv shit. I'm calling y'all out. That was crazy. I ain't never seen y'all switch up like that. I remember niggas was calling y'all out about the music shit y'all didn't flip up. I remember even niggas calling y'all out about the Justin Hunt and what's the dirt shit. Y'all didn't switch that up. Y'all didn't give a fuck. But this improper improv, y'all, if I was a swamp monster, nigga, I would be going in on y'all. If I was a little frog, I would be going in on y'all, nigga. That's crazy. Fraud, nigga. That's crazy. What other opinions can be influenced by?
I don't think that was a real flip. I think what happened in that instance, well, at least from my perspective, was that I lightly looked at that improper improv, that first episode.
And niggas didn't really watch it for real.
The homie said it was cool. And then we were watching some of the clips, and in clips things look good. But he is absolutely right. Because we're not absolutely right. The comments did make me go and look like, damn, why do niggas not like this shit? Then I actually watched it. I didn't watch it. I was like, okay. Yeah. I can kind of see how we glossed over.
You definitely glossed over it.
And just looked at the highlights and didn't
Pretty sure
see
I started that clip
totality.
saying, I'm disgusted with my behavior last week. I'm pretty sure I started the clip with that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was accountable.
Yeah.
You got to get up to date, nigga. When was this? 11, 13?
This is old.
I also didn't think it was like as bad as everybody was trying to make it, though.
I'm about to play part 2.
Yes.
Is what opinion of y'all do y'all have that can be changed or swayed by the public perception, or just a little cop off for y'all, just getting more information? What could change y'all's opinion? I mean, I went to the comments. I seen that the improper improv comments. I was like, damn, niggas not feeling the comments. I mean, everybody saying this trash and shit. All of a sudden, y'all calling it trash. It's a little crazy. And you niggas think Poetic Flacco can pull more hoes than me? You niggas is... Oh my gosh, you niggas is fucking crazy. Y'all niggas is just fucking haters, nigga. Get off Poetic Flacco, nigga. What you talking about? Get put on fucking hoes, nigga. You got a little clout, make some fucking videos and shit. Nigga. What are y'all niggas talking about? I know y'all don't know me. I guess y'all dapped that nigga up. Y'all know that nigga. Come on, that nigga get more.
Yo, he's offended.
I mean, I don't got no hoe. I got a girl now, all right? So I don't even be doing that. I don't be scouting. I be on the reefs. But, nigga, what? Come on. Y'all get the...
He's got a queen.
Hey, so we disrespected the pimp. No, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah,
I don't think it matters.
I don't think it matters because obviously it was said. I believe that shit.
Well, no, I don't even think
it might have been a side joke.
Maybe he interpreted it that way.
We probably said it honestly.
It might have been one of those open ended. If the shoe fits,
it was a side joke. I can hear it right now. Flacco was talking about 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃. Niggas at least he could pull more bitches than Leak. I can hear that as a side joke.
I think that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I can hear that.
God damn.
Even though I don't remember at all, obviously that shit rubbed this nigga the wrong way. We apologize.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
But the answer to the question does remain the same. I do think Poetic Flacco might be able to pull more bitches than you. Strictly off the clout. And I've seen more haircuts.
And he be getting free no jumping merch. I've seen in terms of flyness, I'm not gonna lie.
Just off the strength of the amount of haircuts that I've seen Poetic Flacco, I haven't seen you out of the barber chair yet.
Now
and we've known each other for months, bro.
Yeah.
I have not seen you fresh off of haircut.
Now, everybody isn't made equal. There are some dudes out here that don't need to do what us do.
That's true.
You know,
but,
haircuts,
that's very
showers.
true.
But that's because of what they're hunting. We're using different bait,
and
because we're hunting bigger game.
And yes, and sometimes it's just like, man, some niggas just have it in them. You know, maybe Leak just has it in him.
I mean, if you
I would
watch,
never.
It's a possibility
put it this way,
for sure.
he loves LOY, so that means something.
Yeah.
I don't know what it means.
Just
But it
energetically.
You bigging yourself up to finally get this nigga a compliment?
No, my brother,
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm trying to address the spiritual force that we're all a part of.
He said he likes us. He must be pimping. That's crazy.
Precisely. See, nigga, you have a microphone on LOY. That's not for no reason. We don't have squares on there.
Yeah, but I also
You're a
wouldn't
real
do a
nigga.
show with you if I thought you were square.
Well, that doesn't mean what I said isn't true, nigga. Congrats.
No, I'm saying it works on both sides.
All right then, but I'm not from your side.
And what, yeah,
What
what
are you talking about?
I can't speak from your side, nigga. Vice versa. I wouldn't do it if y'all wasn't cool.
I think he thought he was
You
losing,
work
so he
here,
just
Lauren.
started. He just started retaliating.
Lauren, you
No,
work
I didn't
here.
think I was. I didn't think I was.
You gotta do whatever.
Oh, it's talking about him. Oh yeah. I was
He
like,
thought it was going south.
I was
He said,
like-
"Fuck that nigga anyway."
You see this Queenzflip? You have to be prepared to bomb. You have to.
But yeah, the flip.
sports takes.
I would not say that the comments did it. I took that back. No, you're
Sports
right. The
takes.
comments did do it a little bit, and then it had me like watch it, and then that's what made me go back and watch episodes of season 1, and then realize, man, that shit was so much better.
yeah.
So yeah,
And-
I guess the comments did flip, and then you were asking what opinion do we have that could be changed with more information or better research.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them. Yeah, I was gonna say that.
That's the
right.
only right answer. Unless you're an
all of
idiot.
More information, give for sure.
Yeah, literally, unless you're an idiot, all of them can go.
Yeah.
All opinions can go.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to remember to try to keep the same energy once you have the new information.
Yeah.
Well, you don't even
had
have to
when
keep
you
the
did.
same energy.
No,
when you got
just
the
never lose your
information.
face.
You get
No,
the-
because if you go hard in one direction and then you concur to the other,
Oh, that's what you
you
mean by
have to
same energy.
acknowledge.
That's what you mean by
Yeah,
same
right,
energy.
right, right.
That's what you mean by that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that new information can make you switch your energy.
Yeah, I was passionately. Now I got to
passionately.
passionately defend that shit.
Right,
If I
right,
was
right,
the-
right,
the
right,
passion-
right.
If I was
Right.
shitting on it,
Right. That's what
Crazy.
you mean. Yeah, I feel that.
Way hard to size.
All right.
which is harder to do than you think.
Yeah. And this
I
is like
battle
another,
every week, nigga.
Yeah.
This another one. This
it's
is the most
another one.
recent one. Then.
Yeah, this is
I
my favorite one, I
think.
think.
Does he have a haircut?
No, of course not.
Is that the sun?
Hashtag office hours. Now, this is from a while back, but Joe Budden had invited academics to his birthday party, and he said they all get a +1.
Yeah, outside
and
the nation.
one of academics +1 was obviously 𝔓𝔦𝔐𝔓𝔦𝔑, his girlfriend.
The glizzy monster.
Knowing how that relationship is, because we've seen it, she's wild and she's crazy. How would y'all deal with a friend who has a girlfriend like that? What would y'all do? How would y'all confront them? What would y'all say? I mean, obviously you can't get them to break up with them. You know, we all know that nigga to be stuck in love with a crazy hoe. But like, would you keep them away? Would you tell him, hey, dog, you can come, but just don't bring that bitch? You know, like, it's as simple as that. Tell me how y'all feel about that.
What was the question again? I'm not gonna lie, I got distracted by the Tweety birds.
Yeah, it was a lot of birds. So pretty much
the reference.
at Joe Budden's birthday party, everybody had a +1. Academics brought Shay Glizzy. And even I do remember Joe even left a comment that was like, leave her at home, bro. Like he made a comment post the party like, I don't know why academics brought her to my party. But long story short, he's asking if you have a friend with a evil bitch like that, do you stop? What do you do? Do you tell him that he can't bring her? Is it as simple as that or something like that?
You accept your friend's position. You accept
You just don't
that
invite-
you just like, hey, whatever happens, I'll still love him.
Yeah.
You don't have to accept a bitch though. The question is that
well, put it because I get what you're saying. Ultimately, like put
It's
it this
not-
way.
yeah.
You don't invite the nigga's troublesome girlfriend. If he chooses to bring her, that is his decision and his problem to fix if shit goes wrong.
Yeah, I don't have to love her to invite her, but she can't be like an actual crash out. If she's an actual crash out.
I think that's like the whole point.
If she's-
If she's an actual crash
yeah.
out, it's like you got to get up out of there.
If she's liable to really
If she's
break
a,
shit,
I think that's the whole point because Shay
Yeah.
Glizzy is an actual crash out. So like, so his question, I think his question is like, yo, if you're having a cookout, it's like, bro, I want to invite you, but you can't come if you bring her. Straight up. I think that's fair.
Well, that's
Especially if
fair.
we've all seen the crash out. It's like, look, I have nothing to say bad about her. That's your, whatever. But bro, no, I can't have her at my house. She's too crazy.
Yeah,
she can't. She can't.
Yeah,
do
I've got to
it.
have seen her crash.
I've seen her ruin like
time,
public
yeah.
places we were at. You know what I'm saying? I just can't, we can't do
That's
that.
rough.
I'd have to see the crash out like with me already being there though.
I've only had one situation where I've seen the girlfriends crash out. This is my homie. I've seen the bitch crash out, and it's like it makes you. It definitely like makes you want to bring him around less. Like it's you're less likely, like you're slow to invite them to places.
Yeah.
Off because you don't want to have the conversation of you just can't bring her.
Yeah.
I feel like you can have the you can't bring her conversation when we've all witnessed the crazy together.
That's what I'm saying.
Now we can collectively be like, okay, I was here because I've only heard stories, but I saw it. It affected me. She can't come around me.
Yeah. I feel like friends could be more honest, especially dudes.
For sure, but
like if we was all
but
going
still
out.
Your nigga, you seen your nigga get mad, bro.
Say anything.
Yeah, anything don't
what
go.
your nigga like you can't. It's just like no. It's just not your problem. It's just not your problem.
But the
you
whole
either
point
choose
is,
if it's not to invite him. You either choose not to invite him because you know that inevitably she's going to get invited.
Yes,
and you just let it be that. But you never have the discussion.
I felt a slow urge to invite somebody because I seen the crash out. You know what I'm saying? And it's affecting me. Because we're together right now. So now I look crazy too.
Yeah.
So where it's like, I don't want to be in public with y'all.
But
it's not even her.
And
you have to play into it to a certain extent as well too. You with her.
I mean, she can't argue alone.
Yeah, so it's like, even if on a double date now, like y'all start going back and forth.
It also depends on the friend though.
That might be
because
better. If you on a double date and they're like, look at them. We're doing so much better.
That is
than we-
our entertainment for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It depends on the friend
but
though
that's
too.
sick though.
Because it's like if I
It's
already know
sick,
you to
but
be a
it's not your
reliable
fault.
friend, like if I know you to be a reliable friend for the most part, I'm gonna like typically trust you anyway. Like if you've done right all the time I've known you, but this one bitch got you a little crazy,
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably give her more chances.
Cut you some slack.
I'm gonna cut you some slack. You know what I'm saying? But I do have to see that crash out like in real time.
You have to see it
in
to
real time
kind of determine
and gauge
the severity.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'm not gonna have like you. There aren't times where you just have to sit him down like, yo, I don't know
You
about
caused
this dog. Like it's kind of weird right
you
now.
You could have caused this at least. Yeah. I
But,
just see some crash outs.
You know, you got to
less
leave
of
it
my
at home.
best friends though, more just like associates.
Yeah,
Like my, you know what I mean?
For
Like,
sure, for
yeah,
sure.
I've seen like one best friend girlfriend situation crash out, but I've definitely seen way more associates where coworkers where I'm like, God damn, nigga.
Yeah, that's just wild.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I don't know if it's like, if this is some young nigga shit, how often are you around your homie and his spouse?
Not that often.
Not
I mean,
that
there's really
often,
no
yeah.
reason for us to be kicking it like that. Like, unless y'all all work together.
Unless you all have
that's
partners.
the most I've ever spent around
Unless you all have
somebody's girl.
spouses, like if you have,
We all work
partners.
together.
I don't know.
Nah, if you
It
all have
depends.
partners though, like y'all can go on. Your
Like,
girlfriends
if everybody's
do-
coupled up
everybody
and y'all
coupled
are
up, then
doing,
y'all do that
yeah,
shit.
and y'all are including your girl in your
Because a lot of the
outings,
times
then yeah.
we've been out, like even like with us and like Lauren,
Yeah.
she's been around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like she's always been around. Like not saying like she just
She has, but like and when we really think about it, they've been together for over a year, and
2
I
years
probably
going
2 years.
Almost, yeah.
I think I probably like ran into his been in the same room or at the same function
5
12
times.
times.
Not even.
Maybe 10, maybe
Yeah, max.
maybe 10. It hasn't even been that often.
I mean 10 is kind of like enough. 10 is
And-
enough.
and
I
2
even feel like,
years.
I even feel like that's
I mean, there's no
And I feel
perfect
like
number.
I feel like 10 might be a stretch.
Yeah, maybe 8.
It might be right at like 7, 8 in 2 years.
And that eighth one might have been 30 minutes. So I don't
It
even
might
know
have
if
been
you
like
can
some in
count
and out
it.
shit. Type, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like
It
you
wasn't
stopped
even-
off to the crib to pick
Yeah,
some
it
shit
wasn't
up
a
before.
game night. It wasn't like
Yeah.
a night we're all
It was
going
just in
out.
passing.
It was like I gotta link up with this nigga real quick. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So yeah, there really isn't that much time that you're even spending unless it's functions that niggas are throwing.
Unless the niggas is throwing a lot of functions.
Yeah.
And then it's like everybody's there.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Which I guess we have to be better at throwing functions.
We
Maybe
do
we're not,
actually,
maybe we're
yeah.
not good enough
Yeah,
friends.
niggas
We do have
Niggas ain't thinking up
yeah,
enough.
we
Nah, we
do
get together
throw
every
more
week.
functions. It's
That's
fact.
true. We get together every week. Yeah. We're not doing like shorty nights though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
We also
Game
like,
nights and shit,
You know,
you know,
it's
functions.
it's real different too though. Like we have a pretty decent gap between us.
And
Our night, like me and Lauren going on a double date is gonna be different from y'all going on a double date.
For sure.
Yeah, we're gonna get more pussy.
No, that's not.
Yeah.
That's not what we're talking about. First of all, we came with the pussy.
Y'all came with pussy and we left with more. That's what I'm saying. I leveraged my pussy to get that pussy, and she got that pussy.
Yeah,
We all
this
coming
single-
with-
yeah.
We're all coming and going with the same amount.
This single life got this nigga on a high right now.
The game got me on a high.
If everybody was single, then yeah, that'd be a different story.
But yeah, we would definitely ours would be more active.
Yeah,
probably. Yeah,
Maybe putt golf. Y'all like, I don't know. Like,
we'll do shit like that's a
Y'all
nice
would sit
old
down
nigga
for
thing.
long.
That's some old
That's
shit.
an old nigga shit.
That's some old nigga shit.
What'd you say? Putt
It's
golf?
low stress.
Putt must be
Putt-putt's good
is all
forever.
rage.
It's good forever.
In the 90s, that was
I'm just
like
trying
you
to
take your
just-
girl to putt.
And even the
Just the energy.
just the energy, just the
It's
age,
just the energy.
everything is different. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
just the
Like
energy.
we get together, we talk, but like throwing our girls into that too, that's completely different.
Yeah.
That's completely different.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be that crazy though.
We can make it work because we fuck with each other. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah,
But
exactly.
but still, it's gonna be different. If there was a hidden camera on our double date compared to y'all's, it's
Yes.
It'd be different.
all night. The conversations are different.
It's just different.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it'd be different. But
Yeah.
I think we may work. Sometimes I forget.
Like if we do a
how
double
old
date
you
with
are.
y'all, yeah, right. And if we do a double with y'all, I'm probably gonna do some more activity. Nigga, what are we gonna go kart or some shit?
Yeah, we can go kart.
Me and Lauren, if we go on a double date with our
kicking it,
girls, we can do
Yeah, we
game
kicking
night
it.
in the house.
In the
nigga.
house, nigga. Kicking
Real low key shit.
Yeah,
Low
yeah.
key.
Low key, nigga. We ain't gotta
Ordering
do-
pizza?
We don't got no, everything is in crib.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
Niggas
already
have
there.
pulled up with the pajamas and robes on. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we're not trying nearly as hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
At all.
Yeah, it's all about the time.
Yeah.
That's
It's-
it.
I'm glad
The
you're here,
activity-
brother.
The activity is we're here in the house together.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it, bro.
For sure.
Niggas is old, man.
Yeah.
That's 100.
Wow, 5 years. What,
Yo.
6 year difference?
It's like 8 year difference.
Yo, one day
What was this nigga shit?
my mom asked me, she was like, how old is AJ? I was like, 32, 33, like one of them shits. She was like, is he married? I was like, he's not that kind of 32. he's like I'm still fingering bitches in the pussy kind of guy.
I dodged all that shit.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I dodged all that. That's way too much work.
He finger popping him in the car.
Yeah. I'm still doing
Just to see if they
18-year-old
bounce.
shit. Just to see.
My mom's
I didn't
home.
know you're capable, bitch.
Said, put that seat back.
I might not want to do it but twice a year, but you better be able to bust it over when I feel like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, man, twice a year.
All right, so
That's kinda-
twice a year is a
Did
stretch.
we
but you know
finish
what I mean.
his last office hour?
This is from last week.
But did we finish the other?
that wasn't enough.
We did. Leak? Yeah, we finished this.
Okay.
This is from last week.
Yo, what up?
So this might be bars.
Hey, Brown Music.
My fault.
Yo!
That's crazy.
He pulled out some potassium.
Okay, this is a week late too, so this should have been A. Brown's last week. I'm glad we saved it.
All right.
Yo, what up? Hey, Brown Music. I'm always concerned or interested in like new comedians. And I see that Tone Groove, wants to be a comedian. I want to know what is the inspiration behind that and what's the process of crafting your jokes. And also, have a great day.
that was a good misdirect right there, A. Brown.
This is a man
That's
who's newly divorced.
Yeah.
Walking in the park eating but
Niggas who can shamelessly eat bananas. like eat it and talk at the same time. That's like it's a different level of confidence. I don't know what it is. But the question, what was the question again? He was like, why?
Inspiration
to wanting to get into comedy.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Well, I got this old dude that's my friend. He kind of disrespects the genre a little bit. So, we argued about it. We had a battle. He said he could do good. I did better. And then it stuck with me. It's that
You did do
simple,
better.
Abraham.
You did do better than me, but
It
I did
stuck
better
with
than
me.
Jay
I was
Noblez.
like, man,
You didn't.
Debatable. But
To everybody, not to the world.
But yeah, nah, and like shit, jokes. Like I'm probably the worst person to add. I don't even like the fact that you called me a comedian because it's like we've been bullshitting. Like
he didn't call you one. He said you want to be one.
Nah, yeah.
Okay, that's perfect.
Look at
That's
the
perfect.
pause.
Yeah, that's insane.
This how the video ended?
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Put this nigga on.
I meant to take it off the screen altogether.
No, put him on the screen.
No, don't
Yeah,
do that.
that's
He's just
fucked
trying
up.
to get his nutrition in.
This
A.
is-
Brown is on his local commute.
He ate that banana on purpose like that. He did that on purpose.
That's
I don't
crazy.
even think
Take
he
him
thought
off.
about it though. And
This
that's
is
what I said. The
Hey,
niggas
yo,
who can
hey,
like
yo, hashtag office
shamelessly eat a
hours.
banana.
Yeah,
Like, that shit
going
was
yeah,
crazy. That shit was crazy.
you put a little bit more gay on it than there was.
Let's play it again.
He ate it like an ape.
Let's play it again.
All right.
Right in the beginning.
Yo, what up? A Brown Music. I'm always concerned or interested in like
Side bite.
Side bite. I was just about to say side entry is always the best.
That's the most masculine.
That was
way.
masculine.
Especially with cameras.
But he ate that banana on purpose in the office hours.
He wasn't thinking about it, I promise you. This was mindless.
He did it on purpose.
This was mindless
It's his regular
behavior.
walk.
Yeah, this is unconscious.
This is mindless behavior.
He was like,
probably-
oh, office hours.
Yeah.
He normally has his banana before he does the office hours.
Drop in one of the comments
He
if
fucked
you
up in
think
this
he
game,
did this on purpose.
Exactly.
He definitely didn't do it on purpose.
Timing up.
But yeah, man, it was.
It's funny. That's why I know he did it on purpose. Or maybe I'm giving him too much credit.
You're giving him
you
way
do
too much credit.
The
Damn,
nigga
they
just
don't
eats
believe
bananas.
in you, nigga. A Brown Music, they don't believe in you.
We believe in your
We
beats.
believe in your production, though.
Yeah, nah, we
Yeah,
definitely
nah,
believe
the
in
beats was
Production
crazy.
is solid.
Yeah, we believe in your production, my brother.
The
Send
beats was
a
crazy.
pack over.
$5 Patreon.
Send a pack over.
Send a pack over, please.
You got some free
Nah,
sauce.
Lauren was rapping his ass off of one of these.
Yeah.
Nah, no
When it was
bullshit.
the first one we had on loop.
I think it goes.
I need that MP3 to my email. I'll send you my email. I need that MP3 to my email because that will, both of those, because those probably will have a part of the show in terms of the Sizzle intro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did this question get answered?
Yeah.
Oh,
somewhere in there?
For you.
Why'd
Yeah.
you get?
Yeah, why do you want to get be a comedian? Pretty much.
Okay.
Did you answer?
Why you want to be funny now?
I think
No,
that- I
the
feel like
second
there's
half
another
was
way,
how you make jokes.
Oh yeah, your process.
Oh yeah, man. Like like I was saying,
Pass that bottle.
like
A bottle of liquor.
my process isn't nowhere near where it should
liquor.
be. It's nowhere near where it should be. But it's refinement. That's all I can say. It's refinement. You think of something, you punch it, you try it, didn't work, it might have worked, and then you just keep evolving it. It's just like clay.
Or like do you what do you write first? Like what comes to mind first, the setup or the punch?
It depends. It's always
Yeah,
different.
it changes.
It's always different. Like sometimes I'll think of like some shit that is like I'll think of it in totality. To where it's like, all right, this is it from start to finish, and then like niggas got to go try it. Or like I'll think of the premise, and then I'll just play around with the premise. Or sometimes I'll go back to old premises and like, that was stupid. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I'll take it out. Or if it's some shit there, I'll try to play
What
with
they
it.
say, it's always easier to make setups for punch than punch for setups.
Yeah. Dave
Were
Chappelle does
Jamaicans
it.
pirates at any point? Can you just Google that?
Everybody was pirates.
Yeah, everybody. That was just it was
Pirating.
like eras.
The
Pirating
Caribbean,
is
the
just
Caribbean,
stealing
Pirates of the Caribbean. That's
They was on this for sure, nigga. They was on this. White man brought this back from Jamaica.
Appleton Estate, a little small
This is what I imagine pirates.
That's what you
drinking.
pour out for the homies.
This is what
the
I
homies
imagine
will be
pirates
pleased in
drinking.
the afterlife.
Appleton is
Like I'm about to go into battle. Let me take a hard swig of this and get
Bro, this
right.
smells like 𝙿𝙻𝙰𝚃.
I don't know. I haven't.
You never
I don't think I've had 𝙿𝙻𝙰𝚃.
This smells
I've had
exactly
𝙿𝙻𝙰.
like 𝙿𝙻𝙰. Lauren, you smell it?
I've had 𝙿𝙻𝙰 before.
For real?
I
It
don't.
smells
I
like
don't.
𝙿𝙻𝙰.
I don't remember.
feel like throwing
this
up?
is
No, it's not
this
even
is-
like it's a bad thing, but it's
No. It smells good. It smells strong though.
Yeah.
This is rose. This is rum.
Yeah, Jamaican rum.
What is
Appleton
it?
Estate. Appleton Estate.
Appleton Estate.
Yeah, that's 8 though. They got better ones though. They got like 12 and they got like another. But,
good.
Yeah.
Smell
It's
like what a
still
sailor
aight,
would be
though.
fucking
strong.
with. Yeah, exactly.
It's
That's
still
what I'm
aight.
saying.
Yeah, it'll get
Is
you
it
where you-
smooth?
It'll get you where you need to go. Yeah,
Motherfucker,
there are a
no.
little bit smoother ones.
So it's
I'm
not
just kinda
smooth.
broke.
If
No,
there's other smoother
smooth.
ones?
Because of the
It's
same
just
brand
not
though.
the
Like
smoothest.
Glenlivet. Like if you have whiskey, they have like Glenlivet like 12. They have like 15. They got like 18. When you go to 18, them expensive bottles, it's like really a lot smoother. You know what I'm saying? Because
Okay.
you paying like top
cool.
dollar.
It's cool. You just took
Yeah.
a swig, you said it's cool.
Nigga, I just had Uncle Ernest.
I didn't need the chaser.
Oh, you didn't?
Is that smooth?
Like it's smooth. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you shouldn't have needed it
You
to
sure?
begin with because you're a man.
Yeah. No, I'm
You
pussy
sure?
when it comes to drinking though.
Nah,
In terms of rum, in terms of alcohol, I'm pretty passionate about having a chaser. But if it makes it to if I can drink it and I don't immediately be like, where the fuck is a chaser?
nigga, y'all niggas need
see,
to drink Uncle Ernest.
I was raised.
That sounds
differently.
strong as fuck.
Bro, it's the nigga who made the Jack
Unc.
Daniels recipe. It's his brand.
Oh, because he's
remember I
the
was
one-
telling you
I
about
remember you
that?
telling
That
us
is
that.
the
Yeah, yeah.
smoothest dark liquor I've ever drank.
Word.
Shout out to Steezy.
Yeah,
fuck
nah.
with it.
It was
got-
the smoothest shit I've ever tasted.
That shit was good.
Sound crazy.
Tastes good to me. I fuck with it. Appreciate it.
But yeah, nah, you were raised wrong. You were raised wrong. Like my
I was
mom,
raised by 2 non-drinkers too.
you know when like your mom let you get a little sip of alcohol and shit. Like if I tried to take a chaser with it, I would get made fun of by my mother. So that's why I have this respect.
Oh, no.
That's why I have this respect. She's like, nigga, you coke?
My mom did that.
Thought you was my son.
That's funny. My mom did that one time my entire life growing up, and I remember the drink. It was like we was at a coworker's having a cookout or a house party or whatever, and it was it's like Aftershock Martini. Search that. I remember the bottle vividly.
Search it.
Aftershock.
Oh, what is happening? Okay, there you go.
Aftershock Martini.
Martini?
I think it was a martini, man.
Aftershock cocktail recipe.
Yeah, maybe go to the pictures.
Martinis aren't masculine.
Go to the bottle.
Yeah, not at
like
all.
like was it that?
That looks like a bottle of
Maybe
like that
it wasn't
aftershave.
It wasn't that.
Oh yeah, it's something else.
Maybe it was this.
Yeah, liqueur.
Are you sure this isn't
Like a
face
liqueur.
alcohol? Oh, no, I say liquor.
I remember tasting that shit and I was like, ugh, God, why would you do this?
That's what you said to God? Why would you create the motherfucker that created this shit?
Ever since he's been sending all my prayers to the spam folder.
Have any of
I don't
y'all-
like liquor
have
like
any of
that,
y'all
though.
had
The
Mama
bottle
Wana?
looked different, man.
Mama Wana? Have y'all even heard of that shit?
Mama Wana sounds
It's some
crazy.
Dominican. It's a Dominican beverage, but it's incredibly strong. It's incredibly strong. Like you'll get right off. Like if you order that shit at certain bars, they'll give you like a little cup of this, and that shit'll get you
Mama Wana.
there.
Like
Mama Wana.
Like marijuana.
Oh, I've never had it, but we have it at the house.
You're Puerto Rican.
Wait, is that wood chips in that bottle?
I was thinking that one in particular.
Yeah,
I
this
don't
is
know.
just
I don't know what that
fucking
is.
Extra strong something.
That might be like a make it at home kit. But
It's a liquor?
Go to the liquid. It's a liquor.
Smell this shit?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Spicy
it's a
specialty
style.
spirit?
It's not just one brand.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, this is an incarnation.
The picture right next to this picture was actually the one we have at our house.
This one right here?
Yeah, that one. We have that one.
I've
That's
seen
the
that.
one
I've
that
seen
looks
that
familiar
bottle
to me.
actually.
Yeah.
I've seen that bottle.
The shit is incredibly strong.
Look like seasoning.
It does look good. Yeah.
It's because you drinking wood chips, nigga.
Yeah, hell no.
Was that your punchline or was that your set?
That's the type of shit that gets you to
don't know
100.
So I'm still figuring it out.
Yeah,
See,
I'm working it out.
that's that refinement process.
Yeah,
You gotta mold it.
Gotta mold it, nigga.
Yeah,
Had
nah.
a couple bombs this episode, but I had a couple good ones.
You had a couple zaps.
Yeah, you know.
What was that bomb you had? That shit was amazing. What was it? It was a good
the
one.
dryer shit.
Yeah, I like that one. that was spectacularly bad.
Jay No was
But it was like it was perfectly bad. He
You
was
dry
like,
clothes, brother, because
Yeah, he
you
was like-
easily foldable.
Yeah, that was terrible. That was
shit.
terrible. It was perfectly terrible though. Jay,
gotta
no, was you
live.
looking like you just came out the dryer? You looking like a dryer. You were like
Foldable.
what?
We looking real foldable.
You must be a slice of bread because you looking toasty.
Yeah, that was crazy. That one was crazy, but it was funny as shit.
You're not even a dad yet. You don't even have the right to make those
That
bad
nigga was warming up
jokes.
that dad joke.
Yeah, you
Nah,
don't have the
that's-
right.
I'm getting right with him though. You know my dad joke ain't gonna
Nigga,
be
drink
impeccable.
some rum, nigga.
Eventually, it's gonna be impeccable.
You get some in your system.
But I imagine that's a dad jokes are a thing because like you have kids, like you dumb motherfuckers do dumb shit. You just have to make jokes out of it.
No, that's not what dad jokes are. Dad jokes are my dad thinks that he's funny.
Yeah.
This is the bullshit that he says, and you know.
Yeah, but like
Dad jokes work on kids though, just
That's what I'm
because
saying.
we embarrass. Like I embarrass my nephew easily, right? So like me telling a dad joke,
Wait, is that his fault or your fault?
it's like
It's like just
like
being-
a kid thing.
Yeah, it's
like
like kids feel
kids
embarrassed.
get embarrassed by the
Like, is he
It's
easily
like,
embarrassed?
I could just be me and just be regular. But if I try to act cool to him, he'll know I'm not acting like myself, and it's embarrassing to him.
Like, why is this nigga not lame anymore?
Yeah, you know what I'm
the
saying?
fuck?
So it's like telling him a dad joke, he's gonna hate that shit. He's gonna think it's funny, but he
Yeah.
knows it's stupid as
He's gonna be
fuck.
like, what the fuck?
What's up with this nigga? Yeah. That's all it is.
You know, I don't like
That's the
that
way it
shit.
should
It's the
though.
easiest way to like just make your kids uncomfortable or kids that are like close to you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. Shout out to all the actually funny dads.
it's a
Right.
few of those.
Yeah.
I got one.
few
My
and far
dad's
between.
pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, it's good that you feel that way.
He's funnier than your dad.
Probably.
Yeah.
My dad just has funny jokes.
It's a culture difference too, though.
Yeah, my dad is like
No excuses.
Like the
My dad has funny
punchline for
memories.
his dad joke is gonna be like rice and peas.
Yeah, my dad is just like funny
Well,
memories. Like
that's
he'll
how
just tell you about the
creative he is.
time like
Yeah.
he's seen some niggas do some shit. Like
That's
the story's good.
that's culturally though.
Yeah, that's it. Shit.
Nigga, that's
The
excuses.
nigga back of his neck look like rice and peas.
Back of his neck look like rice and peas.
That was good. That was
Wrong
good.
with this.
That was actually fun.
Okay. All right.
Beanhead ass
Score
nigga.
Jamaicans.
Wow.
Is that the last one?
I didn't know that was
Yeah,
how
was the,
Jamaican jokes are
that was
said.
the last one I had.
No, there's another video.
Fuck.
Oh,
That was the last
that
one.
was only one video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold up, there was a lot.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Can we
Yes.
handle the next week?
I never. No,
We
no.
did 4.
No, because the nigga we have
Did
to
we
cover
miss
this.
read it though?
Sorry, it was my fault. I saved them to my phone, but I didn't put them in the.
No, you good, nigga.
Then yeah, that would make sense then. Almost felt tempted to ask Jay Nobles for a timestamp for Hot and Bothered. I was like, nah.
I don't know how long this is going to take
Please
to actually
don't do
show
that.
up, so I'm also going to try to airdrop at the same time.
Nigga.
Even though my airdrop has been acting fucking weird, it hasn't.
Nothing's been coming to this.
It hasn't let me
is on
airdrop.
here.
Yeah, you
that
shouldn't
that
have
computer might need to get restarted
Probably.
because I don't remember the last time I restarted it,
That's probably what it is.
and that's
You dropped it at the
not
bottom?
good.
You
Oh, there
can't,
you
yeah.
Yeah, I just don't.
But that's the
remember
thing you do with Macs.
Yeah, I just don't remember
You
the
don't
last
shut
time I
them
turned.
down. You don't
they just
restart them.
you just put them to sleep.
Just,
Just put it
oh
in
yeah.
sleep.
yeah,
Just
bro.
close that shit.
You
That's
close
it.
Oh, that shit popped up fast.
Yeah, it did. This one, I don't know what the order is, but I'm guessing top to bottom.
I'm hoping. I think it's actually in perfect order. I honestly think it is.
Okay, top to bottom, right?
Yep.
I honestly think. it is.
Man, that shit came through fast as fuck.
Yeah, it was pretty clutch.
And this that one dude.
Shout out to this
Yo,
good
This is the
brother.
one that gave us the
Predator dude.
the predator dude shit. The
Yeah.
predator information. Yeah.
It's that one dude.
Hashtag office hours was good. You know who it is. I'm back again. I just want to elaborate on my last office hours. First things first, I'm not married. I'm a single black dad. My son's mother is white, but I'm not married. And I have a Kia Sorrento. But I just want to elaborate on my last office hours.
The jokes we made on these.
The app is called Newsbreak. It's just the app that just gives you different news articles periodically. It's free to use. I believe it's on iOS and iPhone, but you don't need an account or anything like that. You can just download it and use it. And it shows you on there a map of crime in your area and checks offenders in your area. And the notification that I got was that there was one near my area. So I went to the map.
Yeah. Okay. So Lauren, just to keep you up to date, last week he was like, "What do you do when you realize a sex offender lives down the street?"
Yeah, how do you handle your neighbor?
And how do you
touching
handle
kids?
that? Because this guy was his neighbor, and he said I was the only one on the block waving to him. And then once this article broke, the guy moved out like a week later or some
Yeah.
shit like. So he never had to end up talking to him.
For real.
But yeah, for real. But he was like, I got a child at the house, blah, 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 blah. So it was a lot of questions. My main question was like,
What was the app?
yeah, or what was the app? How did this guy know that he was going viral in the neighborhood?
Yeah, there was something that you kept like
Yeah,
you pushing on that you thought was suspicious.
Yeah, because it was like he just found out about the app, and then the guy moves within a week. It's like were neighbors coming up to him, leaving Predator on his mailbox. Like,
Oh yeah,
what,
and it was the article
like
shit
tagging
too.
his house
It was
and
the
shit.
article
Wondering
shit.
what-
And
did the article prompt him to leave?
Right. That's why I was like, how did we know about the article? Did everybody get an update on WhatsApp? Like, yo, a neighbor is on some
Like neighbors
bullshit.
app or some shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's what I was trying to figure out. So there were, because I'm just trying to figure out,
How
did
many
he
people are
just
watching
was
that?
it coincidence that he just happened to be moving out within a week of him his
Right.
spot getting blown up?
He'd be
pretty
the
much?
luckiest pedophile ever.
Yeah, that would be like the
Yeah.
luckiest. You know
But
what I'm saying?
does so he was the only one like waving to this nigga on the block. Does his neighbors?
That's what he said. He
Are,
said
so are his
none of
neighbors
the
looking at
last
him
one to
weird
find
now?
out,
Like his
Lord.
neighbors looking at him like
He made it seem like he was the last to find out.
He was the
on
last to
block.
find out.
Yeah, which was
Yeah.
also like,
and nobody wanted to tell him.
right. So that was another question. It's
Yeah.
like, why did everybody know but you? You know what I'm saying?
I got my neighbors to the right of me. Like those are my niggas. So like, if anything is going on in the neighborhood, they would be the ones to be like,
They're
hey, look,
letting you
man.
know.
Hey, just so you know, these niggas over here, yeah.
I got
Yeah.
both of my neighbors' numbers, honestly. Like, I'm good with both of my neighbors. Like, I don't want to talk to neither of them, like, for extended periods of time. But if some shit's going down, I'm getting that text message
Yeah.
off the
Yeah,
rip.
of
You know,
course.
I'm getting that text or phone call.
Because y'all
Like-
y'all are too close to proximity. It matters to
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, it matters. Yeah, for sure.
But shout out to this guy and his white woman.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Hey,
yeah,
we
well,
got
let's-
a lot
like,
of-
because I think he's about to elaborate more on
Yeah,
it.
that's the next one right here.
And I saw, and it said, basically the notification said, a sex offender has been reported to be active at this location. It didn't say he lived there, it just said he's known to like be around this location. And that's when I saw it, and I said, you know, oh shit, like this dude is literally 5 houses down. And y'all hit the nail right on the head. The scary part was I had seen him around the neighborhood before. I had seen him there, but I didn't really think anything of it because he just looked like an average dude. He just looked like a random dude you would see on the court or you would see at the gas station. Like, he just looked like your average dude. And when I saw that, it made me think like, oh damn, like you really don't know who's your neighbor. You really don't know who the hell is around you. And I won't say I was the last to know, but I'll definitely tell you I was not the first to know because.
Oh yeah, let's hear. I got to hear that next one. Yeah,
because he's saying this for a reason.
Yeah.
I should have had this pulled up already.
First to know because when I found out, I told my immediate neighbor, who's a single woman, lives by herself, and she lived there longer than me, and she didn't know. So she was like, "Damn, like that's crazy." And I said, "Yeah, that is really crazy." And then after that, we never saw him. After that, after I got that notification, I never saw him at that house ever again. So I don't know if like the HOA pushed him out or I don't know. I don't know what happened to him, but the house is vacant and there's nobody there anymore. But I just wanted to elaborate on that office hours. And thank you guys for answering that because I didn't know if you guys would answer that given the context, but I appreciate y'all. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. Keep running the numbers up. Hashtag office hours. Peace from 704.
Shout out to 704.
Yeah, because you know what?
You a solid nigga.
Yeah, because at first when he sent it, I was like, is this high level snitching? What's happening right now?
Yeah.
Like, this nigga
it's
said,
not snitching with this crime.
With this crime, because the nigga
It's
said
good
like
shit, though.
screenshots, and I felt a little weird for a second.
Yeah.
Like, F-Mac put this on the screen, and
But
then we
this was
read
for a good purpose.
and then we read the charges. I said,
Great
oh,
purpose.
I said, oh, put this fuck nigga on the screen.
Yeah. Condemn this fuck nigga.
Yeah, for real. Okay, so okay.
That nigga was probably buying lemonade.
The
at all
timing
the
was probably
stands.
perfect. He might have had perfect timing, but he did just say HOA.
He did.
HOA will get you the fuck up out of there too. Yeah, the HOA might have seen that. Yeah, HOA. It's like, HOA could put you out your house. If you're not following the rules of the neighborhood, that could put you in serious trouble.
There's too much weeds in your lawn. You got to get the fuck up out of here.
No,
that's
dead
some real
ass.
shit.
No, that's some real shit, and
But-
especially in places like Cary.
Yeah.
Like,
But they have to
that's where
enforce
it's
it
more-
to everybody else too. So if you're the only
Yeah.
one on the block, then you in serious trouble. Everybody's fucked up. You can
Right.
fight. You have a case.
Yeah, we can't
Exactly.
rely.
Yeah. But if
But
you
if
got,
you're the lone ranger,
Yeah.
you're gonna fuck up all the property.
it'll
They get you up
be
out of there.
uncomfortable to live there for sure. That was one of my biggest things looking for a house. I don't want no HOA.
Yeah.
None. I can't wrap my mind around owning some shit. You telling me what I can and cannot do
I have
in my
an
house.
HOA,
That's-
nigga.
It's pointless.
If
You
I
don't
wanna-
own a house.
Why
if
does
I
our
wanna-
neighborhood have a union?
Yeah, like if I want to spray paint my house like Hunter Orange, I can do that shit and nobody can say a fucking thing. You know what I mean?
I had to ask my
You
HOA
can
to
make
do
a
my
one-piece house.
roof color.
You can make a whole one piece
Oh, that's
house.
right. You did say
Yeah,
that.
and I got the wrong one. I was mad as hell when I got my shit because it was like brighter than I wanted it to be. But anyway, but I had to ask them niggas for that shit. But
Yeah,
they
certain changes
really
to the outside of your house
they
have to
don't-
be approved.
they don't really enforce shit though. My HOA don't really be doing shit.
You don't have nobody really on it.
They saw.
I was fucking this girl. She lives in Raleigh somewhere, but she was the head of her HOA. I'd be at her crib, like done the round. The bitch be sending emails out to the neighborhood, to the other niggas that are a part of the neighborhood committee.
Yeah.
I'm like,
make sure you take
I'm
active
like,
use
you
of the
really,
doggy bags.
you really, this is what you do. You go to work, then you come home and regulate the neighborhood.
You deserve to be choked.
Exactly. This is crazy. Yeah, just
Bend
like,
over and let me smack you.
some people is just like, bro, but some people are just like that. She's just one of those people that just love authority, love being in charge, having something
A
to
modern
organize.
woman.
It's just there's dudes like that too. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like there's some people that they go to
Thrive
work
off that shit, man.
and even when they go home, the work's not done. Like they don't have no kids.
Yeah.
That was this was her case. Like no kids, no family to manage. So it's the HOA. You know what I'm saying? Like gotta be part of something telling another nigga what to do. I can't wrap my mind around it, nigga.
Hey man, some people want to be a part of a organization bigger than them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gives them importance.
And you might not be the lead at work, but she was the head of the HOA in her neighborhood.
so
And that's
like
enough.
the
So
idea
she
of
was
power.
that was
That's enough.
that was big dog status.
Project
It's
manager.
power. That's all.
Damn.
Town of Cary will give you fucking fines, all type of shit.
Oh yeah.
Speak about some niggas who have immunity, HOA niggas.
Yeah.
They kind of get away with murder, yeah.
Cary, Holly Springs, all that shit.
Yeah, that shit. Depending on how strict the neighborhood is, that shit could be a fucking headache.
Yeah, nah.
And I don't want no problems with it. I wonder if my sister has a HOA. I did download Newsbreak though.
What's that?
Yeah, nah.
The app
I downloaded that shit too. It seems like it's valuable.
Oh, that he recommended.
Yeah, it's got 1.2 million ratings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's clearly a solid.
Go ahead and do that right
And what was the
now.
rating again? It was still like a 4
It was
or 5, right?
4.8 out of 5, yeah.
Shit, probably.
Chart at number 3. This obviously is a decent app.
It's probably a lot of sex offenders that has it downloaded too.
I feel like it's more than just that though, because it's just
It's
news.
It's news. It looks like it's multifunctional.
Is this one of those apps that also
got weather?
I'm gonna log in with Apple. Is this one of those apps that also like I like those apps. I've never downloaded one because a lot of them require a subscription, but the ones where they'll be like they'll tell you the percentage of what this publication leans towards. This is a Democratic publication.
Oh, shit.
I know they do a bias audit.
Yeah, have you seen those?
I've heard of them. I've never seen it though.
I've seen them. I've seen like YouTubers advertise for them.
I've
like,
only seen
you know
Channel 5 advertise for them.
I've seen like Channel 5 and other places, but there's more than one because I've seen at least like 3 different brands or companies. It's either a web, like one of them was a web browser, and it would tell you, which was the most convenient to me because you could be anywhere. You know what I mean? But then the other ones were more like straight up news platforms.
Just directly news platforms.
It would just tell you what direction that articles leans, or you could filter it so it actually gives you moderate articles and publications and shit like that. But a lot of those services you have to pay for it. Maybe like $15, $20
Yeah,
a
because
month.
that's a lot of siphoning through information.
That is, and I'm not that dedicated to like being informed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Or
I
you just
honest,
why did you hesitate? You felt a little shame in saying that, didn't you?
It's shameful.
Yeah.
It's nasty to say.
You know it's an ignorant statement.
I know it's an ignorant
Yeah.
statement, but it's real.
It's real, and I respect the honesty.
Yeah, so it's I don't care enough.
Yeah.
I don't care enough.
Until it's too late.
But when I do care, I would. That is nice to know what side is this. What side do they typically lean in?
Because
so I can read it through that lens at least.
That's what free trials.
Or just straight up, just give me the in the middle shit.
Just give me the truth.
Yeah.
Hey man, you better subscribe to X, man.
Or True Social.
Right, True Social. Have you ever been on that? Has
No.
anybody been
Bro,
on
I
that?
was talking about that shit earlier. I was trying to find it, and it just looked fugazi. Like I typed in True Social into the app store,
probably is
and then some
ghetto
other
shit.
shit came up to where it's like I think that's the True Social, but it didn't say it.
You gotta have an Android to download that
I'm about to
shit.
be watching the news, y'all. I'm
Pretty
about,
sure.
I'm about to be
Yeah, that
watching
makes
more
sense.
news.
That makes sense then.
CNN wants Mark Robinson defamation case to move to federal court. I'm with that. Okay. I'm with that too.
Yes, I don't even know what he did.
Oh, and then you can follow publications and shit too. This is
Oh wait, no, this shit is right here now.
crime
This shit
map.
did not pop up the first
Oh
time.
no,
I
this
was
is
looking for it.
crazy.
Yo,
This is
so
crazy.
the first time I searched True Social, this was the first search that came up. So I'm like, I know this can't be true, but now this shit is right.
This is a great little app actually.
And Rumble popped up too. That's
Durham officer shoots 16-year-old who allegedly raised gun at him.
It
Trending
seems-
headlines: entertainment, sports, science, food, health, wildlife. This is a.
It seems like a different version of Apple News. Have y'all ever used Apple News?
I don't use it.
Apple News sucks because you can't use it fully.
Well, that and
Do
it's
you have to pay?
Yeah, like you'll start reading an article and then it's like, up, you like that?
because it has different companies. It has like the New York Times.
It's a hub for
It's a
everybody.
hub.
Washington
so you'll click
Post
on
and
it,
all that shit.
And depending on which one you click on, not all of them are free.
That makes
Some
sense.
of them- Some of
Okay.
them you just have to accept the cookies.
I
and
see.
that's
I
it.
feel you. I feel you. But then some, it's like you
The
have to pay
ones-
$1.99 a month for this.
Nigga.
Gotcha.
The ones you actually want to read
Are always
probably
behind a
gonna-
paywall.
And they're not even telling you like which side they're leaning towards. So that app, what's the app name again?
This is, what was it called again?
Newsbreak.
Newsbreak.
This is fire because I see the top right corner. You go to the nigga. They need to fucking sponsor us. We doing all this fucking talking about it. It's got 2 maps: crime map, and sex offender
I mean,
app.
we didn't have to say that part.
Oh,
Wait, they
yeah,
got
no.
crime and sex offender?
Yes.
See, you double down on it.
Better not be no dots in the studio.
Zooming in. Okay, looks like there's none on my immediate. Looks like there's one in my entire neighborhood. I'm doing pretty good. There's a lot in this neighborhood.
Hold on,
Whoa.
let me go. Let me go.
There's
look my
only
shit.
one in the neighborhood we're in now?
In my neighborhood, there's only one.
I don't know.
The 75-year-old named Leo.
Well, goddamn. Well, I mean, I guess it's right.
Well, you could whip his ass.
Yeah,
He's
he whip
not
his ass.
harmless.
Yeah, it's cool.
He's harmless.
Damn.
That's funny.
He did his dirt in the
It's got the
70s.
pictures and everything. Oh my God. You know what this made me think of? This made me think of that nigga, the one that will... Y'all seen that nigga that teaches you how to get pussy when you're in a drought?
It's a couple of those.
Possibly. Good question. Let me find out what his name is. Scam for sure. Scam.
Oh, Scam Most Likely or something.
Scam
like
Most Likely.
That
Something
sounds
like that.
familiar.
Long story short,
Scam
like
Very Likely.
Scam Very Likely.
Oh,
Yes.
that does sound familiar.
His thing was he went viral for a lot of things. One of his thing is searching for sex offenders. Hit them up on Facebook, looking at their charges.
I've seen that.
You seen this nigga, right?
Yeah, I've seen this nigga.
It made me think of this.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? So you guys probably see me before on Twitter, or you haven't. A lot of people steal my videos, but don't give me credit. But I did just drop a recent banger, how to get yourself out of a job if you're down bad, using the sex offender list. Basically, just treating the sex offender list like it's Tinder. I do have a lot of methods, such as how to find grannies on Facebook Marketplace, how to find divorced women on Facebook Marketplace. I don't think I did the pregnant woman yet, but I have methods like that. But by far, my sex offender method is the biggest one. Okay, so it seems like a lot of people are still confused on how to properly do this method. And it's very simple. I'm going to put some overlays on the screen on how to do it. So first, you're going to find a sex offender list in your state. It's pretty easy. Go on Google. You can go on Reddit and check what people use to find sex offenders near you. For example, if you're in Cali, I think it's Morgan's Law or something like that. And then you could just look up all the sex offenders. You could type in the city, and it shows every single sex offender in that city, okay? And then all you have to do is scroll until you find who you want. After you find who you want,
he's sick, bro.
You want to try to look up their name on either Facebook or Instagram. Most likely Facebook, because most people have their full name on Facebook more than Instagram. But here's the thing. Sometimes it is hard to find their social media. So what you can do, this is a bonus step. I never even told nobody this. You can go on True People Search or one of those websites that shows all their information, and you can find their aliases. And then you can type in their aliases Facebook and go to their friends. Now? And then find the sex offender from there. But that's only if you really dedicated to that one person. I haven't gone that far because I don't be tripping like that. But yes, use this method wisely. Mind you, see, I don't know why people freak out about this method. I said clearly, this is the very last option if you're down bad, because we don't pay for pussy. I'm totally against that. I will die before I pay for pussy. If you ever see me pay for anything, nigga, it's not me, it's a clone. Okay, so do this method. Use this wisely. Only if you're in a drought. Don't be greedy. If you're luxurious with water and you're parched. I mean, no, wait, does parched mean thirsty?
Is he playing a kid?
Oh yeah, so if you're parched, only do this method. But if you're great and you got water, you got hoes, bro, don't be greedy, bro. Don't hit all the sex offenders in your area. Save the freaky offenders for people who actually need it. Get used to seeing my face, because I'm not going to stop with these methods. And a lot of people do steal my videos and not give me credit. But my TikTok is at very scam likely. I don't even have that much followers. I think I have 145K. And my Instagram is at very scam likely as well. I think I have 70K on there. I'm really not even that as big as I should be, bro. If I had the right watermarks and shit and the right equipment to do it.
You're not as big. Yeah, nobody's as big as they should be, dickhead.
You think he knows where you think he knows where widows are? That's the one demographic he ain't mentioned. He said
he's touched on all that. I'm sure he has. I'm sure he has.
And this is all for pussy.
Creepy pussy.
No, it's crazy. Like his videos, they're disturbing how crazy they are. Because then I remember he was going really viral because he was in Japan.
Yeah.
And he was going on and he caught an STD while he was
he got burned out there.
Yeah, he caught an STD while he was out there. Like pretty much his life at this point is people following him for these.
That just says 2 STDs in Japan.
For these methods, and then also like him legit just documenting him just making kills around the country. So like now he went overseas. Got some all type of shit. Got caught burning twice. It looks like.
I know this nigga ain't going overseas for YouTube videos complaining about his watermarks.
Yeah, pretty much.
How's that possible?
Yeah, it's not enough. This nigga's crazy though.
And I would love if we could see like a scorecard of like what is the baddest possible sex offender bitch
And he only said female sex offenders. What about the women that are watching that want, a dangerous man?
Well, they probably wouldn't want to do that. The thing with like dudes is it's a little bit safer, and we're really looking for the teachers that fuck kids, because some of the times they're hot, and if they get caught,
they're on the list.
They're on that list.
Yeah.
He be looking at the charges. I remember I saw this one video, and it was like, it was like forcing somebody to pretty much sell pussy. And he was like, this is exactly the type of person we want to target. I was like, yo, this nigga is, bro, he's sick, bro. Like, when he really, because I think also the amazement in these videos is how serious he genuinely be. Like, he seems genuine, like, okay, listen, guys, this is what you're going to do.
And when he was talking about, like, look, man, like, gluttony is a sinful reason. Don't get greedy. It's like, nigga, why are you trying
like, he dead serious, bro.
Yeah.
Every video, he's like, I'm really trying to give you the game, like, on how to get some ass.
Yeah.
This shit's sick, bro.
He's very morally fluid, though.
He is, yeah.
He'd fuck a child diddler,
Ain't no
but
morals, nigga.
he won't be greedy.
And he didn't tell us to, like, keep this method on the low.
Well, no, that's because this is just like, it seemed like he was kind of like airing out his grievances and getting his video stolen.
I think he's at the point where he's mad that his creation is bigger than him.
Yeah, that was less of like tactics video, because he has videos that are just straight dedicated to tactics, or like a fan meets up with him and he's like, all right, bro, I'm gonna get you some ass today. Like today. And he'll take him to like an Asian massage parlor or some shit like that.
Oh, cheating, but it's still ass.
Pretty much, yeah.
Hey, we got
he's like, I got $50 for you, bro. You gonna make it happen.
$50.
Or something, whatever it is. But all right, that's it.
Yes. Beautiful episode. Make sure y'all do what y'all need to do. Yes. That's the same shit they drinking out One Piece.
Whoa.
But nah, man. Do what y'all do best. Like the video, share and subscribe. Menace Material. Check out the lower thirds for everything you'll need this week, as far as just checking us out and shit. Make sure you check out the YouTube channel tomorrow for LOI the Show. Jay Nobles,
Eddie Murphy,
AJ the Menace,
White Man Behind the Boards.
Yeah.
Ed back in the building.
Still me.
Still him, and we young rap. Yes.